Oh boy. Tangled up.
Oh, no.
Castro, big hit.
That was a fun one.
That was gonna be a banger for us.
Wow, this is an absolute gladiator.
Boom.
All right.
And goes into the wall. Your winner, Matt Field! Pay for the whole seat, but you're only going to use the edge. That's the hard act to follow. Wow.
Wait, dude, I'm gonna have to like.
Well, here we are. Long Beach, can you hear me? Whoa, 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 hold on. We got a sold out crowd. We got more bleachers, more seating than this place has ever seen in years past. I said, Long Beach, can you hear me? Make some noise. The world is watching right now. So many different countries being represented. Obviously, we're right here, round 1 of 8. The AutoZone, Streets of Long Beach, presented by Type S. Before we get our driver introductions and you meet who's going to go toe-to-toe, I throw it down to co-founder of Formula Drift, Jim Lau, because we began the Formula Drift Hall of Fame last year. So Jim, we have another inductee in these hallowed grounds. Jim, down to you.
Thanks, Jared.
This is gonna be good.
Welcome fans here to Long Beach and
Freaking
those that are watching
stoked
from
up
around the
on
world.
this. I mean, I'm not stoked
Welcome to
because
the
I'm here and not
21st
there,
season
but
of Formula
I'm stoked
Drift.
up on watching it at least.
Travis,
Honored to be here to name another Formula Drift icon to the Formula Drift Hall of Fame. This gentleman has brought us some of the most memorable moments in FD history, like being the first to win back-to-back FD championships.
Quiet. All he hears is Jared.
His impact in motorsports goes beyond
our
FD
volume
podiums
talking
and championships, including the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb Class Champion, Global Rallycross Champion, American Rallycross Champion, and 4 times
just gonna be like-
X Games gold medalist in rally
Yeah,
and
so what we're gonna do,
Gymkhana,
Steven, is we're gonna end
coining
up,
him the
when
nickname,
battles
the
come
Golden
up, it's gonna
Child.
be full screen for
So
you
let me
guys.
turn your heads to the video.
And then in between when we're talking, it'll just kind of cut around. But we'll make sure that you guys have a full view of the event while it's happening, so you don't have to squint. Bear with us because I don't.
Yeah, it went full screen.
Yeah, like the.
Oh, you know what? Let me help.
Dude, Austin's gonna do something. It's gonna get better.
So, without further delay, join me in welcoming my friend and genuine good dude, Tanner Faust, into the Formula Drift
Yeah,
Hall of
Jake,
Fame.
I'm live. You gonna join my live stream while you're on the live
Sounds
stream
better.
and see how
Turned
lag
it
it
down a
is?
little
Yeah.
bit. But it's just, it should be good now.
Jim, thank you so much. Wow, that was a young guy in those
Without
videos.
further delay, join me in welcoming my friend and genuine good dude, Tanner Faust, into the Formula Drift Hall of Fame.
I'm live.
Drifting O's.
You gonna join my live stream while
I have O drifting my entire career.
you gonna join my live stream while you're on the live stream and see how lag it
It's
is?
a little weird, dude. But it's just, it should be good. That's weird. I think it's coming from this again. This? Yeah.
With G4 Productions and then Tokyo Drift came along and Fast and Furious 3, and that was one of my first stunt driving jobs, and that led into doing countless movies, and then learning about the business of motorsport all came from drifting. So I've been trying to pay back drifting for the last 20 years, but the most important part of drifting, of course, is you guys. How many of you, by show of applause, how many of you been here 5 years or more? It's pretty awesome. How about it's pretty awesome.
So on when you full screen, like when you full screen the the FD stream onto my live stream, does it crop perfectly full screen or does it have a bunch?
In the world, and it's making dreams come true.
Yeah, so the full screen you get like screen. It shows the entire PC screen, not just
just this marketing blip that nobody was going to remember. Here we are 21 years later. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
How do we crop that out?
Thank you so much, Tanner Faust. Big round
He
of applause,
said,
Tanner Faust.
Joshua said
Big
full
round of
screen is no
applause.
sound.
New Formula Drift Hall of Fame inductee, Tanner the Golden
Oh, you know
Child
why?
Faust.
Just look, all the sources.
What an absolute legend. Thank you
They're
so
gonna
much.
need
Thank you so much. Enjoy
they're
the
gonna
round
need
of
to
applause.
have the live stream full screen when the battles are happening. Otherwise, it's gonna be a total pain in the ass.
Air Force
Okay.
opening ceremony. All right,
Bear with us, boys. We're working on it.
all right. Right now, you can see down there on the track, the young men and women in front of you have made a commitment to their commitment. Would you please stand while Captain Garrett Canteen from the 369th Recruiting Squadron administers the oath of enlistment. Squadron administers the oath of enlistment.
Okay, ask us.
So this should help.
All right, let me introduce myself. I'm Captain Garrett Canteen. I'm the Operations Flight Commander for the 369th Recruiting Squadron. And today you're about to be part of a special event. A significant milestone in the lives of the 13 young men and women standing before you.
Yeah, so
Take the oath of enlistment.
Austin, they're saying when it goes full screen, they don't have the audio.
It does now. It's good.
Oh, they got it now?
Yep.
Sick.
Yeah, and Space Force. Now I want to personally thank the friends, family.
I just want you guys to know that
the local community.
this is none of my doing. This is Austin Carter saving my ass. It was also Austin's idea. So if anything good comes of this, it's not my fault. Just so you guys know.
Flight, raise your right hand and repeat after me. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear
Audio and video at the same time
that I will support and defend the United States.
Okay.
now in full screen.
Yeah, I think we fixed it now.
Dude, Keith is here from Ireland, brother.
What's up, Keith?
It's pretty sick.
So bear with us, guys. We got some funky foobar stuff going on this, but we're gonna get through it. And yeah, never done this before. So.
This is like a highly complicated setup right now. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at your guys' board and everything, and I don't have a fucking clue what to do. Like, everyone just telling me
Bro.
it's not working, and then they're like, oh, it's working, and I'm just at your guys' mercy.
Yeah, no, you're kind of in the middle of it, which is fine. But like, it's one of those things where you have to learn as you go. Like, we don't have an FD production here. You know, we just have the Failure Podcast production, which is not like.
Which is what it says.
We're good at failing, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
So much. Round of applause, please, young men and women, and Captain
This is.
Garrett Canteen.
I'm not gonna lie. I truly do love
Please
this
remain
part of
standing,
FD,
and please remove
but I
your
just want to
hats
get into the action,
for
bro.
national anthem.
Dude,
Okay. Here's first question for you, Travis. When you're standing up there,
Yeah.
National anthem. It is
are
sad
you
service.
nervous?
Yes,
Like,
you
what's the
can.
feeling that you're getting when you are on that grid, right?
Like opening ceremonies?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, not nervous at all.
Is it just a blast?
Yeah, you're just hanging out. I mean, there's a shit ton of people there, obviously, but it's a different view that not a lot of people get to experience. So, like, I'm just looking up, staring at everyone's all stoked to be there. They do like a VIP. If you have a VIP pass for FD weekend,
Right.
they bring a bunch of like kids, and anyone who buys the VIP pass, they walk out and take pictures with you and get autographs and stuff ahead of time, so they can like kind of beat the crowd. And then those kids in that group get to like walk through the grid of cars before it starts. And then this is about the time they shuffle everyone off the track when the national anthem starts. But it's sick. It's just another like more intimate connection with the fans there, which is dope. And then as soon as they tell us to fire up our cars and rip off, then it's, game time.
Right.
This is weird being here and not there. But the last time I watched a
They are
live
singing the
stream
national
live.
anthem. You need to shut up.
Oh shoot, my bad, dude.
Take your hat off.
See, I already forgot how this works.
Okay. Yeah. That dude's got a, you know, some, I don't know, what do you call it?
He's
A
letting
little
it rip.
microphone on him. Beautiful.
Thank you so much to them.
Beep,
Again,
boop.
Captain Garrett
Beep, boop,
Cantine
boop.
of the 369 Recruiting Squadron.
One of y'all
Mike
mic is picking up the TV,
Yo, can you stop reading my mind, dude?
and the stream is looping it. It's because we're all watching it on your phones.
Oh, yeah. That's why. Everyone
Turn your volume
because
down.
I'm watching the chat and it's pinging through my microphone. Guys, we are rookies here.
Someone
so-
needs to like go around the corner and figure this out, dude. Hey, people don't understand how complicated it is to do a live stream from YouTube live. So we're live streaming a live YouTube
Yeah,
on another live.
yeah.
That's some intricate crap, okay? For all you wizards out there.
Is it better now? Tell me if it's better now.
Steven, dude. Dudes are just laughing at us like
Yeah.
these goons, man.
It's fine, dude. This is great. I'm glad everyone else is stoked.
RCP. Who's the RCP fans out there, dude? I like Rome. Did you say pizza's here?
We have pizza?
Let's go, boys.
Yo, dog, heard you like live streams. Pirating a stream.
It's legal, bro.
Yo, we're pirating.
It's legal. Isn't it?
I don't have a clue. I don't know.
Like, is FD gonna get mad at us if we're like
I'm sure I'll get an email if this is a problem.
stealing their
but
stream?
It'll happen later.
I feel like we're only spreading love to the sport.
Yeah.
Like,
The,
I feel,
the live stream's free.
Like,
we're
if this
watching the
was
live stream. We're
CBS?
just live streaming the live stream.
yeah, exactly,
Fine, it's
right?
Inception. Multiple levels here.
It's Inception. He said it's better.
He said it's all good, boys.
You
Sick.
love it, dude. This is dope.
All right.
We got
Oh, we got pizza.
we got some
Where's
pizza.
this pizza from?
Detroit.
Detroit. Next
Detroit
door?
pizza.
What are those cinnamon sticks?
Yeah, I got them for you, bud.
Dude,
I know you like
Oh,
the sweet
yeah.
stuff. Jake,
I have a sweet tooth.
Am I gonna eat?
yeah, you can eat some
I
pizza.
look like somebody that isn't gonna eat.
No.
Okay.
Road racer turns a prospect champion. Here he is in pro once again.
Josh said he could offer some tech support from Australia next time.
Thanks. Every Rose has a Robert Thorne.
Thornton's new car looks good.
Agreed.
James's car is looking a little burnt toast, but it's all right. Dude, how crazy is that? The whole front of that car. I lost my mic. Oh, dude, awesome. The whole front of that car burnt down. I'm sure all you guys saw it. But I don't think people understand the amount of actual work it takes to put that car together. I don't think there's any other team that would have been able to make that happen, but they rewired the entire car basically. Everything in the engine bay was trashed. Every single thing, including obviously body parts and all that stuff. But just building an engine harness at that capacity is like the average person, it's like 40 hours of labor to build an engine harness. And those dudes put the entire car back together and basically rebuilt from the firewall forward 150% in like 48 hours. Insane. Absolutely insane. The fact that they had that many spares on hand, I know they had to source some stuff, but the fact they had that many spares on hand was like mind-blowing. No other team, though.
Toyota GR Corolla on Ditto tires. It is Ryan Turk.
Wait a minute. Wait, why is Turkey Leg in the 16 intros?
I bet you they.
Did they?
Is there protest still?
Did they No protests. They must have reverted a call. Is Manoa's car out there?
Yeah, but Shanahan was out there too, so they have to be. I wonder if they're just rerunning it.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, because so here's the deal. I tried to call Biddies, and Biddies was obviously very busy. Biddies is my wiring guy, and he's also Turk's spotter. So what happened was there was a discrepancy because, yeah, Turk hit the wall and went in a little deep in the lead, separate from anything else. But on the live stream, Shanahan was debeated before Turk went in the wall. So he was debeated prior to an incident occurring. So I think there was some sort of gray area, weird loop that obviously there's really no protests. So that's what's kind of confusing for me because they got rid of protests, but that just means they had a change of heart. They're going to either rerun the battle because previously, if you DB'd without contact of anything, it's on you and you're not allowed to rerun the battle and you're not allowed to put new tires on.
Right.
But But he put tires on. They ran the battle, and Turk lost.
Was Turk able to change tires too, though?
That's what I don't know because they didn't show it.
So if he changed tires, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
That's probably what it is because Shanahan changed
They're
tires.
saying that they're rerunning.
Yeah. And then,
So that makes sense.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, Jared said at the beginning we weren't listening. We were trying to figure out how to do this damn live stream.
Oh, nice.
They're rerunning. What do you guys think about Connor versus Ryan run? Oh, we were just talking about that. I mean, yeah, Ryan overcooked it definitely into the wall, but
So,
yeah, the
are they
tire
just-
beating thing was mega weird.
They're just choosing to rerun though, just because they couldn't figure it out, or what?
Yeah, it sounds like they're gonna rerun it. That'll be good. They'll get a second shot. I think that's probably why Biddies was like, I gotta call you later, and bailed because they were probably dealing with that.
Yeah. Do you see how hard it is, bro? Like, I feel like you're in my shoes right now, trying to call your friends who are there, and I'm over here. Like, when something happens, I try and call you, and you're like, don't fucking call me, or
Dude,
effing call me.
We have 25 people hanging out right now.
What's up, dudes?
That's already exceeded my expectations. I expected like 10, 15 people to hang out. So
Travis, we talk about this all the time, bro. You also have this notion that nobody cares what you have to say, or that nobody is following you, or that you don't have 30,000 people who enjoy what you talk about.
I'm just
You're in.
I'm a
It's what's called
broke kid, dude.
self-doubt. Self-doubt, and what else is it called? Imposter syndrome.
What's imposter syndrome?
You know what imposter syndrome is?
No.
So it's like this thing that you get when
Look at Fat Mealed with his freaking heat waves, dude. That's so great. Matt's my boy. I love Matt.
fat mealed.
Yeah. What?
That fits so perfect,
Ben
bro.
Treacham, dude. My favorite one, I think, is we do that all the time, dude.
Hill
when,
and Dews, dude.
Yeah, Hill and Dews. When my boy Big Cat was driving, it was Cat Mothman. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Dude, I don't. Listen, fat mealed is
Cat.
probably the best one I've heard yet. to
Cat.
date.
So Big Cat, Matt Kaufman. We call him Big Cat because
Right.
Cat. You know, yeah.
I
it
heard I
was
have a
whole
headache
ass
from
thing.
laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Why do you do this to me? I gotta pee before top 16.
All right.
That it's going down when we come back here in the streets of Long Beach. Jared DeAnda here, Jacob Getz, he's in the booth, the blue beanie boy, and Lorette Nichols gonna get all the hot stuff.
My
down
phone
on
is
the ground. Don't go anywhere.
exploding.
It's going down. I'm yelling, send it here in Long Beach.
Oh yeah, I should. Dude, Grandma's gonna tune in and watch with us, dude.
Dude, nice.
So watch your fucking mouths.
yeah.
Grandma's gonna be watching.
Oh, dude. Been eyeballing these things since they showed up.
The Cinesticks. They rip pretty hard. Dude, hell yeah, Will's watching, dude. It looks pretty good. Look. I'm looking at a video my homie just sent me. He's watching the live stream. He's sending a video of us watching the live stream on a live stream while looking at the chat on our live streams.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Might
All
as well
right.
just FaceTime him real quick, too.
Let's see.
Okay, I gotta eat some of this pizza, bro, before we get down because.
Should I go live on Instagram too? Just liveception?
No, go live.
Complete liveception? Where's it gonna go though? How does that work? How do I direct people there though if I live it? No, I know with words, but like I can't put like a clip.
Trying to expedite, but make a good show, right? So, again, it's about to get loud here, but if you would,
Yeah.
maybe hold off just a moment.
Let them rip out. Let's get some.
This is my favorite part, like rolling out from top 16. But everyone used to do like burnouts and donuts and stuff, and everyone got really scared of using their tires, so no one will do it anymore because they want the stickers on. But
Wow.
well, like think about it, like the cars are so gnarly now that you're struggling to make the tires last 2 laps. So if you're in the 16 here and you like are goofing off doing burnouts,
You can't change your tires after that?
no, but you're just wasting a pair of tires because they can't go back on the car because there's a chance you would run out. So you just put them in the trailer at that point.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Dang,
of
so
action.
Turkey Leg's gonna run another one with Shanahan.
Essentially,
We didn't come up with a nickname for him.
we
Well, hopefully it's good.
We saw that
Shmanahan?
Connor and
Shanahan?
Turk had some contact.
Shanahan. Yeah, I don't. Everything just fell off mine too. I'm just rolling with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that cool down before I eat it.
We can get into kind of the
napkins?
nitty-gritty on this and
No,
kind of break
dude.
down all
Okay.
of it, but that hopefully will
Oh, Carter's on it. Carter's gonna get you
Okay.
napkins, dude.
Right here, bro. Right here. Look.
How do I do
That's a
live?
lot of grease. Dude.
That was a lot of
Took a
grease.
lot of reviews,
Add a title.
lot of things that have changed in the rule book.
Just freaking send
There's
it,
a lot
brother.
of things like no more protests. I don't know if you guys caught that earlier, but
I love the
Join
fact.
our
being that
live
there's no more
stream.
protests, the review process when
Don't
it
be a
comes to runs,
square.
has changed
Don't say that.
completely. So,
Why?
Because they'll like demonetize your live.
You're
Not allowed to say square
Now you're learning.
Why are you not allowed to say square?
because it's insinuating that you are. It's a slur.
What?
yeah, so
You're saying it
we
in
were
a
checked
slur way.
Basically, some GoPros that were on the car, and what we found
That's
was
insane.
That Connor Shanahan
Trust me.
and DB
So am I demonetized already because I just said that?
No.
he was DB'd in
Not that I can monetize it. My
The
500
lords are
subscribers.
watching. Okay,
rules
All right.
are
Well,
written here.
dude, that is.
I already don't like this
That
game.
he is not able to change his tires. We allowed him to change his tires.
What is going on here?
because
Why
in
does
the
this look so
beginning,
serious?
We thought that DB happened during contact. We found that
That's
it did not
that's
happen.
Jack. That's his
This is
brother.
earlier.
He
Yeah.
drives too.
And
This is early. Oh yeah. So there's the DB.
Allowed him to change
Okay.
his tires,
They're looking
allowed
at
him
it,
to
talking
change
about
his
stuff.
Are they talking about it?
Currently, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is
So
probably
this
rerun from
all
before.
went out to,
What'd she say?
Essentially, the committee. There is a committee within house that's able to review all these.
Who said that?
Something
My
new,
wife.
especially now that
Don't
there
wipe your
isn't
hands on the chair, dude.
Any protests? we allow this to happen now. So this committee went through, and you can see
the color of
rules up
grease,
here.
right?
Rear tires were
Sorry,
required
babe.
to make 2 consecutive runs. The tire may be changed in a comp timeout. Only allowed if DB was due to contact.
Okay, rear tires are required to make 2 consecutive runs.
Yep.
The tire may be changed in a competition timeout.
Only allowed if DB's due to contact.
If changed, both competitors may change tires.
So that's. Hold on, I can't hear. I'm listening to Jared.
Allowing him to change tires, that changes the outcome of what could have potentially happened. So why not, in the spirit and the momentum of the event and adhering to the rules, backtrack it, run them again?
Yeah, rerun the battle.
Wait, but
So
in
the
the-
committee came
based on the
together
rules-
and essentially said, hey, the thing that is best for the
Turk
sport,
should
for
have-
the drivers,
Turk
for
should
the
have
series,
won
for
based on that
everything, for the sport,
technicality.
for the drivers, one more time, because realistically it could have been a one more time anyway. So that's where we're at.
All right, all right.
Okay,
well,
so they're basically just
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
F the rules.
Yep.
There you have it. We will get them on course
Some will
here.
come
I'm live on. I'm gonna go live on Instagram while we're watching a live stream. Doing
love
a
it.
live stream.
So again, we have had some. All right. So again, we have had some great support.
I don't know if people are gonna tune in. This is so many lives.
Numerous years now. We have a special guest.
We're watching a live stream. We're live streaming on YouTube. I'm live streaming on Instagram at the same time,
And we're all alive.
and we're all live. We're all live, guys. We are live on
Hey.
my YouTube channel.
It Will's watching us. What's
We're
up?
live on my YouTube channel, having a watch party for FD. So, just want to get you guys to go over there and hang out with us if you'd like.
Sure, I
Eat some
think it all
pizza,
started
bullshit, hanging out. So,
This is, I feel bad.
Played with Hot Wheels as a kid.
what? Feel bad about what?
I feel like I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Kate.
But anyways, this is gonna be a short one. Head over there. There's a link in my story, or just go straight to my YouTube channel. We're streaming. So,
we're
thank you guys. I'll catch you guys later.
but I'm thinking
So did you live that and then like you're gonna post that as a reel?
I'm ready to see what he's
I
gonna do.
guess.
Yeah, just post that.
And what's your role in the United States Air Force and how long you been in?
I've actually been in for 13 years now.
I can't post the video because it wasn't in long.
No, I've been
All right, better make redo it.
No, I've been doing it for
I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm doing.
started in 2011.
So in the actual pod,
College thing, I didn't know
in the
what to
podcast
do.
that we did, you guys,
Tried to
Discard
upload
video.
it.
Video deleted.
yeah, Travis talks about how he's like super illiterate, and when it comes to like social media, it's super true. My wife actually asked me the other day. She goes, "Am I just like, am I technologically illiterate, or am I Travis technologically illiterate?" I
Oh,
said,
she used me as an example.
"Yeah," I said, "You're just normal illiterate,
Oh my
not Travis."
God.
That you've heard about, or because everything's Air
That's
Force,
messed up.
planes, it's technicians, but it's such a diverse amount of.
We're gonna have to check in every so
Yeah,
often
super
just to
diverse.
make sure that
Everybody, anytime I tell somebody, hey, I'm in the Air Force, they automatically.
just to make sure that all our
I mean, that's
levels are right.
There's so
The
many-
audio.
I'm not good at. There's so many things to look at.
I don't know
What do you
if
mean all levels?
shout
Well,
out
I'm
to
just like looking at the
Travis.
chat.
He's probably got the
Yeah,
coolest job.
And
Carter's got it. He can see it.
And stuff like that. He's-
Crypto said there's an echo in the stream, but I think it was just because my phone was
those
playing.
opportunities
Yeah.
exist out there. If somebody was looking for
Lives on lives on
maybe
lives.
an answer on their future and their progression as far
Once we get going, boys, we'll get a rhythm down for this.
I think is the best country in the world. How can they get some information or contact you and where?
Bro, thank you guys for chilling with us though, for real.
you
Yeah,
This is dope.
37 people, dude. Are we gonna eclipse 50 people?
the generic
at one point?
Maybe.
That'd be wild, dude. 50 people.
So at this point, what happens, Travis? Like, let's talk, because like right now, drivers just dipped out. Like, what do you guys all do? You just go back to your pits. You just chilling.
So everyone's at Hot Grid at Long Beach. They grid on pit road for the GP. So like, because IndyCar is the following weekend, Long Beach Grand Prix. We're like the precursor to it.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so like pit road coming out of the last turn of the FD course, that's off to the right, that dips out. That's pit road for Indy, and we all pit there. So at this point for the 16, everyone has their hot grid set up out on pit road. FD requires you to set up a hot grid at certain rounds. You're not allowed to pit at your rig because the FD officials, if something happens, they need to be able to find you quickly. They need to know where all your guys are at. So for Long Beach, for this round, you have to pit on pit road. That way Kevin or Andy or anyone can find you if they need to. Tracks like Seattle, where there's no hot grid, everyone pits in their rigs, but it's kind of a smaller combined track, so they keep you there. But yeah, everyone's hanging out there at their pit right now and basically just playing the hurry up and wait game.
Yeah.
So everyone, that's the part I hate, because you're waiting for your pole, like you're waiting for your time to drive and you're just cooling off. So you're trying to like,
On the live stream, while it's commercialing, you can probably turn the volume down for the live, so they don't have to listen to not this one. Remember, that one only controls us. That's only going to control. Remember, we had to adjust it in the.
we're learning.
But would you prefer a? Would you prefer to have, like, to do a hot grid thing?
Dude, Happy 21 said Travis been hitting the gym.
What do you mean?
Travis, come
Happy
drive linear. No, someone put in the chat, Travis been hitting the gym, question mark?
Travis been drinking muscle milk because he can't gain weight.
I'm skinny fat kid to the max, dude. I have to eat so much food.
Dude, you have a gift,
have
though.
been- I
Like,
have been in
Jake
the
and I
gym,
over
though.
here would, like, die for that.
Yo,
As
when-
I'm eating the
no, but
pizza.
when I get to 40, when I get to 40, you see my dad, he's like a pelican.
Right here.
He's got the belly and he's got the reader chicken legs at the same
Yep.
time.
For sure.
So,
The hairless reader chicken legs.
yes, I have been hitting the gym. Thanks for noticing. Tight.
He said tight.
Tight.
Days off. I don't gotta go.
I'm
to-
leaving the live
haven't
stream. I'm
been.
going back to the gym. I'm going right now. I'll see you guys later.
Gotta go.
Let's see. I love reading the chat that the chat's rolling. I feel like a streamer, dude.
Carter, you can just for those of you guys that don't know, Carter's the producer behind this. Carter is behind the mic. You can't see him, but he can talk, but he's not talking.
Carter, say hi.
I think I turned his mic off.
He turned his mic off.
Yeah, how could you? Is it on now?
It's on now.
Carter, tell us how much fun you're having sitting back there behind the wall watching the live stream screen that's like the size of your phone. Are you just having a blast?
It's pretty cool. No, it's funny.
And it's also kind of messed up that you have to walk all the way in here to get pizza. You have
I
to
ate
leave
it
your
before this.
station.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Don't worry. If you need a piece, I'll just huck it at you through the window. I'll get you a slice.
Do you need a piece?
Thank you. Sure.
Carter needs
One for
pizza.
Taylor
Come on.
too.
Come
All
on.
right, here, let's get to.
Taylor said he
I
wasn't
got it.
hungry 5 minutes ago, but Taylor changed his mind. He's like, I'm just gonna bring you one anyway. Dude, who ate the? I feel like a kid right now. I'm like, where's my wife? She needs to come wipe my hands. She does this.
Hey,
by the
remember
way.
what you said? Just wipe it on the chair, dude.
No,
You'll
I
be fine.
can't. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we call the good white sauce. Dude, I have an uncle who cannot eat anything white. You know why? Like milk, cream cheese,
He can't eat anything white,
sour
like in color?
sour cream. Yeah, because I used to think it was because he like a sexual thing. Like I thought he might have been abused as a kid or something like that, but he wasn't. And it was just his.
What does that have to do with the color at all?
Well, like, what do you mean? Everybody knows when we talk about white stuff that we're not talking about sour cream.
Oh my dude!
Come on. So anyway, oh.
I was like, where's he going with it? Continue.
Is-
Just continue.
I was going halfway there, but then I was gonna stop myself. The real reason why is his mother used to force him to drink milk, like regular milk,
What's wrong-
and he
For big,
hated
strong
milk.
bones.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
I hate milk too. So I can level with that. You like milk?
Dude,
Like
Jake,
force feed milk down your just like oh.
Dude, Jake is. All right, for anyone that doesn't know, this is my friend Jake. Jake drove the rig with me the last couple years. He's always been the homie. You've probably seen him in the pits if you found me in FD. But Jake is the kind of guy that has a half gallon of milk in his back pocket at all times and could kill it at any waking moment. Jake is the absolute milkman in every sense of the word. But
All I need for the road trip is milk.
yeah.
Also, stream, let us know if we need to turn up the.
Wow, this is an absolute gladiator.
Yeah,
stream.
Carter, you watching the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just let us know if we need to turn off the FD volume.
I should probably hit some of these questions actually. Travis is taking steroids since he's out of the testing pool for FD. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've been on the juice ever since they, because FD drug tests you and whatnot. They don't drug test you, but yeah, I'm on the juice now that I'm just like not driving.
Wait, could you like just go rip a J in the like the pits and they wouldn't say anything? Like Ross Petty style, bro. Any of you guys OG FDers? You guys remember Ross Petty?
I'm gonna say no, you can't do that. But
Ross
also
Petty
no
would.
comment, use your imagination.
Bro, do you remember Ross Petty?
Yeah, I remember Ross Petty.
Ross did, bro. He had an S15. He was like pre-Forrest Wang, and he came. I don't remember his last year. I know his car looked almost identical to Forrest Wang's yellow speed car, but it was red, yellow, green like Rasta. I don't know where. I think he lives in Hawaii too, doesn't he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a minute. He retired long before I was even driving Pro 2. He was gone before I even competed in Pro 2.
Yeah, like this was like right when we met.
Yeah, a long time ago.
But
Yeah, a long time ago.
okay, so a lot of talk about liveries. Who has the best livery this year? So everyone has this white theme. I do honestly like Osbo's car. He's got the sugar-free. He's got the sugar-free Rockstar thing going on. I do dig that. I like. God, who else's car looked good? Dylan added some more like yellow accents, kind of like how I had on the car last year. I think that looks pretty cool. Man, I don't know.
Dan's car looks pretty good.
Yeah, Dan's car looks good. Renee always does a killer job putting that together. I know, like,
I like Connor's car, that E36. I think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fire. With the
E36s are
Red Bull
just
theme.
E36s are just top tier. Since I was leaving and I was the only red BMW, staying true to my core, Novak had to bite my style, going with the red. So I guess I'm partial to that thing.
It does look pretty decent, I will say.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Novak's car? Did Matt change
Smacking
anything?
your lips.
He's got some blue on there.
Didn't he change like the red colors more like a chrome red?
Yeah, he's got some red, white, and blue going on in there.
How much money do you think he
just
takes
looks
from
good.
Borla, bro?
I don't know.
200 racks?
I can hear everybody chewing. If someone has OCD about chewing into microphones, I would have quit the stream a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got white suits too. Everyone's got a white driver suit. You guys are crazy. You sweat through that thing, it's gonna be yellow at the end of the year. Is everyone actually friendly with each other? Oh yeah, dude. It is just as much of a big family as you think it is. There's no one in the pit that really. There's a couple people that might beef with each other occasionally, but in the end, we're all in it for the growth of the sport. And I'm confident that I could go to any pit in the paddock and ask them for something if I needed it, and if they have it to offer, they're going to give it to you. Like
If Chelsea DeNovo were still in this, do you think Dan Stuckey would walk up to his rig and say, "Hey, can I borrow a part?"
Probably not, but you know what I mean, though. Like everyone is cool. It is like Formula D is a big family. It's like having a driver or a high school reunion 8 times a year for me. Miss my dudes.
Okay, so we got to figure out who's going up against Nick.
Once the battle begins, turn the volume up. Okay, we got that.
Turn the volume up on that.
There's so many damn orange cars.
Yeah,
Orange is the
matching
worst color,
bag,
dude.
too.
Sorry, not sorry.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Kyle Cross asked who my favorite Koenig photographer is.
Kyle Cross.
What are we looking at here?
Cal
Yeah,
cross.
after they come off the line, there is one spot to decel before they get into the zones, and that is during initiation. You're allowed 2 moves. That's it. Swing out, swing in, cross, outer zone 1. We want
You have to
touching
adjust
the
it
wall.
on
Outer
both
zone
views
2.
to make it the same, though.
Then we swing around and touch and go. Get another decel there before they come around the and go. Get another decel there before they come around the
I love
inner
Kyle.
clip.
Kyle Cross is a photographer. One of my favorites. I see him all the time around FD or did, not this year, but
It should be
we
this
actually
one. This is
have
the Widowmaker.
matching
Obviously don't want
tattoos.
anybody to get hurt, but they
The
say that
homies,
metaphorically.
me,
It's like, it is
yeah,
pro
me,
bull riding
Kyle
because
Cross,
those
Jared
walls
Deanda,
are
and Chelsea Unofa
unforgivable.
on
They do
Friday
not
the
Okay.
move,
13th.
You know, and
Shush,
if
shush,
they
shush,
do,
shush. It's
you
coming.
hit it hard. So we've seen some crazy incidents.
No, it's not going yet.
It's absolutely
We got pizza. We
unforgiving.
got pizza tattoos.
Here we go. This is our top 32
Oh, here we go.
battle.
Okay,
as
so
we're gonna
Turk and
forge
Shanahan doing a
our
redo. So, guys, let me know during the battle
So let's run 'em
how
again.
the formatting
Ryan
is and
Turk,
how
Connor
the
Shanahan.
volume is. If we need to change anything, we can. Yes, Steven, I sold the vest, dude. Don't worry.
He would like you to be wearing
So,
the vest.
did Rome?
Oh, hold on.
That was clean, bro. Wow.
Dude, turkey leg? Old turkey leg's on one, dude.
That was an animal run.
I have to give him some shit for the black wheels, but I know it was a last minute thing.
Yeah.
I'm not about the hovercraft look, but I want you guys to know how difficult it is to get close to zones here because there's so much rubber built up near the outside zones that it is an ice skating rink as soon as you get close to the wall. So a lot of these guys, you'll notice, they're either really far from the walls or they're like a foot too deep in the walls. There's like no in between.
Turk
It's
gets
super
a
hard
really,
to
really
get
good lead
around.
on him, but Shanahan starts to close in as they come around the clip.
Almost impossible.
I think Turk got a little angry with how.
And
Shanahan
you know,
responded
Connor
to
talked
this
about
whole,
his brother
like,
getting his ear. He's like, he's on rails.
like,
You're
okay,
gonna
I
need to
want
give
more
it
shot
to
at
him.
this.
Give it the beans.
Show you
Get up,
who's
get
daddy.
get up on his side. There we got RCP,
Oh, that sounds
Charpentier,
like
and his pops there. And again, you can see the Garagistic, you know, that team there cheering him on. So here we are. Now
Might quite wacky, it said.
let's switch up the order here, and Shanahan will be leading.
I was just turning up and down the
Seeing
line.
some wiper
It might be a
blades, so I don't know if
bug
this is
in
a.
the live stream and
Maybe it's the mic
like
aux
the
things
input.
I have up.
Seeing some ponchos come out
Yeah,
for
so
Drizzle.
maybe
We are
leave
in
the
Long
mic.
Beach. That's why Snoop Dogg carries an umbrella for Drizzle.
Yeah, put it in your
So we got
headphones and, like,
RCP.
listen to what it sounds like.
Looking on.
What's happening? Turk just didn't leave the line.
I hear noise. I hear noise. They're coming down somewhere.
All right, so Rome looking on here. And we are sending cars. So yeah, we are, I mean, ironically, it's Rain-X,
it's
so
raining.
hopefully
Oh,
he's got
it's
the Rain-X on the
raining.
windshield and the
No.
Rain-X
Oh,
wiper
this
blades.
is
This
so
could
bad.
shake things up quite a bit. This is the first time. Practice could really change the game right now, but you need to stay composed. And Irish drivers know how to drive in the wet. He goes deep into the wall. The hatch opens on Ryan Turk. Shanahan goes hard into it. This is what I was talking about. You know, they went from absolutely bone dry.
Oh my god.
Yep.
dude.
Bone dry to just a little bit of moisture. Ryan Turk's front left corner
I mean-
is absolutely dipped down. The trunk opens.
Is- It's Turk's job to mimic the lead car, and the fact that Shanahan went trunk deep
Opened.
and
Oh, what
Turk
a
went in
bummer
and made a
here. You know, here
collision,
we
I would
are.
judge
And
that
again,
on
just that
Shanahan
little,
being his fault
just that
because he
little
let him
bit
in.
of just,
Turk's
I call it
job is to
aggressive
match
talking. That, you know, when you talk to somebody, they get aggressive,
car,
start spitting
because
at you.
Shanahan was
That's what it just
That would be
barely
in my
the
brain,
finest of
advantage
rain.
to Turk, but we'll see what they say.
What a bummer.
Now, obviously, both drivers experiencing the same conditions when it comes to that run. Both guys went into outer zone 1 pretty quick. A lot of speed, so we'll see here in the replay. Big swing initiation there from Connor Shanahan. We see him extend out. He gets back on the power, and Turk
Okay,
is
so
already
they won't
shallow.
run side lap
And you
here
can see
like
Connor
this.
almost using.
Yeah, so based on that view from the top, Shanahan went in, bounced, hit the front end of Turk's car, broke, looks like a coilover in the front of Turk's car. So this would be on Shanahan, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
So
was that
Turk-
unchaseable?
No, it's just because the fact that Turk's car broke, the reason he incomplete is because Shanahan went in the wall, bounced into the front of Turk, broke his car.
Yeah.
And Turk was in where he was supposed to be, just following Shanahan.
Right.
Here, they judge it.
So,
I'm trying to hear what they say. I'd be surprised if Turk didn't advance on this.
would it be the first time that they surprised you, though?
We're still seeing smoke on parts of the course here, too.
So they said the levels change when we change back and forth from full screen to not full screen.
Yeah.
And then they said we can't hear y'all anymore. Oh, you commented as me. Got it.
So maybe Carter, maybe just like
I just have to keep it on this one.
yeah, just leave it on that one.
Well, like I
'cause we
want
could-
everyone to be able to see the full screen during. Maybe we're just not going to be able to talk during the run.
Yeah.
So we'll
Let's
just.
just-
I
let's
think
just-
I fixed it.
Oh, you got it fixed.
I think so. I'm listening to it.
All right. Well, when we come back, we'll find
Yeah,
out what
sounds good now.
transpires here.
Okay.
When we
So
Okay.
let's just like maybe leave the volume the same on the full screen, and we'll just shut up. You know what I mean? Like leave it the.
The mics sound good again. Yeah, bear with us, guys. This is my first experience with this.
Same.
Austin has a little bit of experience with it, but not a lot, and Carter is totally saving our ass.
Maybe we just don't need the commentary from the actual live.
We do.
You'll just.
You got to hear Jared.
It's gonna happen.
So look at that. Ryan Turk gets the win.
Yeah, I agree with
Man.
that. Turk got it. Yeah, that makes sense. But also that sucks because the weather. Shanahan probably went in the wall because it got wet, and this track is so.
Well, it's already like a wishy-washy because it's like
It makes it 1,000 times worse when it rains because all of the rubber built up around the outer zones. It's like a half-inch thick of rubber from the years, and I know they scraped it, but it builds up quickly.
yeah.
And when you put water on asphalt, there's still some grip. But when you put water over rubber, it just creates a layer
Ice-
of
ice
ice.
rink.
Yeah. And it's 10 times
I'd be so
more
frustrated
slick.
if I was him though. Like going out because of weather. It's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, but that's part of it.
Yeah. No, I know, but I just like I can imagine how frustrating that is.
I mean,
In
yeah,
moments.
Homeboy's pissed off for sure. And I don't blame him.
Huh.
It's the truck and SUV blade. It says it right there.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I hate the rain. Like especially on tracks like this where they're so technical and
Yeah.
you have no leeway. Like there's
Yeah.
no like Seattle, like I feel like in my opinion, you park your car, you're riding a wall. Like there's no like
Yeah.
quick technical. I mean there is the hair or that last whatever the frick it is.
Yeah.
The chicane or whatever.
Well, driving into the power alley is pretty technical.
I just mean as in this goes wall, 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 wall,
Yeah.
front
I
clip.
like hot take here. I hate driving Long Beach
Yeah.
with a passion because not only it's the first round, your cars are new, so you're like already having to write them off in certain situations. Two, the track conditions are usually poor because people don't know that is the parking lot of the aquarium all year round.
Right.
So it's just buildup of like everyone's Kia Rio
So-
leaking oil all over the place, and it's like it's a general parking lot. It's not a racetrack all year round, so it doesn't get prepped, and the asphalt gets destroyed year after year, and it gets worse, and that rubber just stays.
So what is like? Let's pretend, say you. Sorry, not to rub this in, but say you were there.
Yeah.
What would you be doing right now? It's raining. Like you see some sprinkles. Are you going, hey guys, let's re-prep the car. Let's make some adjustments for the rain. Or are you saying like leave it?
It depends on what the weather's going to do. If it's like too deep in the rain, like if it's going to start pouring, that's a way bigger problem than if it's sprinkling because patchiness is the worst in the patchy conditions. In my opinion, you're better off just taking a little bit of grip out of the car and just dealing with it. And it's up to your spotter to tell you, like based on previous runs, it's super slick here, here, and here. But we already know at this track, like if it starts sprinkling, I already know exactly where the slick spots are. Anywhere near the wall is ice. So I know that like I need to slowly roll my way in there And in my brain, I'm taking grip out of the car. I'm taking forward drive out of the car. So when I step on the gas, it doesn't gain me momentum into that slick zone because you want to like keep a consistent speed into it. So like if I'm like gripped up in the dry and then I hit the slick rubber, I have so much momentum the rubber can't catch me. But if I slow the car down so that on throttle I don't have as much speed, it's not as drastic of a change when I hit the water.
Right.
So it's not like it doesn't carry me as hard into the wall if I get into that position.
You have a little bit more leeway.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit more of a window.
Yeah, but you actually have to take grip. In a situation like this, you would take grip out of the car to be consistent versus trying to put grip in for the rain.
Okay.
Because no matter how much grip you put in the car in this situation with the water over the rubber, you're not going to get that traction no matter
Just
what.
make it harder
you're
to drive.
better off slowing your car way down so that it's consistent and easier for you to drive because you're not trying to run away because you just can't.
So like the best setup, a lot of the best setups from my knowledge are right on that brink, right? Of like, I can't drive this car. It's like hard to drive. And like you want to make the car almost like on that brink, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's the best setup per se. So this, you're doing the complete opposite.
Yeah, complete opposite. Yeah, and it's a weird strategy. Like I'm going to give you guys so much insight. It's going to, I might regret this in the future, but a lot of people actually don't air the tires down in the wet. They air them up.
Interesting.
Because when you air a tire down too far, especially these wide sticky tires, they'll start to kind of bow and bubble, and you'll get less traction in the center of the tire. You'll be riding on the sidewalls. If you air the tire up to like its manufacturer recommended pressure, maybe a little higher,
It's gonna sit flat.
it puts all the pressure in the center of the tire, and the tire will cut water better that way. Because like when you think about a tire's designed to cut water straight, not sideways.
Yeah.
So when you're sideways and the tire's really low and you have it bowed, you have two small patches of sidewall trying to gain traction. If you air it up with all the weight in the center,
Yeah.
The ground was pretty much wet, so a starting lap would have been pretty nice for sure to make sure that I don't like see Turk in the wall either. It is what it is. Obviously, there's some things against us, but don't worry, I'll be back soon to show who the real Conor Shanahan is, that's for sure.
Connor, we'll see you in Atlanta. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, weather got him, dude.
Well, here we are. Yeah, I mean, it was just so faint.
We're at 50 viewers.
Yo,
50 viewers.
What up?
Sick. That's rad.
When we start to get moisture on track, we start to
Yeah,
get
you can see he drove into the
Dude,
like,
I almost
rubber.
wonder also if Turk wasn't there, if he would have just flopped back the other way. Because he hit that wall. Watch. Turk kept him in drift.
Nah, he would have caught it.
You think so?
Yeah, the momentum of the
I don't
car.
know. That
he,
other
he
view
wasn't
looked
ready
like he was coming, bro.
He wasn't ready to snap, but
still got a smile on his face. Shanahan's going to make some noise this year. So, you know, overall, bit of a
but yeah, what I was saying, like airing the tires up in the rain is actually a more
Better.
consistent move. Some guys don't do that, but a lot of the field kind of like transitions to that in the last like couple of years, especially my car. If I air the tires down in the rain, it gets way worse to drive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is your phone open, Travis?
Yeah, but there's no volume playing through it.
Steven said your phone is echoing.
Is it playing through my phone?
I don't know.
There's no. I have the stream paused on my phone. It's not playing through it.
It's odd.
Well, the top 16 bracket has been filled. You can see Ryan Turk now go
Maybe he
against
just means
Nick Novak
something is
in the
echoing.
top 16.
Am I
Take a
still?
look at these battles. What we can anticipate here. Odie Bakshis, Brandon Sorensen. Ooh, it's an all Jerry Yang battle like you talked about. Kazuya Taguchi versus Hiroya Manoa. Then you got James Dean for Jonathan Hurst. Again, Jonathan Hurst. I don't want to call him a wild card by any means, but he is a wild card.
People on the mainstream are still saying Connor should have won.
You know, was literally on fire, not just
Based on the rule book, that time he lost. Also based on the rule book, prior he should have lost the first time because his tire was debeated. But I don't want to discount, like, Connor definitely wheels super hard. The dude's a maniac. He obviously showed that last night in the feeding 16. Like, the dude's an absolute animal. But there are some technicalities, and unfortunately he got the hit of the technicalities today.
I don't know, man. It's hard to watch. Like, I feel like there's a lot of pressure from all these dudes, these dudes from other countries coming to the U.S. drift scene, and I feel like everybody puts this pressure on those guys to be these animals. Like if if Manoa didn't do good right now, what would everybody say?
Also, think about it from Connor's position. Like, from winning Drift Masters, then coming over here, I'm sure he feels an immense amount of pressure to perform here
Right.
and put on a good show. So I'm sure that's why he's disappointed. But he also is realistic in knowing that like it's just another level of professional drivers. It's not going to be easy.
Mhm.
So I know he probably has some extra pressure on his shoulders being the champion from overseas that he is. Manoa, I think, feels a little less pressure just because he's a kid. He's super young, and I think he's in the mindset of just there to have fun, has nothing to prove, and people are just stoked to see him in general.
I feel like it'd be the opposite.
Think it's
personally.
opposite?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I
I
don't-
think when I was a kid, like, I was like, I would like immensely put that pressure on myself to prove myself.
The only reason I say that is because my first ever event at Long Beach was better. Sorry,
Because you were just trying to have fun.
My first event at Long Beach was my best event ever at Long Beach because I showed up. That was the electric car year, and I had my S13. So I ended up running my S13, and it was just all for fun because I had no expectations.
All right, who you got on this battle here? Odie or
Sorensen?
Wait, why are they? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I was supposed to go against
now we are
Sorensen, and
seeing
because I
Odie Bakshi and
pre-registered,
Brandon Sorensen.
they didn't change the
This should be a
bracket for some
fun
reason
battle, you know.
because I retracted my registration when I
Supercharged
found out I
LS,
couldn't
you know,
drive.
same power plants, obviously different chassis,
So
but you know that
Sorensen got the
BMW,
bye.
it's kinda
So
old
in
school,
my
new school,
opinion,
it's kind of this
Sorensen's at
fusion
a
of
deficit
everything.
because he hasn't even done a battle yet this weekend.
Yeah,
like in competition. So, but
And then Odie has
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna say Sorensen.
You think Sorensen's gonna take it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only way.
I think. I don't know. I think that kid's an animal, dude.
No, for sure. It's like.
And it would be cool, so I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah, that's one of those things where he has a big program behind him too, so
Makes it easier.
he can drive really hard,
that, you know,
and
either
they
being
have a spare car,
side-by-sides,
Right.
monster
so he
trucks,
doesn't have to really stress
extreme
about that. So
E,
he can drive,
again,
11 out of 10 if he
Nitrocross,
wants to.
you know,
Odie
seeing
also has a
Brandon
spare
out there,
car,
I've
obviously,
seen a lot of them,
but
Which is something that's
so,
completely looked past also in FD.
we are gonna let them do
like
a sight lap.
as somebody
So
who has
this is a
less of a
sight-
program, like we talk about this, that little like gremlin in the back of your head thinking about that when you're on a run and you're like, yo, I want to door this guy. You're like, well, how hard do I door it? Do I throw it all away? Because people don't understand. That's all coming out of your program, out of your pocket.
Yeah,
You hit the wall, it's done.
It wasn't. It was still getting slick, but I could still hold the line and hit my marks. And then I knew it because it started soaking the windshields, and I knew Connor's.
everyone's saying there's a lot of
going to be a lot more difficult.
Hold on, sorry.
And when he got into the wall, it was just outer one. It was just ice, complete ice. And he bounced off it, and it was just a bad hit, just a bad area of where it hit my car, and it just broke the knuckle, so the wheel caved in, and I couldn't drive the car.
Are you worried about more damage other than the knuckle?
There's a few other things. I mean, they're gonna have to look at the whole front end, the kingpin, and everything else that we usually have.
Yeah,
to
they're
change.
ripping upstairs in the coffee shop.
Nothing they haven't done before.
Yeah, so he was so deep. As soon as he got onto that built-up rubber, his car moved back like a foot.
Yeah.
Like it just automatically was like whoop, like a foot towards the wall, and at that point you can't really do anything. You're at the mercy of what the car's gonna do. You're just a passenger at that point.
Somebody said, I think when you pulled your registration, they should have just moved the field around. It's completely different than
They're parts that break.
Yeah, I thought that was super weird. I was kind of questioning that, and they brought that up in the drivers' meeting, used me as an example. Biddies was telling me because the way I registered for a full season, the way Vaughn registered for a full season, they built a bracket off it, but they didn't want to restructure the bracket for some odd reason. I think it's just because a big thing about this new setup is people knowing who they're going to battle ahead of time.
Yeah.
And that's like a benefit.
run
So I
what
don't
you
think they
brung.
wanted to take that benefit from everybody, so they just like
That made sense.
yeah.
Give chase, that feels suspension.
Sorry, we're like 2 seconds behind here.
Slapping the hood, but slapping the wall keeps it just barely nicking that. Really well done there by Odie Bakshi. But Brandon Sorensen, he's tucked in. We've seen a lot of smoke, and that's a good indication that, you know, ideally, rain stay away. Everybody say a prayer here.
See, bro, look at that guy.
He definitely did go deeper there.
He went deeper and he matched angle like to a T. But Odie's a machine though, dude. Odie is, I think, can come back and still beat that. Like, cause he because he held that.
Odie Bakshi, straight line.
Outer zone 2.
I'm still watching. It's weird because our audio from the live stream in here is different from what we're watching on
Deeper
the
on the
screen.
second
So our
outside zone, and
reactions are
Brandon
going to be
Sorensen
delayed
actually goes
from what you
deeper
guys
than
see.
Odie on outside zone 3.
Not only, like,
Through the
2
touch and go to set them up to the inner clip. You can see Brandon
so
offline
Brandon's
just
actually
ever
deeper
so
in outer
slightly.
zone 3 than Odie. in the chase, which is super scary position to be in because if Odie's right on the wall, you're in the wall. I've been there. Track must be drying out though. It seems like the grip's still there.
I got one more idea, by the way. We're gonna change this.
I think Odie's gonna push super hard here.
Yeah, and Odie has just really just leveled up as far as his chasing, driving. Like he's just so he's simpatico with his car. You know, just given the S chassis. You know, I mean, they've just progressed that chassis.
Vert said your stream's a little behind. Yeah, might have to hit the live button again on the stream to get the stream to catch up for us. So basically, we're sitting here watching a TV screen of the live stream. We got a bunch of weird crap going on, but like I said, bear with us. Appreciate you guys.
Initiating into that first outside zone. Looks like Odie dives in. He gets really aggressive on that line. But
I know you guys can't see anything.
Yeah, I can't see anything. I'll watch the.
Right to where he needed to be. Brandon Sorensen really deep in that third outside zone. Out to the touch and go goes both the drivers. And look at Odie Box.
Wow, Odie was in there, bro.
So, and that's what I'm talking about. That anticipation that Odie has, again, compromises the line deep on outside zone 1 to set himself up.
Just one sec, Travis.
No, you're good. I'm watching on my phone.
That term, the X Factor anymore, because obviously qualifying, but he stuck it right there to him. Watch the transition.
Yeah, Odie really.
Odie's pretty shallow in the chase though at outer zone 3.
And you can see Brandon could have been a little deeper through 1, but then Odie's so close it tears
Pushes through the inner. I missed.
That Brandon pours into 3. Now he's a little bit late getting into 3. Doesn't fill the zone completely. And then once we get to that touch and go, Odie just reels him in, holds him. Like
Connor Pulaski, stream going to be I'm going to post this whole stream afterwards. We should be recording all of it.
We are.
So I'm going to post it separately. I'm going to clip it, move some traffic towards this video afterwards. But it will be up to view after if you guys want to watch it after the rest. So
I think it just comes down to
Biddy's just texting me. But he said Biddy's texting me. He said back in the fight, baby.
Expecting and knowing and
Mirror for
the
built-in
reason that he can
display.
do that is because he knows Brandon Sorensen is a trustworthy driver. Shanahan watching from the sides. Unfortunate turn of events there for
This
him.
is still late.
We'll see. He's going to cheer on RCP. You know, I mean, like you said, it was a childhood dream of his to drift here at Formula Drift. He went once and twice against Ryan Turk, but
Trying
right
to hear
now
who
it's
got
all
the
about
win.
Odie Bakshi's getting the win over Brandon Sorensen.
Odie got it.
Brandon Sorensen, just love the way he's progressing as a driver. Unfortunately, just going against Odie, just that chase run was just really, really impressive.
Yeah, leads were pretty equal. I mean,
Like I said, hang in there with us, guys. I know I say it a bunch, but I can't really see the live stream going. Austin's trying to fix it with Carter over here, messing with our TV.
Manoa, 31 and 14 years old.
Oh, Kazuya and Manoa in the 16.
Series, and he is coming here as a rookie, 14 years old. Simulator is his friend. Had to get like parents and school permission to come over here from Japan. And Kazuya Taguchi, you know, I mean, like you said, they're practically the same car.
Yeah.
You know, VR, Jerry Yang. You know, I mean, they've really developed Kazuya's car. You know, Kazuya just got better and better. He ran an R35, and then went to the S15. I thought that was great, but and the 86 just got better and better, and eventually got that win. And then Manoa getting that win yesterday overall with the seeding brackets that put him into the #1 spot of the bottom 8. You know, the 25th, it's a high seed qualified coming in. And there are no site laps, just FYI.
We're dry now.
Yep, we are dry, so we are going for it. So Taguchi will lead, Manoa will give chase. Matt Sopa on the line, making sure the cameras are rolling. Get all the action here, courtesy of GoPro. And again, be sure to check out that Hero 15 Black. And here we are in the Royal Purple Top 16.
Oh, we're back.
Here we go, Taguchi.
I see what you did there.
I think we're going to see a pretty aggressive battle here, Jacob. Here we go, Kazuya Taguchi. Manoa drops into formation. Manoa doesn't get exactly all the way out, but now Manoa drops in that spot. Ooh, Taguchi backs it in, almost breaking a taillight there. We'll take a look at that. But Manoa straightens out. A big correction there from Manoa.
Oh, Manoa got lost in the smoke at
Taguchi, let's take a look at this
outer
again.
zone
You see how
3.
Taguchi went.
Wait,
and
2,
then
3.
that might have thrown off Manoa.
Yeah, I think Manoa got completely lost in the smoke coming into outside zone 3. So
That section right there is so difficult. Like, if someone goes wide to drive in at that kind of weird diagonal wall, if you're caught in the smoke in a weird spot, you have no idea where you're at, and all you worry about is hitting the wall on the left, so you dive right to try to save the car. And yeah, that's exactly what he did. He didn't want to end up too far on the left, so he tried to get out of the smoke too early, and he fell way short. That happened to me literally last year. Actually, every time I've lost in Long Beach has been right there. The exact same reason.
Beecham last year.
Yeah, exactly. I did the same exact thing, and it's so hard to do.
Drives that car out. There was a slight contact with Manoa and Taguchi.
Oh yeah, he totally got lost.
Oh yeah, he's nothing. You're not seeing anything. It's like driving in a blizzard, but you got 1,000 horsepower and.
Yeah, when people say that the chase driver is blind, there's not really a real way to explain it unless someone experiences it, because it is absolutely 100%. All you see, your tunnel vision, you're like literally in a blizzard, like the snow's flying past you. You can't see anything. And you're just your eyes are just tracking, looking for any glimpse of reality outside of the smoke. And you just kind of have to have some spatial awareness and some like muscle memory. And you just hope that you come out on the right and on the other side.
All right, Manoa and Juku racing. Here we go. GT Radial 86. And oh, look at that angle.
Super good at OZ1. Super good at 2. Super good at 3.
Wow, dude.
Where's Federico with his Italian hand gesture?
Is that?
He did that so they could do it over again.
It's part of the script, boys. I didn't get the script this year because I didn't show up at Long Beach, but everyone was handed the script.
Is it like that though, bro? Like,
no,
I don't mean script. Like that last corner, like how hard is that to gauge when somebody's gonna be on throttle? Like, is that because you're just
everyone's cars are different.
Right,
everyone's driving style is different. Yeah, you just have to wait. And Kazuya picked up the throttle, his car lunged, and Manoa was probably pedaling or something. So tapped him, rotated him, tapped him again. So it looks like Kazuya got into the right front wheel of Manoa. As soon as you touch that front, the tires are so sticky. If you slow the rotation of that inside wheel, it's going to pivot and spin the car no matter what. It's like rip the wheel out of your hands aggressive. And I'm sure that's exactly what happened. So Kazuya would be at fault. Manoa might go through the first.
That was just round.
That was the second run.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the first one. Okay.
Judges are discussing it right now. We do have revisions for one more time, but the idea of that one more time is.
Dude, battling your teammate in the 32.
That's rough. In the
or
16,
sorry. Battling your teammate anywhere on the grid sucks.
We're not going to run it one more time.
Every time I lined up with Dylan in like the 32 or the 16, I was just pissed.
Yeah, no, it was good, but I got to tell you, just Kazuya, if he pedaled back just a little bit there, I think that he might have done well. And again, just kind of digesting both, and also you got to think about the team here, man. Like.
Dude, you guys ate all of the cinnamon sticks, bro.
Jerry Yang camp is.
Did you not have one? Well, you should, because they're delicious.
You see a guy throwing a ton of angle at every zone, holding.
Dude, we're averaging like 45, 40 viewers.
That's good. I mean,
I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah, because if you get any right here, right?
The split screen is so small for us. We're looking at a TV of the live stream, guys, and those little 2 screens are probably like 3 inches wide.
No, this is good though. It's okay.
When they're putting angle on, when they're not, Taguchi puts in angle later on, and that's what causes.
Whoa.
Oh,
okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I forgot that Manoa zeroed.
How do they? Is this a one more time?
It's off lead. They base it off. Oh no, because he took his lead run from him. Manoa. This is a technicality I don't think my brain can handle right now. So Manoa had no chase run because he incompleted on his own. Kazuya had a lead. Neither person had a complete lead or chase in the second lap because of Taguchi.
One more time.
Yeah, so Manoa would get it because
Oh, it wasn't unanimous.
Reese said one more time, looks like.
That's. I think though that's out of respect. Both those guys were they hammered down. Like there was no BS there.
Yeah, but like it's weird when you can only technically judge one complete run from one driver, like one corner of it. So, but the fact that Taguchi caused the incompletes on the other end, I understand why it went to Manoa. Reese said one more time, I think maybe I'll have to call him and ask him after the show, but maybe because he just wanted to see it again. I don't know. I love Reese, but he has a tough job this year. First year as a judge.
It's a lot of expectation, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's also the least biased person of all time, and he'd probably judge you even harder if you're his boy. Like, if I was out driving, I made a mistake, he'd probably be texting me like, hey, man, don't do that again. You sucked.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, dude, you're right. Like, thanks. But. Damn, dude. Wild. So many shakeups already. They changed the straighten rule. I think if you straighten for over 2... Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, you have to
It's
straighten for over
approximately-
2 seconds.
Yeah. They talked about that.
What do
in
you
the
think? What do
32.
you think about that?
The two...
That's too
I
gray
don't
in
know,
my
dude.
opinion, bro.
Well, but think about how we were before. We were so technical and so hyper analytical that, like...
But a straighten?
I
Leaving drift?
I understand, but it's all comparative to what the mistake of the other person. So, like, there's been instances where someone might slightly straighten, but someone's made a mistake in drift that was way worse, in my opinion, than that straighten. So, but based on the rules before, you had to judge them off the fact that, like, the straighten was a 0, and because he didn't straighten, he doesn't get a 0. But in my brain, as a driver, there's been situations where, say, one person straightens on their own, but the mistake that the other person that was technically not a straighten was
Right.
way more detrimental to the tandem. So I agree with the rule, but the 2 seconds makes it tricky because
Approximately 2 seconds,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
It's not even 2 seconds.
It could be
Yeah.
longer. It could be shorter. They even
So
said
why
it in
why
the
even have
32.
they need to come up with a definitive number then?
it's another one of those things. It like this is so it's the judges have the hardest job in the world. I don't want that job. This is so difficult because everything is so subjective and so situational that you have to take the spirit of the rule into account. And like it's no matter what in this sport, you're gonna make some people mad and you're gonna make some people happy.
My opinion is I think people want fairness, right? You want it to be fair. You
Yeah.
want it to be a clear and concise win or loss. But at the same time, they want fun, exciting drifting to
But
watch,
the
right?
word fair is also subjective.
No, I get that. But what I'm saying is like most people are like you know, last year or whatever, people would get an uproar on some decisions, right?
Yeah.
Because of what the rule book says, because the rule has a hard yes or a no.
Or take advantage of that rule.
Sure. But my point is like you can't have both.
Correct.
You got to have one or the other. You can't have this stringent, strict rule book and have the most enjoyable drifting to watch. It's not going to be that way. It's going to be more technical.
For
People are
sure.
going to do things that they probably wouldn't normally do if it was a little looser. Now that we go to this loose stuff, though, people are going to go, "What? He's straightened and he gets to move on." And I understand. I'm saying there's always going to be those guys.
Yeah. It's just a very fine line because when we went to the like the X Factor stuff in qualifying,
Yeah.
in theory, it was good because it was going to promote people driving on the limit and being more stylish and taking risks and doing cool things and that was their attempt to spice up qualifying because qualifying was dying. But really, it just made it worse because the definition of X Factor was so hard to define that I think it kind of failed in that sense, and that's why we're in this position for the seeding 16 on Friday, which I feel is amazing and way better overall.
Oh, totally agree, bro. It was
So-
way more exciting to watch yesterday.
FD does an
it was good.
amazing FD does an amazing job at trying to make everybody happy and bending the rules for the drivers or making new rules for the drivers, even if it's not necessarily better for the sport, just to make us happy, but also try to make the fans happy. FD is just amazing at trying to compromise with everything. And they're always working at that. So I do love that part of it. But there's definitely FD has made decisions. They're like, oh shit, that didn't work. Like we need to go back. And they've made some decisions where they're like, this was amazing. Why didn't we do that 10 years ago? And even sometimes the drivers, they've made a rule because of the drivers. The drivers have complained about something, and then it's happened, and then us drivers are like, shit, wrong call.
Right.
Like we burned it for ourselves because now we have this rule that we bitched about, and now we realize that it's not the right move. So we have to like backtrack and tell FD like, yeah, my bad, guys. Like,
Yeah, and
because,
I think-
but FD's willing to make those changes on our behalf, whether it's good for them or us. They're just good at compromise.
They're willing to try stuff.
Absolutely.
And I think that's super important when you're trying to grow a business and an industry. And I feel like a lot of people in drifting just want to watch badass tandem, right? They want to watch people do cool stuff, but you don't realize that on a level of competition like this, dude. Like, you guys aren't, no offense, like, you want to win, bro. You want to go out there and have fun, but like ultimately you're spending so much money.
Oh yeah.
Who we got here?
Hurst and Dean.
So here we go. James Dean will lead in that AutoZone Mustang RTR spec.
Dude, Hurst is about to get smoked. No pun intended. Dean's on fire, dude.
That car's fast.
Dean's on fire.
Yeah, he definitely looked good though too in 32.
Yeah, I was joking.
No, you didn't. You cursed him, is what you did.
I did. Sorry, Hurst, bro.
Oh!
Saves it.
Oh my god, dude. He had one job.
What?
Wild. So 0-0, unjudgeable.
To this next run because both of them had mistakes. You know, was that the right approach? I mean, we're seeing a ton of smoke.
There's a
lot of smoke.
Whoa, bro.
Chismo got in the way of this.
But you know what? I mean, look, like I said, the Irish drivers.
Carter, can the chat hear the audio?
Ireland has a lot of rain, so they know what to do.
Turn it up just a little bit. Give him like something.
But it looks like James was really able to hold on to it a lot longer. And I don't know if Jonathan was quite prepared for it.
The heck is that, bro?
I don't know.
Wow, the moment.
Did you got some like crackhead trying to
I
break
don't
into the
know,
coffee
bro.
shop?
It sounds like it.
Hold on.
Him and that started to cut you off. Him and that portion of the track.
Because there's no contact there, right?
Ill communication over here.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Dean goes too deep. Oh, he's offline too, carrying so
Yeah.
much speed.
Wow, good save though. In the wet, bro.
No, it's dry now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see how much smoke.
It's not raining anymore.
Yeah, there was a.
That's so crazy, bro. I still
there
cannot
was a,
can't handle that.
Dude,
montage of, you know, again,
this shit always happens.
sensationalize it 'cause everybody's okay.
I know.
It happens all the time where you're like, oh, he blew it. And then you're like, oh my God, he blew it way harder because all he had to do was finish the lap.
Right.
But as a driver in James' position, he's still in the lead. He doesn't know Hurst spun. And he's trying to drive as hard as he can. And the spotters can't talk to you when you're driving.
Yeah.
They could at least, but I wouldn't hear or pay attention to it.
Carter, are you testing the sound?
It does show how serious that was.
But yeah, it's just like Dean has no idea what's going on.
Car catching fire,
So
nitrous,
in his eyes, his mistake, he's expecting Hurst to be behind him, also
you know,
crashing.
you got fire and ice here. You got Mr. Cool and you got James Dean on fire, literally. So James Dean does call that competition time out. By the way, our three judges will be utilized at each round of competition. They rotate them through. So
Can you add the browser setting?
Each judge will do 6 events. So this round will do 6 events. So this round is Vernon Bonneveld from the Netherlands, Brian Eggert, and Reese Marin. So Eggert and Marin represent the USA, and Vernon a
Turn up just a little bit.
As is Reese.
You looking at what?
From coaching, judging.
Yeah,
as
they're
well as
saying
Robin
turn up
Ishida.
the-
He is sitting out this round, but
Got it.
he is navigating kind of the instant replay.
We're trying to make this the best show as possible for you guys. Trying to do we're trying to make it so you guys can hear the live stream.
Dean, what's going through his mind right
And
now?
also so you guys can hear us, but
Yeah.
also so we're not drowning out the live stream.
Yeah.
Tell me to shut up if I'm talking when you guys want to listen to the live stream.
So what happens here, bro?
So they're trying to run through it.
Is it a 0-0?
Figure out what happened, why that shutdown occurred.
They run the second lap.
But
Yeah.
They judge off that second lap.
I mean, Mad Wizard on the keyboard, and hopefully they can get this all sorted.
Yeah, James is there's his lady Becky.
You don't look stoked, bro. He's like, don't put that on me.
That's the signature. What is going on? Right?
That's
Like one of these? Oh.
You don't want to look
exhausted.
I mean, there is a water.
He's been mental anguish from Tuesday
No.
to today. And just going through it. So we are hearing that the next drivers, which is you can see Frederick Osbo, the Rockstar Energy Drink Toyota GR Supra warming up, and then behind him you can see Trent Beecham in that Nexen Tires Clone X. He's Freddie, signature smile, 3-time champ. Beecham would love to take down the giant that is the Norwegian Hammer, Frederick Osbo.
Osbo and Beecham. Osbo's got the sugar-free livery going on.
While we got a second, Jared, I gotta do a quick.
I wonder if it's still sprinkling. 'Cause they just requested a site lap.
Did they?
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't make it to the parties, but we're called.
You got to be here.
Gotta be here.
Well, thank
gotta
you.
Be here. Hey,
Well, happy birthday to them.
Yeah.
Dude, they're doing Becky dirty right now.
Yep.
They're doing her so dirty. She's gonna look at the live stream and be like, damn it.
To your buddy, your sister, and your mom. It's a big cake. know your wife is a culinary giant, and you are too. So I'd love to see what kind of cakes and dinner you guys have. But let's take a look at the champions here in the past. Most recently, Chelsea Nova. Look at the champions here in the past. Most recently, Chelsea Nova. I know Chelsea's over at Grid Life right now, but as we get a sight lap here, Frederick Oswald.
Sorry, Big Shug. He said just not sight laps.
And most
And then they just said we're gonna do some sight laps.
just getting inducted into the Formula Drift Hall of Fame. The first ever back-to-back champion, 07 and 08. Went on to do amazing things. Again, rallycross to Pikes Peak Hill Climb. I mean, he just does it all. He's just an absolute weapon of a human being. And you know what? He's just gosh darn it a good guy. I love T-Foul.
Of course
I mean, he just does it all.
What's happening?
Just an absolute weapon of a human being. X Games, I've had the pleasure of announcing and saying his name. Darn it, a good guy. Series, not just here at Formula Drift, and we've had some great times from Abu Dhabi at Formula Drift at Abu Dhabi Yas Marina Circuit. We've partied some great times from Abu Dhabi at Formula Drift at Abu Dhabi Yas Marina Circuit. We partied there. We partied there in different places, both on track and off track. So absolutely rightful to be inducted rightful to be Formula Drift Hall of Fame. Tanner Faust, the Golden Child.
Tanner in the FD Hall of Fame, dude.
How big saw the size of that ring, man. He's lifting 5 pounds everywhere he's going.
So the thing with sight laps is you can request, but usually FD's pretty good about asking you ahead of time if you want one because they want to make it fair. There's been times where they've been like, he checks with the drivers ahead of time based on the conditions they see because they have workers on the track that are monitoring that stuff. So
Give the big boy, the 3-time champ, a run for his money.
it's more often that they ask you for a sight lap regardless of, or instead of a driver having to request it, if that's what you're asking.
Idiot tuning in. How we doing?
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Judges don't have any call in the sight lap rulings.
Frederick Osbo. And the lights extinguished. See if we get a clean start here. They took that sight lap. I wonder if what they learned, you know, still seeing here we go, initiating. So there's the smoke. That's good. That's a sign of a good time. Frederick Osbo getting all the way out there. Beecham tried to get close, had to back off a little bit there. Yeah, that trunk flapping a little bit there in the wind. Watch this transition into that last inside.
Osbo robotic as usual.
Oh, there we go. We got contact, kids. That back right exploded off of Osbo. Beecham took that as a collectible. Yeah, Beecham got aggressive, and that thing just shredded like a piñata.
All right, so bit of a feint initiation there from Osbo, nice and early.
Osbo real good outer zone 1.
Great job through there.
Super good outer zone 2. Judges wall is the most intimidating wall of all time because you can't really see it, but as you come out of outer zone 2 at the Santa Claus wall, when you drive at the judges wall, it comes in like it's not a 90 degree, it's actually farther forward. So you're basically driving straight at this parallel wall to you, and it's super intimidating and really hard to actually commit to getting there. Like like being in that position, wide open throttle committed and just hoping that you're not going to go too deep is so hard, but super satisfying when you get it right. I blow my trunk apart like 400 or 500 times there.
The robot. Yeah. You know, that just, I remember when he was just hitting his stride, he was just unflappable, man. Just could absolutely never get shaken.
Should we do this for every round of FD?
I think so. And maybe next time we'll be a little bit more prepared and get all the audio and stuff figured out better, right? So Carter, I think if you adjust that, bro, that's why that audio is feeding it too.
People forget how incredible he was in Pro 2. Brought the Mustang. You know, honestly, that Mustang coming into Pro was a little bit.
It has like a little
difficult.
glitch, which is annoying me, but.
You know, basically with the
just of caliber.
Yeah.
It's okay. We kind of get the idea.
His feet wet in the series, builds the BMW, runs into some weird issues, and then Utah.
It's also because we're all connected to the Wi-Fi.
I saw him in practice. I kind of called it out early, and
we're just
really
taxing your bandwidth.
Now in
For sure, bro.
Program is great. The Nexans are coming into their own. I was trying to pry to see if they changed the compound because they seem faster.
Trent's car's crooked, dude.
Yeah,
he must have went in practice. I didn't see it.
Absolutely, I think he's, you know, he had that engine in a Ford Mustang, which was such a such like a taboo thing. Everybody's like, I don't know how I feel about it. But now I think this fits, and as we keep talking about these BMW chassis and their suspension. So, all right, well,
Carter, go to
as we're about to get ready
go to where
here,
it says
quick
live
hit down
set
to you, Laurent and Nickel. You got James Dean down there.
and
I wanted
see
to
the
talk
Formula
to
Drift
Vaughn.
live
Why
thing on the
did
top
James
there.
come
Yeah.
in?
We've been
Click on the
since,
set. Go
repairing his
down
car,
to settings.
We've been chasing a ghost in it. We've had
No,
an
no.
intermittent situation where the
Click
car
on
cuts off.
the settings.
It's
Right there.
happened.
Oh, so you have to
That would
actually
be
go on the
third
actual
time that it's happened
to the
in,
left,
like,
bro.
Probably
Yeah.
12 or
And do the same thing with that one.
data, no like smoking gun as to why.
Just
So the team's
refresh the catch. Yeah.
made it and like really diagnose it. So
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah, dude, we're right on
hoping for
now.
the best,
yeah, it's
and,
doing the same thing.
frankly, I'm hoping that our testing that has been thrown at us.
I mean,
all
just
week,
let it be scratchy in our
making
headphones.
us-
Or is it scratchy on the
making us,
stream?
It's gonna be both. Yeah.
confirm that we really
That's what we're
wanna
trying to
be here.
fix.
Oh.
I hope that's over now. So James is on fire, and he can jump in and make it happen. And we just need
I have
to
an idea.
give him
One last.
the Mustang to do it. And unfortunately, we've been having a couple challenges since all week, really.
Vaughn, thank you for the insight. Jared?
Thank you so much, Laurent. Some good insight there from Vaughn. You can hear him just, yep, this, that, and just, it's been a treacherous week for the RTR camp.
Hey, someone try to stream
Just
just
see it,
the
like you
FD
said, the
stream on their
ghosts
phone
just
separately
lingering,
and see if it's
just
in the
haunting
FD
them.
live stream.
So, well, we're finding out that Osbo wants to inspect his car. Let's take a look at it. So he heads back to the pits.
Fun fact about Long Beach.
Headed back as well.
If they have a bunch of 1 more
So,
times, they have a
take a
hard
short
cut
break,
at like 7
and
p.m. or whatever.
Don't go anywhere. Some more action continues here. We
What?
saw the first portion of that battle.
Oh, okay, it's not us.
Osbo
Sick.
and Beach.
All right. Yeah, we're more put together than FD.
Streets of Long Beach. AutoZone. Streets of Long Beach.
No, fun fact, if they go
I don't want to hear
past
that.
7 o'clock,
Turn it down on my end.
if they go past
Yeah.
7 o'clock
Thank you.
in a competition, the city of Long Beach fines them an astronomical amount of money, basically by the 15-minute increment. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's 15 or 30 minutes, but one year they went super far, and the city was just like really like pushing them to figure it out and like hurry up. And I don't know the exact number, but I think they paid the city of Long Beach like tens of thousands of dollars in fines because they went over like
That's crazy, bro.
30, 40
I
minutes.
get it, though.
Because they want to open the streets. They want to get the
Like-
revenue for all the, there's like a bunch of,
And businesses, I'm sure, have to close and
yeah,
stuff.
all the restaurants and stuff on that, like at the port,
Mhm.
like all of that is ran off of that main road and it's closed. So you can't get there.
Dude, I would be so mad if I was a business there.
I mean, but
Not
this
gonna
happens
lie.
once a year, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, but
the city the city loves the event and loves the race. But they have to play the card to cater to the businesses as well,
Right.
So they have to try to make everyone happy. Actually, I think it was last year during the parade, we'd do like a Formula D parade on Thursday. And the mayor, I don't know, maybe it was the mayor or maybe it was like the head of the fire department, the fire chief. I can't remember who it was, but they went to like the higher ups and he legitimately asked if we as drivers could do burnouts in front of City Hall so that they could get pictures.
For real?
Yeah, I think it was the fire chief that
That said
asked
no?
for it, but we got denied by like I think it was either the mayor or some like higher official,
Uh.
but it was actually pushed for because we were all thinking like how cool would it be if all of us just doing standstill burnouts in front of City Hall,
Dude,
in Long Beach.
Epic. Never been
Yeah.
done before.
Yep, did not happen obviously, but it was a cool thought.
That was a cool thought.
I'd have been stoked up.
Dude,
on
I
it.
feel like stuff I wish that I knew how to like shut down a road so that we could just go like,
oh, it's easy.
Okay, well, help me out.
So
How do we do that?
I know the deal. I don't know. Should we do it this year at some point?
I'm asking like, how do we do it?
Just
Who do we call
just shut a
first?
road down?
Yeah.
It's
Get some road close signs and then tell the pizza boy go
it's
home.
as easy as like
It's that easy.
you just
dude.
you basically just like file a permit with the city and you just give them kind of a plan, like
Yeah.
what you're doing, whether it be like a content plan or whatever, and you have to have X amount of flaggers and workers. You can close the road. You can do it a couple different ways. You can permanently close, or you can close it temporarily, where you have like a spotter and you like keep traffic from each side while you're doing your thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of different ways to do it, but
we should do it.
When Turk was at Nameless up here, when he was driving for them, they did a shoot and they did it out in Scappoose. They closed a road. So like the 4586 video where they're like running the mountain and he
Yeah.
like breaks a control arm, like drops the front tire and blows the right front wheel off almost.
Right.
That's like 30 minutes from here. And they closed that road and it didn't cost a lot of money. It's
Interesting.
pretty rural, but we have a ton of mountain roads out here. And yeah, they picked that one. And They went drifting for the day, and the chase car. I'm pretty sure the chase car was a Ferrari, and it was the 4586. So it was like the Ferrari chasing the Ferrari swap drift car.
That's rad.
As a camera car. It was cool.
So what's the plan? How far did you get on the banana?
The banana motor's in, trans is in, headers got dropped off at ceramic coat so that I can finish the exhaust when that's done. Steering column's done. Intake manifold accessories on. Seats in it, shifters in it, handbrakes in it. Obviously, it's all painted. Rear subframe, diff axles. It's a full roller. All the suspension's on it. I got to put the fuel cell in, or the factory tank actually, and then it needs to get wired. And I got to plumb fuel lines, brake lines, oil lines, and then I can do final assembly. It should run in a couple weeks.
Okay, so I only asked this because I was just curious when we're doing the banana Sasquatch video.
Oh yeah, I got to do a round 2. I want to post another teaser. We're on, boys.
Okay. Yeah, it's still choppy as crap. So.
Mr. Cool, that Cadillac, driven by Jonathan Hurst, is a rat-a-tat-tat machine, going against that 3-time champion.
Whoa.
Uses all the force.
Jeez, dude.
Mr. Cool on Panda tires. The chain team continues on. What a solid lead run by Jonathan Hurst, going after a 3-time champ.
Hurst is a weapon, dude.
Bro.
I'll tell you what.
Whoa.
Put it on the wall without touching it.
So if they're
real good.
just judging that, Hurst all the way takes that. That was an immaculate lead run.
The lead run was really good.
The level of commitment
I want to see
that it was.
I want to see the replay.
Smoke. Dude did not right there. Didn't let off until that corner.
Yeah, that's how it should be driven.
Yeah, well, Dean didn't. Unless his car just doesn't make any tires.
We're talking about so many things. I forget James's lead run now.
He spun
He
out.
spun
and then
out.
He boofed and hit the wall.
So Hurst spun behind him.
And then he spun out
And
right
then-
there.
Yeah, and then Dean, Dean hit and out of zone three.
Okay.
So it's just this run to judge.
My
off
my bandwidth and my brain's fried. We're doing so many things. That's right.
And this freaking live stream, dude. I bet you they're getting lit up on the live stream right now.
This is going to be hard because they have to judge a lead and a follow together with no basis to judge against. So, like, based on Hurst doing a damn near perfect lead run, James's chase run was by no means perfect, so they could give it to Hurst.
Yeah, that's what I was. If you're judging lead versus chase.
Yeah, which is it's such a weird anomaly
rough.
to have to do. It sucks, but it happens. But I could see it going to Hurst because the lead run was so good, and just because of James having,
right?
I would call them bobbles, but they're not even bobbles in the chase. They're just like.
No, I just definitely don't think he was as aggressive as he could. We've seen Dean when he, and I guess you can't judge people off their past runs, but like, you just watched.
What do you mean, dude? You're only as good as your previous battle.
Okay, you're right, whatever.
OMT. I mean, I don't disagree with that. And then Reese gave it to Hurst. So Reese gave it off the Hurst technical. Okay, so Reese was probably going off of what I was saying, where in his eyes the perfect chase run, or Dean's chase run, was not as good as Hurst's lead run if you compared what in his mind was the perfect lap.
Right. Ooh, they fixed it.
Oh, we're not scratchy anymore. Sick.
Oh.
That's cool. I want to see that battle again for sure. I agree with that one more time.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it, but I think
we got this figured out though, bro.
Hey, it helped you out. You were almost to 70 viewers. People watching.
Dang, dude, we're ripping.
I was like, I'll be surprised if we get to 50.
I was hoping for 10, 15.
Beecham now out front. Transition into that second outside
Off.
zone.
This is way too far off that.
Osbo, that's what we were talking about.
Whoa.
Yeah, Osbo dove a little bit.
Looking really wound up right now. He is just.
Dude, way to adjust though. Did you see that?
Yeah, no, Osbo's a maniac. So
that was nuts.
The thing that immediately stood out for me was the fact that Beecham, after Outer Zone 2 at Santa Claus Wall, he pulled the handbrake.
Yeah.
And that's like a big no-no. Because as the judges are looking right down the power alley, they're looking straight down the power alley, and it's super obvious any correction you make is right there out in the open. If you
For
pull
sure.
the handbrake and make an adjustment after your transition, they'll axe you for it.
Yeah.
So yes, like right here, like oh, it didn't show it, but
Yeah, and then but watch this adjustment. Watch, you know how hard that is for Osbo to be like, oh, I was diving, I'm going to go into this wall, left foot brake, hand brake, pull himself out of that and readjust to transfer.
Yeah.
He could have been in a little bit deeper. He does follow back a little bit, just so that
Because especially
hand brake.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can see how Osbo is kind of trying to anticipate what Beach
Osbo's good at being super patient.
that's
He's
crazy,
like,
though.
he's good at being like having the spatial awareness and knowing. I know they work a lot they work on being patient often, like knowing when to attack and when to hang back, because that's my biggest problem as a driver is I want to drive into the door every second I can do that.
Right.
And I end up burning myself more often than not. Osbo's really good at taking his time and like really analyzing where on the track he wants to dive and
So
where
it's almost
he
like
doesn't.
not having FOMO in the middle of a run.
Exactly.
You're like FOMOing. Oh, there's a door. I want to be in there. You're like, I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to be here right now. You're
Yeah,
like, wait
exactly.
a second.
You have to kind of chill because I get lost in the sauce. Like when I tuck into the pocket, I'm so stoked to be there. I'm like, feel like I'm just started drifting
Yeah.
again. I'm get all jacked.
All
But
right,
then
let
I
me-
stay in the pocket.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So they must
Yeah.
have raked that.
Well,
that first
Osbo's
run.
lead was way better than
For sure.
Beecham's.
For
but,
sure.
But yeah, like I'll get lost in the pocket for too long,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll get stuck, and then I can't transition, and I'll burn myself for the next turn.
Yep.
So that's what I know. Like
We know.
Oswald, all these top
I know.
guys. Yeah, you know.
We've watched.
Yeah. The first two people here to text me, or actually, these guys don't even ask anymore. When I lose and they know I'm pissed because I made a mistake, they won't even talk to me for like 2 days. They
so
know
true,
better.
bro.
They know better because people be calling me and like, oh, sorry, like you'll get them next time. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't even.
And-
the last two rounds, bro, or like when I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I
At
can't
Irwindale
even-
when I crashed out.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna text him. Not even gonna text him.
I didn't talk to you. I think I called you first, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it. I know what I
That's
did
so
wrong.
funny, bro.
I don't care. Your real homies know. They just let you sulk. And then when you're ready to talk about it, you'll talk about it. I'm my own biggest critic. I
Yeah.
know when I made a mistake.
Okay, so we got Field and the Goosh, dude.
Fat mealed.
I would really love to see Gooshy do something this year, bro. I don't know about you.
So,
Yeah, he's
give
always
round the
been
World
like,
Purple Top 16.
he's been
Here
super
at the end of here, Jacob
consistent
Guests.
forever.
By the way, Formula
And
Drift Type S merchandise
he,
is available. Be
his
sure to pick it
car
up
isn't necessarily
here on site.
ever like super fast.
And throughout the entirety of
But
the
it's
season,
consistently
especially
like
when
a
on
good
the
speed,
Clear
and he's
Channel
always
360
he's almost always online.
LED
Yeah.
video
So he's
light
great
power
to
bank.
tandem with.
But I just feel like he's not an aggressive driver,
For sure.
like whatsoever. He's just there. Like that's not. I feel like it's such a bad thing because I love Gucci. Like I think he's such a cool dude, and like him being in the sport as long as he has, like you have to respect somebody. Like he's been here since
like
day one, bro.
Ken's
Like,
awesome. I love driving with Ken too.
But
And actually,
he's stagnatized. Like I feel like he's just chilling, bro. He hasn't done anything in years, and I know he's got it.
he won
Yeah,
Utah. He
he's-
won Utah 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's it though.
He won.
He's also
He won
had-
Irwindale the
had
year before that.
A good amount
Or 2 years
of
before that.
like car problems too.
True.
Like he had some wiring issues and.
Also,
I guess I was backing him up though. I was just saying it'd be cool to see him do
Yeah,
something
no,
cool
for
this
sure.
year.
No, absolutely, yeah. And I know he went away from the 1GR. He had that. He had like the V6.
Yeah.
Like the Forerunner
Yeah.
and Tacoma V6. And he went back to a JZ. I think Goretti has a long block, so they put that in there. But I know like you have to take into account what chassis you're on and what tire you're on.
Sure.
So historically, like he was on Nexon for a while, I believe. And
Does that
Nexon
really
wasn't-
make that big of a difference though?
Oh, massive, dude. Like if you're on the tire and you have a chassis that doesn't have a lot of mechanical grip, you can hang with dudes that have like the best mechanical car, but are on like a shit tire. Like the tire masks so much. Because think about it. Everything we do to these cars is transition to the ground through a patch this big on the asphalt.
Sure.
Like everything goes through the tire. And like there's things that like you think Daigo's car was actually mechanically fast when he won the championship? No, he was on an Achilles.
Yeah.
It was the tire made that car fast, not the suspension development. So like it does way more than you think. And FRSs don't make a lot of mechanical chassis grip. They
Yeah.
can be good on a good tire,
For sure.
but
I just didn't realize how big of a difference it made for.
Oh, dude, it's
what's this guy
massive.
talking about? Who's this, Hurst?
Yeah.
I know it's quiet, guys. Sorry. Were you messing with some stuff over there, Carter?
Yeah. Carter's reading your guys' comments, by the way, and he's trying to adjust
So much.
as best he
We're
can.
going to go check on Matt Field and see what's
There you
going
go.
on over there, guys.
That was solid.
We're
Give
learning,
respect
boys.
where respect is due. And that
Yeah,
was,
we missed
that
the
was
whole thing.
Johnson.
That's okay.
I know he's a good driver. He's up there top line, but hey, guess what, bud? You're right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence you can get from driving against a guy like
Bro,
that. 'cause you know you
68
can go
people
all
with
out.
us right
You don't
now.
have to worry about them,
What's
checking
up?
out
So
or
sick.
doing anything crazy. You can
Jake,
just
your mic's
drive
super quiet,
at
but it's because
100%.
you're a
That's
mile
what we
away
saw
from it.
Jonathan Hurst there.
Yep.
That one is
My
a
bad.
Timeout
little
called by
little
Matt
difficult
Field,
to.
so we'll advance on to Chris the Force Forsberg. Day Warner versus RCP. Rome sharpens.
All right, who you got?
So the Nismo
Forsberg gets the win.
energy drink,
Forsberg and
all
Rome.
Z, gets the
Forsberg.
Tour BMW.
Dude, I don't know about this one. I feel like it's gonna be a little tight.
So,
All right, so again,
Rome,
we just seen some
Rome broke
Wisher
some suspension stuff
throughout the-
earlier. I don't
just the
know if they
16.
got that back to
You know, started
100%.
go into the 16. Little bit
Forsberg's
of
car
spin,
at this
little
track
bit
is
of
usually
rain, and
really,
it's
really
just coming
fast.
and going.
But it's
So that's why we were
that could like hinder you too if your car's too hooked up at Long Beach and get you in some trouble. So we'll see. Forsberg's obviously always a wheel man.
Pretty interesting. So look at the stats here. Chris Forsberg and Rome. It looks like they got 1 for 1 overall matches. 93, 61,
Dude,
and
really?
66%.
Boys,
For, Chris
it's a boys' night out, right? Ain't a boys' night if we ain't ripping one, right?
Bro,
Careful, bud.
What do you think of the new
Careful what I ask for.
I don't want to be in the middle of you guys right now.
He announced it, that he was running it, and then you find out about the Connor connection.
I'm gonna go
He's got
RCP.
in a couple other series, so he's
You're
got
the underdog voter, huh?
I'm gonna take it. I like being the underdog
Alright.
voter, bro.
Can't wait for him to just
That's why I always vote for you.
out more and more.
He's fucking reading the comments, bro.
I am reading the
Here we
comments.
go. Chris the Force Forsberg, all new Z.
Let's go, RCP, let's go.
Radial tires out front, initiates in that first outside zone. He's looking real smooth earlier.
He's in there.
Doesn't get
Oh,
all the way out
Rome's
there.
on the
I don't know what that
Rome got
was.
himself- Oh, Forsberg
Yeah.
inside. Where you going?
Chris Forsberg
Where are you going?
trying to work into that third outside
Rome was
zone.
in
Again,
such a bad
he's
spot
coming
in
up
the
a
For
little
chase.
sure,
short.
bro.
But like I said, Forsberg's car's mega hooked up and it burned him.
Yeah, but he also like
Outside zone 1 into outside zone
that was
2.
weird, dude. That was a really weird run by
Yeah,
both of
it
them.
was.
Like
That's why
I was
we're
like
shallow line,
trying to gauge
going from 2 to 3.
was
Let's take a look at it again.
Yeah, it was interesting. Just the sound from Chris's car almost seemed a little bit off. So
I see Carter typed in the chat.
yeah, he's doing something.
You'll never know if it was me or if it was Carter.
Misses most of 2, so Rome's got to take an inside line. Chris was really having to force the car to even get out to
Will you
3.
turn that down a little bit, Carter? Oh my gosh, it's off now. Put your headphones on so you can hear it. Because you'll be able to hear like when we're talking. Yeah, there you go. But what was it? I can't. It's hard to say if
No, so look right here. Rome is way on
Horrible
the wrong
spot.
side,
Yeah.
but Forsberg doesn't get to outer zone 2, so Rome has to drive and be stuck on the inside, and he put 2 tires over the rumble strips. I don't know where they consider track off here, because in the past, they would incomplete, obviously we don't have incompletes anymore, but they would incomplete you for going 2 tires off on the front in that rumble strip, being in no man's land.
goofy.
Let's see what they say.
There it is. 1 minute. 1 minute left.
Who
for the
took a
Beasts of the
CTA?
Bay and the Drift
Matt?
Cave camp. Oh, they are absolutely under this thing. Look at Matt's under there. Holy cow. Make some noise for him. Hardworking team. Cheer him on.
They have a
can
minute
hear you
left,
over in the
bro.
hot pits. Cheer him on.
What broke?
There's Mr. Field, his dad there. Looks like suspension?
Yeah, they've got the whole knuckle off. I'm wondering
What did
if
I
it's an
miss?
axle swap. They've got the whole knuckle
Oh, my
off.
gosh.
This
Yeah,
is not
30
good. This is not good for Matt Field. Winner last year here in
Oh,
Long
no.
Beach. They don't have a wheel on, and they got 30 seconds. Matt Field could have to retire as he was going to go against Ken Gucci. Let's see what happens here. The second half of this battle, we got RCP and Chris Forsberg. What
I will
a
say I
wacky
love
event
Chris's
here,
livery.
but
Yeah, it
is
does
one
look
of
That
those
car
you
looks
never
so
know what
good.
you're gonna
Yep.
get. RCP Garagistic BMW, Chris Forsberg tip to tail on initiation. Coming that first outside zone. There goes Rome. Chris Forsberg trying to
Better
apply that
lead run than Chris so
pressure.
far.
Look at how close in proximity. Rome using all of that outside zone 3. Now to that final outside zone.
Yeah, Chris is
way-
there though, bro.
But way better chase. Like,
Yeah.
And that looked
this is where it's hard to
great.
compare.
Off the car. And
So if there's a
that's, you know,
crappy lead, how are you
both
supposed to
him and
chase
Odie
though?
on
No,
that
absolutely.
That was a
You're right.
horrible lead.
I could see it going to, I could see it going to Rome, but I could also see it one more time. I don't,
Bummer, dude.
I don't see Chris. I don't see Chris winning this outright.
No.
Just because
Could
of
this
how
be a one
poor,
more time?
Just
Oh,
because
he's
how poor
pissed,
his
bro.
lead run was. Yeah, I'm
Bummer.
gutted, dude. No one works harder in the shop than that dude. I tell you that right now. No one does more preparation at the shop to go to an FD round than Matt and his crew, dude.
So here we go. What do we got here?
That's a bummer.
I mean, Rome's lead run, I will say, was better than Chris's. He fills all the zones. Now, Chris, able to get in there. I mean, his ability to ride in the pocket.
He stayed in there, bro. He didn't leave the pocket the entire run.
Yeah.
And the way he gets the nose end of the car in to dive into Rome, but then able to hold it and swing the back end around so it doesn't look out of place is great. It's such an expert move that we saw to Chris Forsberg there in the chase. But Rome in the lead. I mean, he filled all the zones. He was quick. He was smooth.
I wonder if a decision maker could be because Rome had a crap transfer before Chris even went offline. Like, you think that's gonna play anything into it?
Rome was definitely. Chris wasn't super on it. Oh, hold on. They're gonna say what? Yeah. So I can see why they gave it to Rome because Rome's chase was crap because Forsberg's lead was crap. But Rome was also a little shallow at outer zone 1. But Forsberg didn't even get close to filling outer zone 2.
Yeah.
Even though Rome was in kind of a weird position in the chase, Forsberg didn't necessarily do him any favors on where he could dive.
Sure.
I feel like it is maybe a little harsh to give it to Rome 100%. I'd like to see it go one more time, but I agree with it overall. Like, I'm not mad at it.
I'm gonna miss the one more times, bro, because there's so many times where I feel like that's just like at least helped solidify, the decision.
Yeah, but there's one more times because they were so shitty, and that sucked.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, the good battles one more times would be sick. And they're still doing one more times. They're just not doing it in the seating.
Yeah, nowhere.
An axle.
So he broke an axle in the burnout box.
Brutal, no matter what.
Holy shit.
I think we were super, super close to actually getting it done. But yeah, it's got to be everything.
Wow,
gotta be
dude, that's a
perfect.
bummer.
One nut holds you up for 1 second, and that's it. So congrats to Ken. I was finally starting to feel good for the weekend. And that's it. But that's racing, I guess.
That sucks.
Try our best to come back.
Happens, though.
Matt, thank you very much. Always putting his best foot forward, unfortunately.
Thank you so much. Here we go. James
Okay.
Dean backs it
In there,
This is
dude.
the one more time battle.
Oh, yeah.
And look at Jonathan Hurst.
Wow, bro.
James Dean, massive angle there into outside zone 3 transition. They are absolutely shredding now. Expediting this course. Write their name on the streets of Long Beach. James Dean.
That was dope.
And
Yeah, good battle.
Jonathan Hurst in that Mr. Cool
Dean
Cadillac.
stepped up his lead run for
AutoZone
sure.
Mustang RTR Spec 5FD. That's
I
what we
don't
wanna
feel
see.
like
That was some
Hurst
solid
laxed at
runs.
all in that chase
James
either,
Dean
though,
out
too.
front was great. I mean, Hurst gets caught up a little bit on that launch. But then
Yeah, that dude. Look at that he was on there, inside of him, in him.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good battle. If Hurst does the same lead run he did last run, James is going to have to be like... he's going to have to be
James
attached.
Dean 2019.
Yeah, he's going to have to be attached to him the whole time because that chase was really properly executed.
Are they? You should go yell at them,
Yeah,
Carter.
I literally just saw them. They were sitting there in the window watching us.
Really?
Yeah.
Little kids outside staring through the window?
Yeah,
Oh,
right there
yeah.
they are again.
I wonder if they see a show. Dude, you should.
They're like, oh shit, they
Yeah.
saw us. They're all looking at us.
She
They
just
ran
goes.
away. Yeah.
She dipped, bro. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here.
It's going to be good.
And now they're just going to sit here and watch the show.
I know, yeah.
They have no TV to watch,
half
too.
the height of that Ford Mustang here. All right, here we go. Jonathan Hurst out front, initiating. Look at that, tit for tat by James Dean.
In it.
That
Get it.
XLR Cadillac.
Beautiful.
1 and 2, Phil, sticking the boxes
Beautiful,
here.
Jonathan.
Is Jonathan Hurst now into that last inside clip?
Oh.
And James Dean. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That's rough, bro. That's hard to judge.
I'll give it to Jonathan, though. I felt like his chase was
what a
a little more
solid
aggressive.
make some noise
I don't know.
for
I wasn't even
James
looking
Dean
at
and
James the
Jonathan
whole time. I was
Hurst.
watching Jonathan.
At least
And a one more time battle between them. Let's take a look at it again here, Jacob.
from like outer zone 3 to the touch and go, there was a separation.
Yeah.
And in James's
James
chase,
looks like he's straight right there, bro.
Keeping the rotation going through the second, getting real deep in 3, but a
What
little
is
bit
that?
late.
Dude, who
Shades
thumbs
off.
down?
2-hour touch and go. James Dean almost gets gapped
Wait.
there for a second.
No, that was one of us.
On the power. So there's a couple of spots here going back and
Oh,
forth.
they must have
They
disliked
made
it.
Some mistakes, not many, but you did see
Wait, is that what it
James
is?
Dean did touch
I don't know.
Jonathan Hurst. Maybe Jonathan could have gotten a little bit deeper there through outside zone 1, but he is
maybe
not
this
kinda gotta
person
let up
that
when there's
hearted
contact.
us
He's kinda
accidentally
gotta put
thumbs
his foot
downed us
down,
first.
drive even harder.
Wait, why was there just a thumbs down on the screen?
James could have done a little bit better through that touch and go
You're
section.
blocked.
It just
Dude, it was
shows
definitely
how fast of a driver
just-
Jonathan Hurst is when you can start pulling a bit of a
Just
gap
why
on
don't you
James
do
Dean.
it? You thumbs up it.
It's really amazing.
I know, like,
The cash racing
you never
team
seen
is
when you're on
doing,
FaceTime and you do a thumbs up or like this,
Yeah.
it shows up.
Yeah.
It's been great to see.
It was that same thing. It was like the Apple like
just
bubble with a
Rome
with a
earlier,
thumbs
that
up.
refinement, that uniqueness, that
I don't think it's gonna do it.
shine through not only just the person itself, but in the car, in the aesthetics, in the driving.
They're
prowess.
back to back, and it's you want to full screen this
Looking
car?
at our,
Yeah.
AirForce.com replay side by side here, you can see the difference in their lines. Jonathan was a little bit closer than James Dean was when we talk about the follow runs. And then through this section here, James did go a little bit wide, kind of missed some of that inside clip. So both of them had very
Oh,
small
this would be
mistakes
so
on the
rad to
very
see Jonathan
small
do
mistakes
this.
in the chase. Like I said, a little bit of contact from James, but yeah, it's really going to come down to these very
Yeah, I
small
think
points.
they're gonna give it. It'll be one more time, or they'll give it to Hurst.
That's what's going down.
Isn't this already a one more time?
By side runs.
Yeah.
Oh,
this-
is it?
This is.
This
I
is-
forget the rulebook change. Is it one more time only now?
I don't know.
I'd have to reread the rulebook. I know they changed a bunch of that
I mean,
stuff.
they'd be saving money, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's tough. You can see them. They're stressing out over these.
Before it was you could do 3 one more times at maximum.
Right.
The third one they had to make a decision, but
Hurst is on it for sure.
one more
dude.
time. One more time. Yeah. So
Wow.
I agree with that.
They did say that if they're gonna do one more time, is that they're gonna be good one more time.
But that's what
not,
I get. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm with this.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch that battle over and over.
for sure.
Yeah. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was so sick.
That was rad.
Yeah, I mean, that is just the finest of tolerances of driving and proximity and filling those zones. So
Yeah, I agree with the
there it is.
wanting to
X2.
only wanting to do one more times when a battle is too close to call versus a one more time of mistakes. Like comparing mistakes, that's almost like you're like, hey, you guys both sucked. So I'm gonna pick a winner, and you guys can't complain because you both sucked. So
yeah.
we get to decide who sucked less. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Versus the okay, that was so good, I'm gonna see it again.
Uh-huh.
They both spun. They both. Oh, here we
Oh
go.
my!
Real
And then
quick, this
Ken's
is Ken
car.
Gucci. This is a buy run here for Ken Gucci.
What do you do?
Ken's
Body
buy run, his car's
tire,
broken.
Toyota GR86. Just get through the course real quick.
Yes, Carter. Yes.
Something sounds off. I think we
Dude,
got
I'm
that
so
defense replay.
gassy.
Okay, yeah.
I'm literally over here just like
So,
crapping
Gucci
myself.
and RCP in the
Yeah,
great
I
eight.
almost did like 3. I've
Talking about
literally
the
3 times in the
Ford
past
logo.
minute and a
Look at that
half.
smile.
I've
You can
ripped
just
one.
see it
That cheese
shining
gets me,
through
bro.
the helmet.
The ch-
So RCP
The cheese,
and
bro.
Gucci in the great eights, but right now still in that royal purple top.
Gucci and
16.
Rome in the
One more
eights.
time versus Dean and Hurst, but again, you know, 2 one more times. The first one, they both had that mistake on the first run, right?
Right.
Both in lead and chase. Then defaulting to the second run, they both had a good lead and a good chase. So it's not both were 85. It's just like they were both 85s on their lead and their chase, and then it just
Right.
Simon
that
and
was just such a unique
Thorne.
Situation. That's why I always say, you know, in the vicinity of, right? Or
Gretty
the
having
furthest
engine
from the
issues
lane
for
finish.
Ken? Oh no,
You know, it's
couldn't
tough.
be.
It's not tough. It's just we need to clarify more.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Dude, it has been like that though
Moving
for
on to
years.
our
What?
next
Like,
battle here.
He wasn't with Gretty last year
We
yet,
got
engine problems.
Simon Olsen pulling up, and he's going against Robert Thorne.
Just feel like
People don't understand how complex these cars are.
They are.
Like
They're all young.
the amount of data that I pull
Who's this?
in the FD car, the amount of sensors that I have is like
How old are you, Jacob?
pretty wild.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's Thorne and
I'm
Olsen.
excited to celebrate your 31st.
So
or
what were they
31st
talking about with Thorne's? Jacob was talking about this earlier. Have you seen his?
And plus one.
Oh, they were talking about
used to do road
2
racing?
firewall setup. He has like a dual
Oh,
Giving chase.
full screen.
Simon
Is yeah.
Olsen, watch out. And Robert Thorne, this newly developed vehicle, you were giving it definitely some accolades here. And look at
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's on the inside.
Uh-oh.
Danger
Ooh.
zone.
Inside zone. Big angle there from Olsen. You see Robert Thorne, good proximity, but look how locked and low only
Yeah,
thought
bro.
is, looks like he maybe got off a line there, and
Dude,
Olsen
that's-
dialed.
Yeah, Thorne just
What,
lost.
you look a little baffled here. Are you stoked on Olsen's angle, or are you, what are you startled
There's
by?
another run,
I don't know
Austin.
if I've ever
No.
seen somebody
you-
hold that
yeah, I
much
know, you're right.
for that long.
No. Yeah, you're right.
That was just, I was really disappointed in that.
He does have to throw the back end
Way
out. Now watch
inside.
the car
He's
snap.
probably way too gripped
Inside
up.
zone 2. He's holding
No, he's just
full
off.
lock.
You have to be in the
just keeps
perfect
it going.
position
I mean, a lot of
the
times
entire
when
lap,
Smith
otherwise
at that point,
you burn the rest of the lap. Like if you're not positioned correctly outer zone 1 in the chase, you're not going to be in the pocket outer zone 2. It will ruin your entire lap. So like because he's so far on the inside here, naturally he's going to transition to the inside of the next corner because he can't get out to the wall.
Right.
And then right here he stays in the pocket too long and he gets stuck wide.
Is that
Another
those
ding
kids?
dong ditch
Are the
us?
kids knocking on the door? Oh my gosh. Where are their parents? Aren't they supposed to be in school?
Someone call the cops, okay?
I just thinking somebody should hide below the window, and then next time they go sit
Scare the
down,
crap
just jump up.
Oh yeah.
Where's your?
So you guys can't see this. Travis, you need to post it on your story, bro. But you can't see this, but there's like literally little kids. There's some windows around us, and there's a bunch of teenage, like 10 to 14-year-old little girls pointing at us and like looking in the windows. It's really awkward.
Like you need the Sasquatch suit, dude.
Bro.
Just pop up and be like, wah.
Super uncomfortable.
What are we waiting on here?
And here are the matchups.
You guys like LaCroix? I'm drinking
Well, I wanted to catch up with Rome and
hibiscus.
my goodness, it has been an eventful event, and the car is good now. As a little reminder, the car was hit 3 times, and there was some damage sustained, but everything is good now.
Yeah, it seemed the guys seem to straighten it out the best we can. I mean, visually there's some stuff bent, but they aligned it, and it seems to drive pretty straight. So we're just gonna push it.
I love that you said it seems to drive pretty straight. What does that actually mean?
I mean, it means that you know it's bent, but you're just gonna drive through it anyway.
Rome, thank you very much.
It means that you know it's bent.
All right, so we had
That's
some
funny.
contact.
You know how many times my
between
guys
Olsen and
would just
Thorne,
not
so,
tell me
we're
that
gonna take a
something's wrong with the
short break.
car?
When we
Like
come
I could
back, we're
feel
gonna
it, but I just didn't want to say
continue
anything.
Auto Zones,
But they
Streets of
knew
Long
that
Beach,
something was
presented
like
by Type
about
S.
to be
The action
seriously
continues,
wrong, and they're like,
man.
we're just not
Who's
going to
gonna
tell him so he doesn't have to
win?
worry
Here in
about
Long
it.
Beach.
Yeah, it's
It's
much
just like
easier that way.
out of sight, out of mind. Just make the run. If it crashes, we crash.
Is there an argument
If
about
not,
whether hummus or
we'll
walnut
talk
shell
about it
is the
later.
best?
Right. Screw these commercials, though, bro. We got to get some new FD music. I don't know about you guys.
It's like it's iconic, dude.
It is. Maybe just being a Nancy over here, dude. Negative Nancy.
Not going to lie, I prefer watching FD here. Hearing y'all's insight makes it so much easier to understand the new rules. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that. This is sick. I'm super pumped on this. Obviously, I've never done it before, and this is cool. It really sucks not being at FD. You guys get 1 year of this with me until I go back. So enjoy it.
Not true.
And hopefully it's going to get better. We're working on there's a lot of complications here behind the scenes. Hopefully for Atlanta, we might try to do it again. And
We will, bro. No, I'm owning this. Is dope.
Yeah.
Unless I'm out of town, then I won't be able to do it.
You can't be out of town. We have FD live streams to do.
I'm still running events this year. I still have obligations like sponsorship.
Maybe we can take it on the road. We take Carter with us, right?
Dude, we could. Imagine being at Grid Life and I need to drive at Grid Life, but then
But
there's
we're
like
FD
live streaming in the rig. I don't think a lot of the events overlap though. I think we'll be good, but I'm definitely down. This shit's super fun. So
Yeah, it is. It's probably weird for you being on the other side of things, but it's probably kind of interesting also at the same time. It's probably something new.
yeah, this is different. The last time I watched a live stream live was when I was driving Pro 2 and I wasn't at the pro round.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that was 2018 was the last
Yeah,
time
it's
I watched this.
It's interesting hearing your perspective and how quickly you're able to identify like what's going on the track too. Like I do think that's almost something to be known too. That might be beneficial judging.
What?
Like having with Robbie Nishida judging, like I feel like his judging is so much more. Not saying that all these judges don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But you've driven every track that they're judging too.
This is the this is the hard part. The best judges are drivers because they know exactly what's happening.
Right.
But which driver would ever want to judge?
No, none of them.
Never. Like
Yeah.
we're lucky enough having Robbie up there. But also on the other hand, Reese drives.
Sure. I just meant on a competition level, you've like recently, like hearing this come out of your mouth, you're like, yo, yeah, last year it was like this exactly this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All these little weird things that we don't think about as spectators or fans, you instantly know that.
Yeah, yeah. Also, yeah,
I just think that there's some type of I'm not dogging on the judges. I'm just saying like, yeah, Reese drives, I drive, you drive, we all drive, but like we don't compete in Formula Drift at this caliber at this level recently.
Yeah, I get it for sure.
So there's a perspective that you have that nobody else has is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Just judging sucks. It does. Judging literally is the most difficult thing about this sport. It's terrible.
Do you ever see it not being a judge
Not
sport?
it's terrible that they suck at it. It's a terrible job to have.
Like, what about AI, dude? AI coming in here, and we just got like
Dude, get that
computers
shit
on
outta
that
here.
on all the cars.
Get that shit out of here, dude.
All the wall rides just have sensors on them, and then there's shit in the cars, and it tells you if you're close enough.
Drift shifter style, where you
Yeah.
set
About
off and then a firework goes off and it hits the smoke screen. And
dude,
fuck yeah,
yeah. We definitely need more of that. Like, make it more like monster trucks with fireworks and flashy bullets. Like, put a jump, dude. Why not have
That's
a jump?
what Drift Masters
Like-
does good at that shit. Like their shows, they
Yeah,
have
Where
all
they're
the fireworks.
the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's this bracket?
I said, what's with the D?
Hey, look, it's Travis Reeder. Oh wait, no, it's Andy Haley.
Oh, thanks. Sorry,
No, it's
it's
not.
Nick
It's
Novak.
Oh, it's Nick Novak. Sorry, I saw, it looks orange. It looks orange.
Jesus.
Sorry,
Austin.
I thought it was orange. My bad.
He talked about a suspension, coming undone and all that. So this is absolutely a wise
Novak, you better
approach.
speed up, dude.
Yeah, what's going on here, dude? It's Travis Reeder's car. What is going on?
Feel the car and Nick Novak, who,
Oh, is it sight lap?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a sight lap.
Dude, it even has
I'm
like
dumb.
such a similar, like, like.
He's sitting cold.
It's an E46 on a big tire, dude. They all move the same.
No, stop that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the livery. It's really close to your one from last year.
got the fast pass because of his seating from
2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it had like the Travis Reeder Motorsports on the side of it.
Yep.
Here he goes against Von Gitt Jr.
Sponsor myself.
Von Gitt Jr.'s not
Yep.
competing. And then here he goes, and now he's going against Ryan Turk here in 16.
Old turkey leg, dude. Got the second chance.
Hasn't been used and abused.
Oh, yeah, I got to text Biddy's back.
Dude, why do they all just say 1,000 horsepower? Is that do you put that in there?
Yeah, you put that in there. I put 420.69 one year. Interns caught it. They put it 1,000. Defaulted.
Yeah.
I tried.
But in
But
the pamphlet,
It made it in the pamphlet.
it was in there.
So everyone would bring me the pamphlet. They'd be laughing at me.
420.
They'd be like pointing at it. So I would like circle it and smile and like, So in the pamphlet in 2021.
What the heck, FD, bro?
Yeah. Interns got me that time, dude.
Dang.
I tried.
You should have kept that. You framed that, bro.
Novak, Ryan Turk
I have
will
one.
lead in his Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla.
I feel like such an
Nick
idiot
Novak here
right now.
in his Novak race
Is that
Edmund
was that a
Tires
fair miss?
BMW.
The Haley thing?
What?
Did Haley even make it to top 32?
No.
Oh, wow.
Simon Olsen or Ryan
Ouch.
Thorne.
And we're all the way in the 16. You're
Right.
thinking he's
Well, I just saw orange
They're
BMW,
just,
bro.
just fighting for those underdogs, dude. I get it.
I don't know, dude.
Remember, just less than a month, round 2, Atlanta. Be sure to tune in. Here we go. Ryan Turk.
Come on, Andy Haley. Let's go. I mean,
Rockstar Energy pilot. Nick Novak approaches and has to back off. Ryan
Dude,
Turk
what's
not
Turk
exactly
doing? He's a
deep
mile
in the
away.
outside zone. Now the second outside zone. Here goes Ryan Turk. In the outside zone 3, the race service boys cheering him on. James Kirkham, Andy LaPuca, Jacob Akajani, and I know you're cheering him on. And Nick Novak, he's got his family in the building
Wow.
cheering him on. So it's all family
The heck was
affair
that?
across the board. Shandy Pants cheering on Ryan Turk and Roman.
when you hit that thing near it, it read it.
Yeah,
He was like,
Turk looked a little hesitant on this one. I mean, you have a couple of hits, you start to rethink a few things. Now, Nick Novak.
I don't know if they put a bunch of Turk in. Put a bunch of Turk in grip. They put a bunch of Turk in Grip's car. No, they put a bunch. I don't know if they put Grip in Turk's car or something, but he missed like the first 3 zones.
Good.
And then you can see a bit of a desperation move there from Nick Novak.
They put a bunch of Turk in Grip's car.
Could've been dealt with
somebody checked and said, laugh my ass off. It actually is 420.69.
Yeah.
That's so
I
funny,
thought it
bro.
was last
Wait,
year too.
did someone check the pamphlet?
I think there's some hesitation. I do think there's,
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
it
had
I wasn't
definitely said
lying.
it last year because I remember like as soon as it came out, everybody was tagging you on Instagram with like the pictures of
Yeah, you're right. I tried to get in the live stream. I was hoping at Long Beach last year. I was like, it's gonna be there,
Right.
and they caught it, so I was a little bummed out.
No way.
Yeah, Yeah, it's sick. My boy Lamley, Rod Chong showed it to me.
Damn.
This thing, it's pretty cool. So I'm psyched on that. All right, so here we go. Let's alternate the order here. Nick Novak will lead. Ryan Turk giving chase. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. Own it. Take what's yours. Either Nick Novak or Ryan Turk.
Take what's yours.
Whoa.
Oh, there. That was cute.
Way better lead than Turk, dude.
Super cute, dude. Get out there.
Oh, blew it. No.
Wait. Is he going to finish the run, bro?
Yeah.
Really deep. I'm going to, yeah, I mean, there's a lot
So how does that play out, bro?
What do you mean? Turk blew it. He went into the wall in the chase.
Yeah, I know, but like if he didn't finish the run, then what happens?
Then it would
Nick let him into the wall.
It would judge off the. What do you mean?
Okay, so I'm saying like earlier with Turk,
Novak was online. Turk was too deep.
Turk
went
was
in the wall.
in the line.
Yeah,
inside of the wall.
Turk was the line. He crashed. Novak continued. That's on Turk. It's Turk's fault.
Yeah, I know. I just meant okay. So there's 30,000 people watching FD Live right now and 56 watching us. 53. 3 people just left.
Damn, come back.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, bro?
Baby, come back.
I haven't shared this on my gram yet. I'm gonna share it.
Should.
And then right here,
Say cheese.
Cheese.
the side of Novak, and then come back.
Okay, got it.
Damn. Chase was wild too. That was good. I wonder what happened on his lead run. That is not like Turk usually qualifies first here when we had qualifying. He's usually got the lead runs down. I don't understand. Like maybe he just had a brand. Oh wait, did Novak just blast in the wall too?
Yeah, they both hit.
That's what I mean. Did you miss that part? That's what I was talking about.
The screen's this big, bro. My eyes are good, but they're not that good.
I saw it. Okay.
Hold on, they're looking at it right now.
Turk diving in, Novak touches, bounces off.
I mean,
See what I mean?
I don't want to be a judge right now. If it goes to Turk, then their argument's going to be that Novak led him in the wall.
Correct.
So it could go to Turk. I have no idea. I would understand each way, but Turk was definitely way deeper.
I think the fact that Novak finished the run and his drift was not affected, but does that make it an unchaseable run?
Yo, but when
is that still a rule?
When you hit the wall, they don't want you to hit the wall. They don't want it to affect the car's movement.
Right.
And the fact that the trunk of Novak's car collapsed and his car made movement on the wall,
Sure.
they see that as a deduction.
Okay.
So they're watching it again. So Turk's online right now with Novak.
Boys, do you know what today is too?
They're online. Novak goes in. Scrubs goes in the front of Turk.
Now Turk does hit
UFC 300.
Yeah, you watching that too?
Frick yeah, I am.
All right.
Novak's kind of back end flicks out to catch the front end of Turk.
I'm getting a lot of screen time today.
You know it.
Hold on.
If Novak didn't do that, Turk would have gone into the wall regardless. It's really, really hard to say though. There's a lot of what ifs here.
The other thing is though, it's the chase driver's job to perfectly mimic the lead driver and match his line.
Yeah, he just went a little too wide, bro.
If Novak went in and affected his line and it drew Turk in, the argument could be made that it would be Novak's fault.
Right.
Obviously, there's a lot of variables. We'll see how they.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, so they must have deemed.
Let's go.
They must have deemed Novak's hit.
Andy Haley took it, bro.
Oh my God. They must have deemed Novak's hit not big enough. I see umbrellas, dude. Is it raining? Is it raining?
I don't know.
Wow, crazy turn of events here. This just got wacky and wild as far as and wet. So all the W's, wacky, wild, and wet.
It's the wrong kind of theme park.
Yeah, right. Wet and wild. All right, so already in. Now remember, we still haven't seen the battle between.
Connor said UFC 300 watch party.
Yeah. Bro, I'm ready for it. Except we can't air that one, right? We can't watch that one.
No, we can't.
We can watch it, but dude,
they'll
that's a
access
no-no.
on that.
Yeah.
I might get a cease and desist on this, dude. You never know. Andy might call me and fine me even though I'm not driving this year.
Is that like a normal thing?
Andy finding people?
Yeah.
Oh, he will.
Have you ever got fined?
No.
Do you want to get fined?
Gotten close. No, I'm poor enough as it is, dude. That's why I'm sitting in this chair, not driving. Oh. Oh, it's sketchy. Oh, the track's sketchy.
Oh, that's a freaking.
Oh boy, boys.
That's a.
Dude, look at
freaking
that dog
blue
walking
dot
and
way.
he's trying to turn around.
This is gonna be hard. I cannot express to you guys how difficult this is from a driver standpoint on this track specifically. Oh man, they're not wrong.
So, speaking of ice, I will say Simon Olsen does spend a large amount of the offseason running on ice. So, this might be a bit of advantage there.
Woo.
So, going back, this is the first battle.
Okay, first battle replay.
Obviously, in the dry, very different. But Simon Olsen out front did a really, really good job. We saw some mistakes there right here coming out of Robert Thorne, where he had to straighten.
Somebody said this is dope to see readers' point of view from the driver's perspective. Andy is one of the angriest people I've ever met. Yeah, he is.
Dude, Andy's a teddy bear. I love him. Just don't get on his bad side.
Has it ever rained at Long Beach? Dude, I feel like it did.
It has.
A few years back.
Chelsea won the last year I remember it pouring really bad. Andy yelled at my grandma
It's the
once.
Irish rain, someone says. I'm watching UFC and FD right now. Dude, Steven,
double screen it?
that when does the main card start though?
We shouldn't start till like 7, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was late.
Yeah, the prelim should have probably started at 3:30.
Yeah.
Or 4:30.
Dude, he's pumped right now. No back slits, like, let's go. He's got a clean slate the rest of the freaking run now. Lied. It's not a clean slate.
Oh, it is dumping, dude. Look at that.
How do you judge if one run is in the dry and one is in the wet?
Judge it how it is.
Denofa won the year it rained with the E46.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and he beat Osbo, Vaughn, Forsberg, I think, to get to the finals.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy.
Listen to that.
Oh.
Get it?
Dude, sick, actually.
This is like slow-mo, bro.
It is,
Let's
dude.
go.
It's on half speed right now. This is crazy. Oh, my God, this is crazy. Too much wheel speed. Downshift, downshift. You got too much wheel speed. That's why you're wiggling. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, is anybody else's taint hurt
Jared,
right now?
Jared on live stream is like, and we're drifting. Dude, so these cars running so fast, they have a certain amount of wheel speed in the dry.
It would have been still dry. So they're running
With
dry setup.
with the
7-8-ish, okay,
yeah,
sure.
and they're running dry setups like Jacob just said, but now they're going so much slower and the wheel speed is set to dry speeds. So now they have like 4x wheel speed to vehicle speed and it's so hard to control. It makes the car super twitchy.
Yeah.
So that's why you see Robert's car, like when he gets to the judges wall, you'll see him on the gas and the car's like very, very twitchy and acting super weird. It's because his wheel speed's probably 125 miles an hour right now. And he's obviously moving 15.
It reminds me of like the. Never
Oh
mind.
my god, this is crazy.
Say something really
I don't know how they're gonna judge it, but they might give they'll probably just give Olsen the win based on Thorne's poor chase run in the dry.
It'll be interesting. I'm curious how the judges are going to lay this out and understand who did better. But
yeah, this is apples and oranges. That first dry battle, really aggressive by Simon Olsen out front. Robert Thorne, had some.
Also, all you guys in the chat,
Didn't get exactly in that.
do me a favor and screenshot you watching this and post it on your stories.
Dude, yeah. I love that.
Bring more people here.
Let's get it.
Let's try to hit. I want to see 100 viewers on here by the end of the stream.
Dude, like let's get the FD shout out right now.
I don't know.
You need to text Jared and be like, hey Jared, I need a shout out, bro. I'm doing a live right now. Help me out.
I don't know. They'd be like you're taking viewers from our stream, dog.
They'd be like, what? It would be funny though.
Weather isn't fair.
They
Such
don't
a
need
dick
to come
move.
over and
Yeah,
watch. They can just
screw
come
you, weather.
subscribe real quick.
Yeah, just come subscribe and then you can go back and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need help, dude. I gotta get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the week.
Yeah, see, you hear
I
that.
agree with that. Olsen got it. Just strictly based off of Thorne's poor chase run in the dry, I think is why that happened. But damn, dude, rain. Imagine being on a patchy track. One run in the dry, one run in the rain. Can't change the setup, otherwise you have to eat your competition 5.
I feel like it's fair, though. Are we almost to the 8? We just need to get this Dean and Hurst battle out of the friggin' way.
Just curious why FD video quality kind of low. I don't know. Maybe the bandwidth.
It's because we're streaming a stream, bro.
We're streaming a stream.
It's not going to be perfect. Like if it, like, yeah, it's not. It's going to be a little meh.
Good driving in that last head-to-head battle, but hey, why not? Let's throw some rain on it and see what happens here.
Connor, I'll downvote if there's no UFC watch party.
Collecting all the elements, you know, and here's Mr. Cool making it rain. So there we are.
Dude, rain at Long Beach sucks. Also, if you guys want us to like change any formatting or you have any input, obviously, like it says in the chat, feedback is welcome. If you want us to shut the hell up when they're talking on the live stream, we can do that. Tell us what you want.
Can you?
The chat's on the screen on the side.
Well, it's on us, but it's not on.
I can see the chat. It's just really small. Oh my god. Maturity level is high today, boys.
Listen, I had to at least do it once.
I love it. Dude, Twinkie socks?
Yeah, what are you rocking today, bro?
Dude, I'm just boring. I just got the Nike socks on. I know, for the first time in my life, I'm not wearing cool socks.
I'm mildly.
That's because I'm not the track.
Yep, you got to be at the track for that.
So I had a rule for my team the last 2 years, 3 years. Anytime we're on track, whole crew, team, myself, all of us have to wear cool socks, like some sort of creative high socks.
We talked about this on your first podcast.
Yeah, it was mandatory. Oh man, one more time in the rain.
Driving, arguably one of the best drifters in the world. And here we go, sliding into the outside zone. You saw an early initiation there from Jonathan Hurst. James Dean crawls into that first outside.
It's literally slow motion. This is killing me. He's like, go!
Yeah.
Standing on the throttle, Jonathan
The Rugrats meme.
Right. Just that long, slick run there.
Yo, but so the reason he's doing that is in the rain, when you in a gripped up drift car like this, to transition smoothly in the rain, you need a lot of wheel speed.
Yeah.
If you are like gripping up, it makes the transition twitchy, you'll straighten out. So every transition you heard Hurst like laying on the throttle because it makes the transition smooth because you don't in the rain you get way more grip at low angle than you do at angle.
Interesting. Here. Now, I will say the Nittos do generally struggle a little bit more in the rain, and we don't really know how the Kendos
Jacob's
do
right
with
for
the
that.
new compound, but we do see that James
The Nittos do struggle in the rain.
Yeah.
Of a lead on
They're just so big. It's like flow.
Every time he touches the gas pedal.
Yeah, what about that freaking 355 that's on Dean's car?
Yeah, dude, that's that
That's
Kumo.
freaking nuts.
Yeah. OE tire for the ACR Viper. That's an OE tire size.
That's wild. That's a freaking massive tire.
Yeah, you got to be
bro.
30. You got to be almost 3,500 pounds to
Yeah,
run
I
it.
was gonna say.
It's all subjective, right?
Depends.
This was
Like, at what point are you like not at an advantage with a wider tire if you're just so heavy?
If you know how to set your car up correctly, my theory has changed over the years. I used to think that a heavier car and a wider tire was always faster and more stable and whatnot, but I think I'm leaning towards the lighter car, smaller tire from a standpoint of like, if I put 100 pounds in my FD car, I can feel it and the car feels slow, just that 100 pounds.
Really?
So imagine being on a good compound tire and being almost 800 pounds lighter than the Viper for that 355 and being on like a 265. I feel like the lighter car would be faster at 800 pounds lighter.
That car has seen it all. Here we go. Hurst
I'm gonna test that theory with the banana this year.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
will be leading. Here we go. Now into this first outside zone.
Okay, James is looking a little more close.
Yes, proximity is better.
Follow.
Outside, he drops that back left into the wall.
Dude, this is painful.
Oh. Look at that. He was locked though. He saved it.
It was.
Wow. This thing is just wow.
Dude.
Wow, it sounds like Apocalypse Now going
This is
down.
wild. James had better proximity.
Yeah, no, he did have a better follow, dude.
Hurst almost lost at the judges' wall, dude.
Yeah.
He was, and that's slow motion. You're just staring at the wall, like, am I gonna smash it?
Yeah.
You just have no idea.
Dude, it's just so hard to watch though.
Oh man, love that car though.
Yeah, rat-a-tat-tat.
All right, let's see here. So, Jonathan Hurst. Obviously
Oh yeah, Hurst's exhaust exits through his trunk. It goes out the axle straight up through the trunk lid.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's 2 holes in his trunk.
James Dean able to.
You can see the flames coming out the back too.
Yeah, he's all about. His car's always been about the pops and bangs and being.
Dude, I
mega
love
loud.
that car.
Hurst is the
Did you see Derp's post right now, bro?
He's the tune of FD drivers.
Even more silly of a the call the judges made. He goes into the wall and they do a Rain-X commercial right after this from the rain.
Is that Derp?
Yeah,
Dude, Derp's on it.
This is not easy. When you're doing this,
it's
incredibly
good.
difficult. These cars are meant to go at a full clip. So when you start to add in a little bit of these tiers,
Yeah,
it's not any easier.
absolutely. Yeah, it gets tough for him, and you know the fans are still sticking around. Thank you guys and gals, children of all ages. Who's moving on to go against Frederick Osbo? Left for
Yeah,
Dean, right for
I see
Hurst,
that as
and it
Chase.
looks like
Chase was
James
way
Dean
better.
Gets the victory. A great hard-fought effort.
Makes
after
sense.
Not one, but 2 one more time. The
Damn
third battle
rain
finally
at
got
Long
a
Beach, dude. I keep saying it. It sucks.
Dean. So the 2 3-time champions, 2 of the 3 3-time champions. We'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere when we come back.
Short break.
Our great
Go
ace
pee.
is
I gotta chuck a
upon
piss.
us. Don't go anywhere
Go chuck
here
one.
at the AutoZone Streets of Long Beach, presented by Type Pass.
Boys, I don't know, man. I'm feeling a little wishy-washy about watching this in the rain. It kind of like bugs me.
It sucks. It's gonna be extra slow motion.
Killing me. Oh, thank you. These Air Force commercials are just so amazing. I love them. So what's new, Jake?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
How's work, bro?
Good.
Yeah.
Busy.
Heard you guys got a house?
Yeah, we moved the 1st of May.
You move or move? Oh, yeah, it's not the 1st of May yet. Okay.
Nope.
Got it.
Got a few more weeks to go.
Nice. How's it feel?
It'll be nice, dude.
You got a garage?
Yeah, I'll be able to park everything there. Could have my trailer, all my cars.
Do you have a lot of crap? How many cars do you have?
5.
You have 5 cars, bro? What do you have?
Turbo Civic, my 240, my Wheeler, my Duramax, and then 2 little pickups.
Good Lord. You're packing over there, dude. I just bought an RV.
I saw that, dude. How was that? How's changing that alternator,
Bro,
dude?
no, I didn't change the alternator, just the belt.
Oh, okay, that's probably better.
We get this RV, right?
Dropped all your pepperoni.
I did, dude. I got everything over here. I've been farting. I've been like picking my nails and stuff. Like, I'm just not in. I'm a bad example of what a host is supposed to be right now. But no, dude. So we got this RV, right? We take it out, and I got it for a killer deal, dude. I spent like a day and a half cleaning the crap out of this thing because it was nasty, right? Had a few small leaks. Got everything fixed. Cleaned it.
Dude, look at all these ants.
Made it smell good. Yeah, what are you doing? What's going on there? Is it from the pizza?
Yeah, the ants are eating the.
We are in a basement, bro.
They're eating the pepperoni you dropped, dude.
I should probably fix that. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Oh my god, there's so many ants.
Son of a biscuit.
Dude.
Dude, I can't be having. We have our first live next week.
First live what?
Podcast. Monday. Carter's going to be on it. I'm going to be on it. Devin is. And Savannah. It's our 50th episode.
Yeah?
Of the Philly
Dang,
podcast.
TFTI.
Well, you can come. You just can't sit here.
Sit over there.
You're not even my most viewed episode. Okay, Carter is.
Dang. Rightfully so, though.
Barely.
Rightfully so.
Hey, Adam's catching up to you, bro. Yours has over 1,000 on like Spotify. His is at like almost 900 right now. Because one of our YouTube videos has like 260,000 views right now. Like I was telling you earlier, and it's his. So it's making he's gonna pass you up. Anyway, yeah, we should probably fix that ant problem.
Yeah.
Can we just kill him? We just step on him?
Well, no. I mean, I think honestly, you just let them all get there, and then we can get them at one time.
Just go.
Yeah, you got a shop vac?
Yeah,
we can
handle
stack
that.
them all up. If I put I have my feet up on the on the center table right now, because if I put them on the ground, then they'll just slowly start engulfing me, and I'll just be one big ant sitting here by the end of the episode.
You'll have ants in your pants, dude.
Dude, that'd be... Imagine how bad that would be. Ants in your pants.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. No, I don't know. So RV was dope, dude. But I had to I woke up the next morning after we get to the RV park in Seaside, and I lost the belt, like somewhere along the drive. Don't even know when. And I'm like, why is the battery light on? This is weird. Go look, missing the belt. So we drive from Cannon Beach to Seaside on just battery in a big ass RV, bro. I was like, everybody turn everything off. We're going. we make it there, and I had to try 3 different size belts because they could not figure out. That thing's got a 460 cubic inch Ford in it, dude.
Ooh, big block.
Yeah.
That sucks.
She's a monster.
Yeah, it gets
8 miles the gallon, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, we're on,
Better than that, dude.
8 gallons to the mile.
Odie and Manoa.
Is this the 8?
Yes, the 8. This is also
the H-mate?
still rain.
Boring.
You guys didn't know it's raining there.
Partook in any wet drift practice on his sim and what that looks like. But here we go. Odie Bakshis, Manoa there.
Came here. Can't read the chat in the FD channel. People don't listen and comment.
Heck yeah. What's up, Mazziaro?
I'm trying to recall Odie in the rain.
Oh, don't crash on the side lap. Ah, that was crazy. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, that guy probably drives in the rain all the time.
I mean, I
Japan's
don't know,
rainy
man.
as crap, bro.
Yeah, but like
In a 1,300 horsepower drift car, though.
not as slick as this place.
Dom, he still has the Civic, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have a Civic.
No, Jake.
Oh, Jake has a Civic.
He was
It's
gonna
the
buy it a
smiles
long
per
time ago,
gallon.
but he didn't want to.
Dude, Dom, buy Jake Civic. He needs money for drift car stuff.
What?
Dom, you also need money for drift car stuff, though.
Yeah. And he didn't want it to be like, oh, I'm leaving a champion or I'm leaving a barely a champion. So.
Yeah.
Now he's gone. Who is that guy?
Leave Odie as our number
Isn't
1
he some F1 driver?
He is the guy everybody is after
I don't
at this
know.
point.
This is going to be good. This is going to be a good battle, actually. Odie's good in the rain.
We got the new kid on the block coming in, and
Both GTs are... So they're 295/40, the tire that they're running.
Dude, he's somebody from Poland is on.
Yeah, like you said, what a great introduction here.
What's up, Mazziaro?
It says Holland. Oh, greeting from Poland.
Yeah, dude.
Sick.
Hey, if you guys want to help us out, help Travis out this year, one thing that you guys could do for real, go share this and post the link on your Instagram.
Yes, please.
In any way, shape, or form, for real.
Yes, please.
We need to get this YouTube channel up. He's at 668 subscribers. So if you're watching this right now and you guys are not subscribed, do that and then share this post, you guys.
I'm going to be the
Thank
most anti-YouTube YouTuber this year. It's going to be so great.
Please, please. Dom, thanks for sharing, dude.
See how he handles it. Smell the rain.
Oh, yeah, I love the smell of rain.
A little cold.
Whoa.
And here we go.
What is going on here?
See if we get some steam here. Manoa
twitchy.
shimming his way into
Like I
that
said, dude.
first outside zone. Looks like Odie, like you said, that
Nice.
setup thing. He does tap the wall. You know, this is pretty interesting here as Odie now comes into that third outside zone. Manoa, look at that, he drops in. Manoa crawls
Wow.
into that third outside zone,
Dude, this is
approaching that
wild.
final inside clip. Some separation into the inside clip. Odie takes it out. Manoa wraps it around just barely.
Damn.
Crazy.
Dude, my rain setup rips.
Nice
Does it?
job
My
there
car was so
by
fast in
both the
Orlando in the rain
drivers.
last year.
What do you think, Jacob?
Last year?
Got a
Last year?
Japanese flag out
Year
there.
before. Year before. My car was so fast in the rain.
I mean,
It's crazy.
It's really cool to see the fan base really understand the importance of what we're seeing here. So, Odie, a bit of an interesting situation there with this
Travis
initiation.
has
Looked
more
like he wanted to
followers
swing
than
it
my
out, but wasn't
following, who
able
I
to.
follow,
You can
and who I
see
follow
he's
combined
got
2
this car
times.
dialed in on that straight line very quick there. probably dialing back a lot of power just to make sure that he's not absolutely blasting through this.
He's
but
like, bro,
Odie holding a
me
lot of
sharing
angle,
isn't helping
pulling
you.
out some wheel speed, grabbing a bit of e-brake, getting through that zone. Manoa
Anything helps,
able
guys. Anything
to
helps.
keep up there.
I want to
mean,
keep doing
nothing
this stuff.
Too crazy. He's not on the door, but he's not getting completely outdriven. And then Odie here taking out our inside clip pretty heavily, punching. Basically
Averaging
center
50
punching.
though.
Yeah, we good, dude.
Still haven't got to our
Room for
100,
improvement
but
there in the
averaging
lead.
50 is good.
Definitely some room for improvement in the chase. So yeah, we'll see. I'm very curious to see what Manoa does out in the lead in the rain. It's not
Chat,
something I
who you guys taking this? Somebody thumbs up.
No, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, just all the
Who-
simulator practice.
Who you
back
guys
home
think
in
is taking
Japan,
this? Is Manoa gonna take this
play a
event,
major
dude?
role here, just get in that position,
Is this
settling it in.
14-year-old gonna take the event? Just like every freaking newcomer every year at Long Beach takes Long Beach.
All right, standing car. Here
Matt
we
won
go.
last year.
Manoa
Okay, but
now
before that,
Turk won before that.
okay, but before that, Peter Vincic,
Odie won the year before, I think.
and then
Except Manoa
no, it
not.
was
Turk was top qualifier.
no,
data as
dude,
far
James
as
won 2019.
him in the rain.
The last time an
Oh,
underdog
spicy.
won Long
Yeah.
Beach was
Getting
Chelsea.
froggy here. Let's see what Manoa's
Maybe I'm
got.
talking at my ass.
Mr. Exciting. He's excited after that interview with Laurent Nickel.
Do it, do it, get in
He's
there.
got some pace. He's got some pace. Odie
Little
Boston
tire
looks like
tap.
But
he gets
Odie
thrown
is
off a
inside of
little
him,
bit,
though,
but
dude.
Look at, that's what I'm talking about.
Such a hard
even
position,
predict
dude,
there
to
on
be
that
in.
transition. Manoa goes in that last outside zone.
dude. Double
14
boots at the
years
judges'
old.
wall.
Into that last inside clip, Manoa. He
Both
takes
take-
that.
both take the
Seems to be
inner-
a trend right there. Center punching.
Damn, this is gonna be
That
hard to
last
judge,
inside
dude.
Clip, taking it home as a souvenir back to
Can
Japan.
it just be dry already, dude? I
Yeah,
don't
can we
wanna
turn this?
watch
Can we
this?
turn the slow mo off? This
Yeah.
is really
All
frustrating.
right, so Manoa navigates the course. The rain continuing to come down. What do you think, Jacob?
Well, Odie did have
What do
to
you think,
get out of the
Jacob?
way. I mean, the chase driver does
Well-
have to kind of concede that to the lead driver. Manoa really getting the car out there.
Why do I
Doesn't really
find
benefit
rain
him
drifting
too
more
much,
nail
but
biting?
we do see a lot of
Dude, it
angles
is. I'm
coming
like
out
on
of
the
car.
edge of my
Nice wall
sling.
tap there.
But dude, rain drifting, you have
back, and then
so
we
much
see
time
how
to
those
think
S
about
chassis
what's
move in
happening.
Exactly. You can
transition as we
see
start to
everything
push
that's
out
going on. There's
towards
no
outside
smoke
zone 3. You
to
can see
hide
Manoa
shit.
taps, Odie taps. Just
Dude,
playing
if I
shadow
had the
games at this
banana
point in time.
200 wheel
As they transition
on a
through our touch and
215,
go, Manoa does get the car
it'd be a
gripped up
weapon
and
at
is
Long
able
Beach
to
right
kinda
now.
push through a
Not
little bit quicker
consistent
than
enough.
Odie does.
Matt Ziaro says,
Now,
is that how I say
what's
your name,
interesting
bro?
here is when you're driving in the rain,
Odie
it's
Butt
not-
Cheeks.
It's not like
Yes.
just adding more wheel speed is going to get you to go faster. You have to very much play with
We miss
the
you
grip
too, Dom.
levels. You actually kind of want a bit
Why
of
do
a
I
lower
find
speed.
rain
So a
more
lot of
nail?
guys are
Dude,
gonna
it's so
dial
much
back
more nail
horsepower.
biting.
Some guys may even change gearing if they have time to make sure that they have just enough wheel speed to have that car moving.
Steven says he
All right,
feels
well,
like it might
look
be
at that.
Jared's last
Our girl,
season.
getting the heat on the
Right,
street,
why?
but unfortunately,
Yeah,
little,
why?
little wet on the feet.
No, Jared's gonna have the announcer
So
job
Red
until he
Nickel
doesn't
down
want it
there.
anymore.
Connor, he was inside of him, bro.
Sitting next to Simon Olsen. who
Inside
we'll
him.
see, I mean,
Inside
look
him.
at that. The field
They were
suspension,
one.
Yeah.
Still in it to win it.
They
In our
morphed.
Choke Motorsports great
Sort of like
age.
you and the ants.
Here is our
Oh, dude.
side-by-side versus
Oh, you
950
forgot.
I forgot I have my feet on the ground.
Speed does play
They're gonna
somewhat
climb
of a
me.
factor here. It more just, is how far of a gap you can pull and how much grip you can dial in. So when we talk about like wall-to-wall action, it does look like Manoa does a bit better of a job getting out to all the zones. But when we get into the chase, Odie was able to mirror him quite well. There is a couple of spots where one starts to pull away from the other, as we can see here in that side-by-side. But realistically,
this is
I do
wild.
think this is going to come down to who put down.
Do you guys
the
have any
lead
questions
run,
about
because
insight
both
too,
chases
from
did
like
have some
a
issues.
runnability
Both leads did
standpoint, or
center
like
punch that
being
final inside
a
clip,
team
so
here or in
I
these
do think it's gonna be
situations?
who
Just let me
fills
know, and I'll
probably
answer them
one
as
and
quick as
two
I
a little
can.
bit better.
There's a lot going on
Three
in the back end,
seems
especially when it starts
fairly
raining.
parallel,
Like it gets
so-
super hectic.
Am I, if I was a judge, that's what I'd be looking at is who filled 1 and 2 better, and then 3 is a wash, touch and go, inner clip's kind of a wash.
Yeah, inside clip is tough, but I mean,
I think it'll end up with Odie though.
and it is like that
Yeah.
scale,
Yeah.
right? You're kind of judging on it. I don't want to say scale, but you're same conditions.
I could see it one more
Less
time,
than ideal.
but I think Odie. I
navigating
think they'll give it
this
to
is-
Odie.
You got to bring it, man. It's tough. It is very tough. So, waiting for the outcome here. Our judges cooling things down a little bit, taking a look. Again, Vernon.
Are you gonna sweep the ants up, dude? Yeah, get these things out of here.
Photocopy all of Vernon's notes when he's done. He's got a full clipboard. He's got multiple pages.
Frickin'
He's got this
jerks.
all graphed out.
I think he's just throwing a
Kill him
picture.
with fire.
Here we go, Odi Bakshis and Manoa. Got it one more time. We got Odi Bakshis and Odi
Dude.
Bakshis.
I'm good at this. It's almost like I've competed a couple times.
You know how shit
On
works.
his debut, makes it to grade
That's
8,
cool.
but that was round of applause for 14-year-old Manoa.
Damn, that was close.
In the seeding battle brackets, gets the win, makes it here.
Damn, comes in, rookie event, wins a good amount of battles, but deals with driving a new car, driving a new track, driving dry and wet, and with a new team. Good weekend for him, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Good weekend.
Yeah, that's a W, right?
Yeah.
One more time because I couldn't hear so much. I couldn't hear.
How much does a tire wear when it's this much rain? Is enough to run? Yeah, so like, there's been times where I've ran brand new tire in the rain for 3 or 4 laps, and then still put it on the car and made 2 dry laps after that. There's virtually 0 tire wear in the rain, like minuscule. I'd have to do 100 laps on the tire to probably see any sort of like severe degradation.
Steven says with Jacob coming in, I feel like Jared wants to step back and do guest commentary of certain rounds. He can do other events and cherry pick what he wants to do. I disagree. I think the reason they wanted to inclusify Jacob into more FD stuff because he's doing the FD podcast. So I think it's going to help grow Jacob's name, and in turn, Ryan doesn't need to do commentary because Ryan doesn't want to do commentary, I don't think.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I know Jared really well, and I know Ryan pretty well also. I know that for a fact Jared has the Formula Drift announcer job till the end of time.
Yeah.
Until he doesn't want it anymore, the job is always Jared's. And I agree with that because Jared's awesome. And the crazy thing is there's not a single person on planet Earth that has watched more drifting than Jared Deanda.
For sure, bro.
Think about that.
Yeah, no doubt.
We're 20-something years in. He has never missed a round of Formula Drift. He's watched every single battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's like pretty wild to think about. And he doesn't even drive cars. But he's watched more drifting than anyone on the planet.
Somebody says amateur. Did you already answer that?
No.
Amateur question. Would it look different without tire marks on the track? Let's say a fresh track. How much faster would it be? Oh.
It gets to a point. So track conditions go like this. So if you start on a green track, no marks, it's going to be less grip. When it rubbers down a little bit, you'll gain some traction. And then as soon as it builds up too much to where there's like a thick layer of rubber, the traction actually decreases. So it's a fine line. The rubber helps the grip for a little bit, and then it will go away once the rubber stacks too much.
Okay.
That's why they scrape tracks.
The channeling, the grooving, as Rome Sharpens here. You see him correct. Ken Gucci
Goosh and Rome.
out of the gate. Here we go. Rome Sharpens here. Oh, gets into the wall. And Tanguchi in the chase position here. And Rome now coming to that third outside zone. Throwing his way out. The big hit.
Whoa.
I hate that view.
Dude, this is painful to watch.
Trunk out of the way.
Can we just have like a track dry up cleanup crew or something?
Like that was the line he told Laurent Nickel.
Yeah.
Damn, he went square into the judge's roll, just straight flat in the trunk.
Definitely got aggressive, and I mean, the judges do kind of look at this a little bit differently when we're in the rain. They're obviously acknowledging
When it
the
rains,
fact
you wish you had windows.
significantly more
Yes,
difficult.
I hate having
So
windows
some
in
of the
drift
errors
cars
are a little
until
bit
it
more
rains. Then I wish I had windows.
just
But I can't bring myself to put windows in the pro car because it gets so hot in there, and I don't want to deal with
Take a
it.
look here. Rome using as much of the
Yeah.
course
And plus
as
it's
he
weight, right?
possibly can.
Weight you don't need.
They're not that
just use
heavy.
Lexan.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
pop-off ones or
Yeah, like
something?
James Dean still runs them. And I saw in one of Hittick's videos, he does it because he likes to leave his visor open.
Yeah.
So he likes to have the windows in the car.
I know. I can't stand driving with a visor either. I absolutely hate it.
You can't drive with the visor down?
I do. That's why, dude, I can't have anything with closing my face. Like, remember I had that white helmet, the white open face one that I drove with for years. And I think it was Drew Brinster gave it to me because he has one too.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't stand driving closed face.
Some drivers are different, dude. I know James can't have like wind on his face. He has to have windows. But I know Turk has to have the windows open. And
Weird.
His visor
I
up
do
if he
too.
can.
I have
He
to
has
have windows and
has
I
to
want it
feel-
down. I want to feel it all. Like even the
Yeah.
tires hitting my face.
Yeah. It's just all different. I know like I think in Drift Masters you have to have windows.
You think so?
I think that's in the I think you have correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but like I think in DMEC you have to use windows.
Interesting.
I just see a lot like I always see cars in Drift Masters have
I remember street
Lexan.
drifting and I just had to have my window down. Even if it was pissing rain, I had to have my window down. I can never, like, I probably could now, but it was like Something about that.
Well, because all the mud and dirt gets on the window, then you can't see it, anything out of it.
Yeah.
So that's the part that sucks is like it gets so covered in shit. I'd rather rain get in my car than not be able to see out my windows. But let's see, if you got the opportunity to run for any team or sponsor, what would you choose? And what do they allow you as a driver to achieve?
Where did I miss that?
I think the only two teams I'd like to drive. I mean,
Wonder Bread.
A few teams. I drive for RTR, drive for Papadoc because I drive for Odie. Either way would be good. An arrive and drive spot would be just like super rad to not have to worry about a lot of stuff.
That was exciting. Whatever Ken just did, a little Manji entry.
Dude, this is wild.
It's literally, oh my gosh.
On that buy run, remember? Because he got that fast pass because the field was out. So this might favor him because it is wet. So if he's not, and again, we don't know. We were absolutely speculating, but on that buy run, we're like, oh, it doesn't sound 100%.
Thoughts?
Might absolutely favor Ken Gucci.
I don't know. I just like
the rain sucks.
The rain sucks, dude. It's so.
It's like almost just as fun not to watch as probably it is to drive in when you're driving. Like it's.
I love driving in the rain.
In your pro car?
Not in the pro car.
Okay, that's different. I'm
But
not
I love
talking
driving
about
in the rain in every other car.
In a stock 240 in the rain, dude. Welded diff.
You mean E36?
Or E36?
The best rain car of all time.
Dude, I miss that black car so much.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know.
You blew it.
Yeah, you did.
No, you guys blew it.
No, you did.
Why did I blow it?
Oh wait, Jake had it too.
Yeah,
Jake
you
had it last.
started it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Austin bought this Clapper E36 probably.
It's the
15
greatest
years ago.
E36 to ever live. I don't care what anybody says.
He bought this Clapper E36, bought it for $800 or whatever, and then I ended up getting it for the same $800 or whatever, and then Jake ended up getting it after me for the same $800 or whatever, and then Jake sold to some dude, and it's still drifting out there somewhere.
Bro, I'm gonna put the link to the video
I
in the
traded it
chat.
for my 240 I have now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should have kept it, dude.
I should have kept it, especially if you would have saw the 240 when I first got it.
Yep. Goosh takes the win,
Yeah, Goosh
baby.
got it. Yeah, I agree. Rome's
Dude, wouldn't that be a
lead
thing
was
if
worse and Chase
if
was worse.
Goosh took the dub, dude, for this event? I'm over here like, hey, boys, Travis, this is in that E36.
Yep.
I can hear you in the mic now. It's playing.
Oh, sorry.
Is that Medford?
This is at Medford, dude.
Sick. Oh yeah, we competed.
We did. You beat me.
Pretty sure it's the same weekend. You're like, let me draw your car
back.
and
What did
put
I
it
miss?
into the tire wall.
How do I just copied the link. Chat, go look at this video. I just posted it in there. It is a video of Travis and I competing at Medford. I had a black E36, which is like an M52?
Yeah, it's a 328.
Yeah.
And this is your Pro-Am car.
That was
pre-Pro-Am. It was before the season.
Yeah.
It snowed that day or that weekend.
That's when we woke up and it was snowing and he had us go out and fucking drift the track till it was clear.
Because I didn't want to drive it because it was like I was getting water on the crank pulley.
Dude, it's so funny.
And it was just slipping the belt.
V8 tuned by RDE, bro.
Oh my dude, I think that dude's in prison.
Yeah. Jason told me he's in prison, bro. I had to delete it out of the podcast. We talked about him.
Jason
O'Flynn.
Oh, he's still there?
Wait,
you deleted it out of the podcast?
I had to
Why?
Because I didn't want him to be like.
Well, it's there now. Like no stopping it now.
No, it's not. Oh Lord.
That's wild.
Yeah, bro. So I think he is though. I don't know what he was doing though. Why was
Some
he in
sort of
prison?
like money? I think it was a money laundering.
He's
thing
embezzling money or
I don't know.
something?
I have no idea. I'm not going to speak on it. It's not my position. All I
Sounds
know
stressful.
is that he went to LA and disappeared and went down a bad road from what I understand. But
bummer.
James Dean Osbo, dude.
323 Ti here. What's up? I love it, bro.
323 Ti. Yeah, we didn't get those in the States.
Osbo and Dean, huh? Who you guys got?
Making me hungry thinking of championships.
Osbo's usually way better in the rain.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And we are seeing James Dean come on out swinging. Let's see what Frederick Osbo does.
I don't know.
This should be a fun one to watch. We already saw James Dean in the all-wet conditions. Freddie now joining the party. Into that
Yeah.
first outside zone. Getting into the wall.
Golly gee, he's so accurate, bro.
Throwing under the bridge. Look at that. Look at that. Just an absolute roost coming off James
I don't
Dean's
think you
car.
guys understand how difficult that is in those cars.
Yeah,
It
unreal.
seems slow and easy,
Trying to massage that thing
but
to the side of the Mustang.
like the mechanics of this, the physics of this, shouldn't be happening.
Yeah,
A little
no.
bit of ice, a little bit of rain, a little bit of everything.
Everything about these cars is meant to create as much traction as possible, and when you take the traction away from the car via water, it ruins the ability to drive them so poorly. Like, I wish like on a rainy weekend, I would just bring the banana.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you could though.
Like
Hey,
a 250 horsepower car and a 215 would net you better than most of these pro cars.
for sure.
Post
Post a reel, dude. Post a reel up
About what?
And now we see Osbo
to share to your story.
kind of pointing the car at it as Dean goes a little bit wide. You know, with a bit more speed, a bit more energy, they probably wouldn't have even noticed that happened. But because we're at the speeds we're at, you really see
Down there,
when they touch
down
the wall
there.
with the actual metal part of the bumper as opposed to more or less the fiberglass or carbon fiber facade that goes over top.
Shout out to KB Forever, Ken Block. Forever in our hearts, KB Forever. Love you, buddy. Seeing those jackets there. And
It's so
now let's
sad, dude.
alternate the position. Talking about Frederick Osbo now leading. James Dean hunting him down. The machine, James Dean versus the Norwegian Hammer.
That's crazy, dude. You guys ever, as we get older, doesn't this like bug you and you like see these dudes who are like seem so young, just die?
It's kind of an advantage actually.
It kills me.
What are you talking about?
People dying.
Ken Block?
Oh yeah, but you just like you pulled that out of nowhere. There's no,
No, I
context.
didn't. You were just talking about Ken Block.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I was scrolling.
You're a hoe. Gonna make me sound like an idiot.
Dude, I'm sorry. You're like post a reel, do this, blah blah blah, and
Sorry.
I'm like going through my
Trying
phone.
to help
I'm
you
like,
out here.
I don't know what's happening here.
No, you're supposed
then-
to take the reel of us in here and then share it to your story.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
You need to do that.
I'm not doing that right now. I'm too far in.
It's,
We're already
it's
here.
only grade 8. We have plenty of time.
It's loose, it's grippy, it's kind of all over the place. So here we go. We got Frederick Osbo out front, Rockstar Energy Drink, Toyota GR Supra, and James
Get it.
Dean
Get it.
on his
Okay,
way
dude,
on
that was a
in.
way.
And getting to that first outside zone, you can see
Okay,
Freddie,
first
James
corners
Dean
are
on the ball.
identical between the two.
Yeah, but he's
Oh,
gonna get left.
Lost
Oh,
it.
but Osbo's so far off the
That thing
outer
grips
zone
up,
too.
and absolutely to your point right there. Here's that Supra.
That's kind of the same thing, right? That James just did is the same thing Osbo did in his
Yeah.
chase. Is cut
All
that
the way
line
through
to
into
come
this
in.
final inside
Oh,
corner.
oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
James Dean making his presence felt there. That was pretty solid.
I thought they bumped, dude.
Yeah, leaving a little signature on the side of
Right.
Osbo's door. Little reminder. You got
Crazy.
3. I got 3. Let's do this.
All right, Liam, fire it up, buddy.
All right, so let's see. Initiation there. I mean, Osbo really holds it for a long time. Has to throw a little bit more e-brake to push the car out nice and wide to outside zone 1. James Dean goes a little bit deeper in outside zone 1. But Osbo does grip the car up, goes pretty shallow there through outside zone 2, and that might be the difference maker. Now with that, he's able to get ahead a lot quicker, causing James Dean to have to cut a lot of line.
The chat's correcting me because I wasn't paying attention.
And then James Dean right here, quick little boom.
James was off on outer zone 2 as well, but James hit the wall in outer zone 3.
Come from James cutting line, carrying a bit more speed, just because Osbo wasn't as deep
Bro.
in outside zone.
What are you filming?
What are we doing?
So
FD watch party, homie.
Hey, hardcore
Chilling.
fans, make some
Sup, Jake?
noise. Those
So,
are
We got
sticking
pizza.
around
We swept
here
up the
in
ants
rain.
already.
Yeah, look at that.
No more
Ready to
ants?
go. Ready to go.
Come hang, right?
Yep.
Thank
Yeah,
you
come get it.
guys
Come hang
and
out.
gals. Yo, my man, what's he doing? Is he dabbing there? I don't even know what. Can you? All right, you looking good though. Look at that. Blowing umbrellas here, sticking around. Got a cold
Just airdrop
beer.
that to you.
A little cold weather right now, but looking good here on the waterfront of Long Beach. Thank you, fans, so much. Here we go. Slide him left for Dina, right
Yeah.
for Frederick Osbo. Wet conditions.
Oh.
Favor.
Oh, split. That's rare.
They are going one more
Not
time.
one person
They're
agreed
going
with
at
each
it
other.
again. It was a split
Yep.
decision.
That's wild.
Oh, even
That
the babies are sticking
I bet
around.
that's
We got
happened.
babies.
I bet that's happened no more than 10 times
Oh
in
yeah,
20 years.
I'm sure. But I feel like the rain is the perfect
Oh, yeah.
source for that to happen.
One going the other, one more time in the middle.
Yeah, that's cool. I agree with it. I agree with the overall consensus of doing it again.
Sticking around here. Hey, who's joining us at Irwindale? Who's coming to Irwindale in October? Should be each and every one of y'all. All right. So Odie's already in.
And they're in this. Look at this.
Ice. I mean, why not move around? Get a little warmer.
Jump around.
Jump, jump,
No,
jump,
we're feeling it.
jump.
Oh, we got. Oh boy. Oh, Nick Novak loses it. Look at Olsen. He
Olsen's
is just
got some
he is
speed.
just feeling possessed.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Nick Novak, you're gonna have to think a little bit here.
See, that just looks like ice.
You know,
It is.
Literally just
100% it's ice. There's no grip. And then the closer you get to the walls, it gets worse.
There's a lot of big brains in.
It looks like the sun's coming out though.
And
So maybe that we can. Do they have like a track dry? Like nothing, like a Zamboni for the. For
No,
the
I mean they can blow the water off.
Yeah.
But that's it. I mean,
I feel like they should do that because this is boring as shit to watch.
yeah, but you're still just gonna get the puddles off. You got to get the shit to actually dry.
Very wet, slippery Long Beach course. You had Matt Field drive by you and give you some advice. What was that?
Absolutely. He just said, I mean, unfortunately, he had a very unfortunate DNF, and I had a buy run. But when he came by to drive his car back, he just said, play smart. Obviously, the weather conditions have changed.
You're what?
It's very slippery and wet now. But,
Oh yeah,
you
you could barely hear it. You're
a
fine.
lot of practice time and seat time in the rain, especially in Formula Drift Japan. So just played it smart, used my experience, and here we are.
What are your expectations?
I mean, I think for us, well, we've been struggling all weekend, and to be honest, we've had some lucky calls going our way today. But I have a new engine setup, new tire package with Kenda tires, and obviously, you know, with coming into a new season with a lot of unknowns, it could be challenging, but it just seems to be meshing well, and I couldn't be any more excited.
Struggling with what?
Just getting into the rhythm as a driver and meshing with the car.
Ken, thank you for your honesty.
Nick Novak living up to his name. Novak.
Question there, Lorette. And, yeah, it's great to be transparent. Just seeing that, you know, coalesce and come together for Ken Gucci.
Do you
Love to see
think
that from
drivers
again, a
like
driver from
Kyle
day one.
Moran? Who's Kyle Moran?
Kyle Mohan.
Diego Higa
Oh,
joining us
Mohan.
here in the bleachers, cheering
Yes,
on
I think they
his fellow
do.
competitors. Diego,
Do you think?
who's cracking
Who said
doggy.
that?
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining
dude.
us.
Kyle's the man. We all love Kyle.
He's a fan of Drift.
Him
and his whole family's good
Simon
people.
Olsen coming down the chute. Nick Novak into that first outside zone. They're on their way on in.
Get it,
And look at
Nicholas.
this. Simon Olsen, I mean, he's driving like it's not even wet at all. Again, this ice racing paying off.
Whoa.
Nick Novak, you can see him turn on. You can see him turn
Wow,
on the water
dude.
fountain out
That's
back.
good.
Like the angle he
And now
held
into
throughout
this
that whole.
final inside clip. I mean, look at that. Olsen is driving so well in this wet. Nick Novak.
Agreed,
like I
dude.
said,
Odie's got the good rain
Norway
set up,
versus
dude.
Vegas.
Freaking Odie,
It
man.
That was
does
good.
definitely rain in Vegas. We've been out there when it's rained, but not quite as icy. Oh, look
Dude,
at
for
this.
sure.
Is pineapple acceptable on pizza? Absolutely not.
Wiping down the windows, but look at this.
Get out of here with that.
What a performance by Olsen.
This was great. I mean, Simon, they've done something with this car setup to be able to get this much speed out of it. I mean, shouts out to Nick Novak as well. He kept up. Now, you can see him having to waver the car back and forth, but right here, we saw this earlier with the Thorn battle. Simon getting the car basically full lock and just holding it there and still able to get out to the zone. Now, he does get out there a little bit later than maybe he should have, but the amount of angle that he carries and still holding speed, I don't know, like, it's like they're running some sort of Hikis rear end or something. They're able to push the car through it. It's crazy. And I mean, Nick Novak, it's tough. I don't know how you chase something like that.
I don't know, man.
I agree. It's so hard to chase these cars in the rain because some are just so much slower than others. And if you like the thing about rain drifting in these in FD cars is the fact that like the more angle you have, the more drive you take away. So if you're like partial angle trying to chase someone, you're gonna be way faster than they are in the lead if they're like on the lock stop.
Yeah.
So you have to, if you don't match the angle of them perfectly, you're going to be way off pace, and it's going to be really, really hard. You'll notice, like, if someone loses speed, like, say they don't get the run out of outer zone 1 in the chase, they'll take a bunch of angle out of the car, and they'll almost drift straight through the transition to gain the traction to catch them at outer zone 2, because at lock is where these cars are going to be super slow in this situation.
Yeah, I feel like that's what Dean just did with Osbo.
Yeah, super slow transitions to gain the proximity.
He initiates and throws it out, corrects a little bit here, but Novak, boom, goes hard into that wall. That can throw him off, but Simon Olsen still on pace. Olsen still keeping it going.
Oh, no.
Literally nothing you can do about that, though.
And that's a tow rod for Simon.
It's about as like soft of as a blow as it gets, though, dude.
Oh, for sure, but his wheel was spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all towed out like crazy in the right rear.
I believe Olsen's gonna win.
Novak's car
Literally looks like a monster truck.
Novak's car looks like mine last year.
Yeah.
No trunk.
He's backless.
And Simon did everything he could to get out of the way. A little bit of contact.
Somebody said that in the chat. Credit chat, not me.
The back ends. Yeah. Always go to the back.
Bro, I am so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry.
Back it in there, baby.
I don't want to hear it, dude.
It is not good over here.
Can you need to go to the next go to the other chair.
I'm so sorry.
Get away from me.
Who goes into our Type S top 4, and Simon Olsen gets the win. Olsen versus
W.
Gucci.
Olsen and Gucci in the 4. Who's on the other side?
When we come back, James Dean, Frederick
One of those two.
Got it.
them. Who's going against Odie in the final 4? When we come back here.
Got it. Dean and Osbo. So
okay.
it's going to be Odie, Dean or Osbo, and then Olsen and Gucci.
Dude, Odie and Olsen in the final. Calling it now.
Yeah.
Odie and Olsen in the final, and I'm going to say Osbo's... Did he qualify higher? He's ranked higher than Gucci, so he'll take third.
Yeah, he's ranked 5th.
And I'm going to say Simon beats Odie in the final.
Yeah.
It's looking too good, bro. I mean, have we seen Odie drive in the rain yet, though? Yeah, we did. He just went against...
the best.
Yeah.
They did OMT. It was split. It was double split, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm lost. Lost in the sauce, as you'd say.
Am I just like... My brain just like stopped working.
Yeah, what happened? Where's your commercial, bro? Why don't you have any of these commercials?
Because I don't have sponsors at AFD to put me in the commercials. That's it.
Dude, this is such a misleading... I don't care what anybody says. This whole, like, you can go to UNOH to become a race card, work on a race team.
It's not about it?
No.
Did you go to, like...
I went to...
UTI or something?
Yeah, I went to... I mean, this is years ago. But it was like, oh, yeah, this is where you're going to go to work on a race team. And then they were like, you get there, and they were like, yeah, we'll train you this course, and only 10 kids from your entire class are going to get the opportunity to go to here. So you better not mess it up. There's like thousands of kids.
Damn. That's wild.
Yeah, it seemed a little misleading to me.
I did automotive in high school, but at the community college.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like what they called running start. So I was taking college courses in high school, mainly because I only had half days at high school during the week, so I didn't have to go. But I thought it was cool, like learning a bunch of stuff about cars and whatever. And I did learn some stuff about cars, but it was so by the book.
Yeah.
It was like procedure for this, procedure for that. And they would just like shove, like, get your ASC certification down your throat and like go work at these dealerships. And there was like nothing else other than that. And I was like, kind of whack.
Yep. Nope. I remember that too. It was the AC certification was the first one they wanted you to get. Air conditioner.
Really?
Like get your AC. Yeah, that was the first one that they wanted me to get. Just because it was like the easiest.
It's because it's broken in every car.
I guess.
Around here at least.
Dude, my favorite thing to do though was rebuilding small engines.
Yeah, like lawnmowers.
Do you remember? Did you have to do that in auto class?
No.
Yeah, bro. They let us rebuild like a lawnmower engine, and dude, I just remember making that thing is I would tap that bad boy out. Like I was like, this ain't my motor. I don't care about it, right? And I just remember you like rebuild the whole thing, and then you get it, and you just see how fast you could rev that bitch out till it was about to blow. Just screaming, no limiter.
Austin's kind of guy to put C16 in his lawnmower and blow it up.
What's C16?
Race gas.
Exactly.
That sounds like fun, yeah, dude. What do you mean? Like
it's not.
That sounds like something that any one of us would do. You make it sound like why would you not do that?
Because it's expensive.
Because it's really expensive.
That's it though. Okay, but if money was not a concern,
it doesn't run right. We did it one time in Logan. So.
Are you kidding me? See,
we did it in a pressure washer, dude, and that shit. It was popping and banging, and it was not working.
Osborne Dean.
Ireland, and you got two gentlemen that know how to drive in the dry and
I like
in the
this.
wet. These guys,
Nice.
seeing Freddie,
Just start talking in British the rest of the podcast.
You know about that?
The rest of the stream.
Y'all get? He's like, oh yeah.
Here we go, James Dean, Frederick Osbo.
Oh, wow.
Our final battle of the the Torque Motorsport Grade 8. Here comes
Get in
James
there.
Dean.
Boom!
Leading. Now
Butthole's
Frederick
puckering.
Osbo in that chase position. James Dean now transitions. And so one more time, battle between
Damn,
them
good
two.
positioning from Odie,
Rowan
or
hits
from
that
Osbo.
outside
Yeah.
zone. Just sliding it in. Look at this precision. Just
Oh, this is
putting
so
the
good,
pin
actually.
on the map.
Yeah, dude, he put himself in the right spots.
Clip, wrapped it around.
Osbo's drive from outer zone 1
Skating right now. The ice
through into outer
skating,
zone
just
2,
the
his
pirouette.
positioning was absolutely
Make some
perfect.
noise, fans. You're here. Can't miss that guy. That guy just got
That part is
from
so
a
important.
Construction site. He's ready to throw down.
Your boss is looking for you.
Yeah, your boss just called.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Yeah.
Who's my FD goat?
Get back to work.
Chelsea's the FD goat, dude.
Flipped right now. All right, so taking a look at James Dean's initiation there. Good job, big e-brake pull. You can see that there is some grip in that run-up. They are getting some speed out of it. Both drivers equal distance to that wall as we come through the first outside zone. Look at
Damn.
basically parallel. You can see how much longer James
Collision
holds
repair
onto it.
class. Oh, that sounds dope.
Osbo transitions a little
Teacher was
bit
super
earlier
loose
in anticipation.
and
Whoa.
taught
As
a
we
bit.
start to push
Wasn't
out
stuck by the book.
towards
I like
outside zone
that.
three, you can see Osbo pulling some angle to get in proximity there. And then once
We
we
put
get into
616 in a rental
James
van in
Dean's
Road
movement
America,
as we come around
and
that
then returned it
section
to
into our touch and go.
one year and
Osbo
returned it to Hertz.
transitions a
It
bit
was not
later, so
happy.
he actually puts on earlier, starts the transition earlier, but delays it, and then that delay is what pushes him out wider. So as much as being in the rain is definitely slower, the cool thing is you can really start to break
Oh,
down
bro,
what
for sure.
happens
Yeah.
in these small
Connor,
adjustments that you make.
I went to UTI like right after high school. I paid like $36K. No reason. Just I quit halfway into it because it was pointless.
Oh, I forgot you did, huh?
Yeah. I went for 6 months, and then I had 6 months left of school, and I was like, this is a complete waste of my money and time. So I quit.
So you still wasted the money, just kept the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Deal.
Yep. Kept my time instead.
First-hand experience is almost always the best in these type of trades. Working on cars, welding, fabrication, all that kind of stuff. Self-taught's the move. Some certs help you, but
Like I said, he was ice racing in his native country of Norway, and he tweaked his thumb, so had to have surgery, he was telling me. So pretty great. So he's driving with an impaired thumb.
Ooh. Oh. Stay in it, Osmo. Yes. Thank you.
Overcooked it, but Freddie stays in it. Look at that, Freddie shaken, but
Yeah.
stirred.
Oh,
Carter, could we
oh.
volume up on the live stream volume a little bit?
Look at James
Thank
now
you.
in formation.
Ooh. Dude, he was inside of his butthole again.
So good.
Almost pushes him around, but
I need to see the replay. I need to see what happened in
No,
Arizona 1 again.
technically Osmo took that.
what do
Yeah.
you say? Make some noise, Long Beach.
So did Dean,
'cause Dean
hit
made-
him, Dean
yeah.
hit him, pushed him in the wall, yeah.
Right.
Got it. That's
He
what I thought.
would have won either way, even if he Osbo spun it.
And here we are taking a look at Simon Olsen. Olsen in the final four.
Tools coming out is always a
That's
good
my call,
sign.
dude.
All right, let's check out this replay.
Who you got?
Bit of a straighter line
Are you agreeing?
there from Osbo, and you see Dean get
Yeah.
on the power.
That layout, that's how it pans out, Travis.
You think Olsen's going to win?
I think
so.
Odie Olsen in the final. Olsen wins, and
I think Osbo's going to beat Odie.
it's not. It's Osbo. Oh, you think so?
Is it Osbo and Odie in the
No,
So it'd be
four?
Osbo.
Or in the final?
No.
Or
No.
in the four, I mean?
Yes. Yeah. But I think Odie's gonna take Osbo. Okay. So and then you
Oh,
think
yeah, yeah,
Simon
yeah.
or Osbo?
Side of the Supra, through the transition, nice and parallel. Right here, get another hit. So James Dean's like, look at.
It's tough to say. I just think Osbo's just more precise in these situations.
Yeah, but dude, Simon's looking freaking clean as
I mean, the field
Spit shine that.
You can
bad boy.
argue me all you want. I'm not arguing your position.
Sorry.
You asked me.
I asked you to be the defer, then I'm like
Yeah.
changing my mind.
Do you want us to all just agree on the same thing? and
No,
then
I
we're just-
don't. You're right. Shut up. Disagree with me.
So yeah, I think.
God damn it.
Yeah, and yeah. So you'll see. And Simon also qualified third. Excuse me, not qualified third, but
Third seed, yes, yeah. So judges looking to see the hit again. Where was the issue? Was it from?
Yeah, so he bumped him into that wall.
Yeah.
Enough or getting deep enough in that zone?
Yeah, they'll put James at fault for that. Kudos to Osbo for driving through it, though.
Dude, for real.
Yeah, because boom.
Freddie was kind of straight coming into that. I don't know if Freddie would have made it all the way to outside zone 1. James kind of pushed him there, but at the same time,
You need some help here.
He would have made it there.
Yeah.
There's no grip.
doesn't mean that you have the right to hit them.
Yeah.
So, look at that.
All right, he's rolling.
Yeah. Look at they'll probably get
So a lot of
some
these guys,
on it
if you guys don't know, in situations like that where you bend like a control arm, all these teams, you preset your arm lengths, obviously, so like you make it as quick as possible. So a lot of these teams will have full suspension kits built out, like an entire corner, shock, lower control arm, knuckle, brake setup, everything. And that way it's just like pre-aligned to what their base setting is. You bolt it in, make it as smooth as possible, obviously.
Yeah, so did you guys used to pre-do everything?
Yeah.
Like you'd set it all, so it's just like a quick.
Yeah, it just saves time. It's super easy. Just take a measurement, set them to length. They make these adjusters for like circle track cars, like 2 pins you can put in Heim joints. You can set your length, and then you slip each arm over that adjuster and like clip it into the jig essentially.
Oh,
so you can
interesting.
adjust it to match length on all these arms. A lot of people use those.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Judges analyzing it. Again, this is our final driver for our Type S top 4.
I wish I could film Brian's hand right now.
Yeah, man, you guys still sticking around. How are we doing? Stomp your feet, Long Beach. Stomp your feet. Let me hear you. All right, you know what? It's raining. It's wet. We're in Long Beach. Let's start a wave. Where should we start it? Right,
Let's see where this goes.
What do you got?
Oh,
No one waved?
James
What?
Dean gets the win.
What'd I miss?
Ah, yeah, what did we miss?
All right, James Dean gets the
You're not even going to talk about that? Like that
Wasn't
wasn't
give an explanation. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Or is this one of those?
They claimed
like,
Osbo didn't get on the throttle soon enough.
Right. So, going to talk to Brian Eggert
There you
here.
go.
And again, obviously slow motion for me, but looks like James Dean gets the win.
Yeah, James's lead was really good. He put the car everywhere he needed to be and everything. But when we came down to chase, we were just trying to figure out exactly what happened there leading into Outer Zone 1. It just looks like Osbo was coming in a little bit too much on it, and when James is coming in, he lets off. And it's weird. We had to watch it a bunch, but you can see the puddles in the water, and we couldn't really tell at first if it was like an e-brake pool or what that did it. But we kind of put it on Osbo and then gave Dean the win as a result.
Yeah, but why?
Thank you so much, Brian Eggert.
yeah, what did you put on him? The fact that he hit the wall?
Yeah, what?
That doesn't make any sense. Because he hit him, so he either slowed or we're missing. We're missing something. There's a view we can't see. I'm sure.
Said Osbo was shallow an angle. I'll have to rewatch that one. It's just that's the hard part about this, dude. The technicalities of this, and the judges don't exactly know what's happening in the cars, so they have to just make their best assumption, and us drivers have to really just roll with it.
Yeah, plot twist for sure, bro.
Not saying they're wrong, but like it's a super weird spot to be in, and if someone argues that for some reason, they'll take it. The judges will take it into account for the next time that happens,
Right.
And then they'll rethink it based on other input that they get. But
Okay.
damn, so it's James and Simon on one side, and it's Gucci and
Simon, and James and Odie on the other side.
I can't see because the screen's like so small up here.
It's fine. James
But-
and Odie on one side of the bracket.
James and Odie on the left.
Yep.
Simon and Gucci on the right.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Gucci's top right. Simon's bottom right.
Isn't it weird? You guys ever notice like how we don't call Simon Olsen. We call him Simon. And we call Ken Gucci. Call Gucci by his last name. We call Simon by his first name.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? How your brain just like does
I don't
that
ever
weird
have
shit?
anybody call me Reader. Well, actually, no, they do.
Yeah.
I just don't pay attention.
Yeah.
All my close friends just call me Trevor.
I mean, I don't know what do I call you Travis. I've never called you a nickname.
Yeah, fucking weirdo. Get out of here.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Jay calls me Trevor.
Okay.
Logan's Leroy.
I guess you call me Austin. What am I missing?
I guess. Okay.
It is what it is.
Damn, dude, I'm so bummed that it's pouring rain. Long Beach is so exciting to watch.
Yep, agreed. This is a letdown for me for sure. Now we have to do Atlanta as long as you're not in Atlanta.
I've got friends. I won't be in Atlanta, but
not somewhere else.
I've got friends that like made the trip down from Washington to Long Beach, and they're texting me, and they're like, "This sucks, just rain. I just went back to my hotel to like
Really?
hang out because there's like so many people there too."
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And then on top of that, it starts raining. It's like, damn, that really sucks.
Hmm.
Also, like, if you ever want to buy tickets to Long Beach, you need to order them immediately because the good seats in the grandstand sell out so fast that you want to be in the judges' wall seating, or you want to be like off to the left of the judges' wall, or you want to be across the road looking at the judges. Also, they added a new grandstand that looks straight down the power alley on Initiation. That looks kind of cool. The only problem is you can't see like the rest of the track past the judges' wall.
Mhm.
But I know that like good seats at Long Beach makes a massive difference on how the show is from a spectator standpoint.
Right.
So you got to get them fast.
Yeah, we were talking about that last year too, and I was like, I didn't even know last time I was at Long Beach, they didn't like you could sit wherever. Like there was no assigned seating.
Yep.
And now there's assigned seating.
Yeah, at Long Beach and Irwindale, there's assigned seating because they sell out so fast.
Wow.
So, and FD like holds a small handful for their people, but for the most part, it sells out super quick, and that's why this year they added 2 grandstands at Long Beach. I think they added the one on Initiation. I think they added one at the end. But they're like they need to keep adding more grandstands because it sells out so quick. They need to bring more people in.
Mhm.
You know, Irwindale obviously sells out too for the finals. Even like as a driver in my pamphlet, I usually get tickets for friends and family. But at these assigned seating events, like I have to buy a second set of tickets because my friends and family passes don't come with an assigned seat because they sell out so quick. They don't have enough seats to give all the drivers friends and family
Wild.
places to sit, which I totally get. But
Dude, Seattle this year, it's gonna be a banger.
yeah,
I'm excited
I
for
won't be
Seattle
there.
because I got an RV, so I can camp out. I'm pumped, bro. Why will you not be there? Where are you going? Good life?
I don't know.
Or are you just saying that to be funny?
I was just saying that to be funny.
Oh, that
I
wasn't-
might be there. I might show up for the day.
Why would you not go for the weekend and hang out?
I don't know.
That's what I'm doing. You're coming.
I want to be like it's me going to a drift event and not driving is a real
So let's
pain
bring
in the ass.
the cars. Car.
What am I going to drive at FD?
Not okay. Well, they have the day after that. They have the
Yeah, but
Pro
like-
Row down thing on Sunday,
No,
right?
but like what I'm saying is like if I go to an FD event, I've competed for so long. I want to compete.
Okay, I understand that. You're not going to compete though.
Yeah.
So would you like to go watch with me?
I'll watch on a live stream. I'll go to
He's like, I can't be there. I can't
No,
watch. That's
I'll probably end up going for one day. I hate watching an event that I want to compete in. It's like if I
understand.
show up to a local drift event. Even,
Think how I
don't
feel
want-
every time you drive.
Yeah,
every
but-
time I watch you.
You haven't driven in 10 years.
That's exactly my point. I've had 10 years of treacherous like difficulty watching you.
8 years of pain or 10 years of pain for you.
Yes, it's hard.
So buy a car. Whose fault is that?
Mine. I'm not blaming you. I'm just telling you that I understand your pain and have for 8 years. Anyway,
so build a car.
No, that's why you're building too.
No,
So,
that's not how that works.
It is. So when I say, hey, how much does it cost for you to? This is why I'm asking all these questions. I'm like, Travis, how much does it cost for you to run the Banana or run the Pro Car? So when you're like, well, it's going to cost me this much in nitrous costs and this much in gas
The
and this
Pro
much
Car's
tires.
out. I'm not driving the Pro Car this year at all unless I have to.
Exactly. Well, you're going to have to because we're going to have to make some good videos with it.
Yeah, I'll drive it a couple of times, but wait, we're missing the battles. Everyone's mad
This
at
is
us?
not a battle.
Oh, what do you mean?
That is a battle.
Oh,
This is a
son of
battle.
a bitch. Well, Carter didn't turn up the sound. I didn't know what
I'm
was happening.
sorry, guys, over here arguing about cars. Jesus Christ.
Me in the car, driving, working together. I think this very well might favor him that
All right, we're good as sight lap.
He's in the wet. He's in the rain.
Okay, that was
The
sight
way
lap.
Simon's
We're
been
good.
driving,
We're getting
We
really
messed
really
up.
lax here. We're getting really lax, boys.
No, it's fine. I feel like it's good. Be lax. We're making good plans.
I'm so glad that this stream is working and like
Salamander Olsen.
this smoothly. Actually, I'm surprised it's working this smoothly.
It wasn't at first. It was crap at first. It was
Yeah.
like choppy. We were playing two sounds. We had to figure it out.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Okay. Anyway, drive the banana up there.
I mean, you know, I have fans.
Why?
come up, they're like,
Well, like, are you gonna put some graphics and stuff on the
What,
side?
you want me to just like put it in a booth?
No. I meant like, can we drive
I'm not
Evergreen
gonna
Sunday?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but I don't want to. It's like crash
that's
fest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Is
a
it bad?
lot of people just you're paying to sit in your car.
Boring. Dude, we should. Is it expensive to rent that?
No.
No.
Why don't
We can go drive Evergreen for $150 a person for 5 straight hours of the entire track to ourselves.
Yeah.
On any weekday.
There only needs to be 6 of us.
I used to do it all the time.
I know. I'm game to do that. Like, I actually feel like we should go shoot a podcast out there and get some sponsors. Like we do this. We could bring all this equipment. Get some people to sponsor it and do like a fun day event and just like.
Down that field suspension, S chassis, looking a little drier. Look at Simon also looking a lot more.
See, it's drying a little bit.
Little handbrake pull.
It's gonna make it patchy and shitty.
Yeah, it's gonna be way worse.
Gets it out there, taps that back
Wall
left
boop.
bumper. That bash bar takes it.
Oh,
Gucci's
see how much
up.
grip
See him.
the
Yeah.
car gained in Gucci's car when he straightened out?
Yep.
And Simon Olsen out to the last outside
It's so hard to
zone.
power through that.
It's a little late here, so that's going to definitely throw both.
Oh my
of
god,
Okay,
look at
so-
the roosts,
But I
dude.
think you really do have to modify according to, and right there, just
So,
from that black
Goosh-
asphalt to that concrete, it's got to get slick.
We'll
and
see
that's
what
what
happens
Bodie
with
was
this
Good.
talking
lead
about.
though,
So
but
Gush's deficit here is the fact that he's a little off of outer zone 1 in the
Dean's out there by
chase
himself, but
and had that
look at
straighten
our
in the
underside, it could
transition.
be a
Correct.
Bodie Olsen final.
Yeah, it's could be. I mean, there's a lot of variables that still have to go through, but that would be absolutely incredible. So Simon Olsen once again doing what he did before.
Olsen's
holding a
lead's
ton of
super
angle,
good,
but
a
very
little
easy.
deep in outer zone 1.
He's pretty
Just a little
consistent
bit
in
of
the
a hit,
rain,
but
Too much of a
super go in outer zone
that first
2.
outside zone, but then the second, a very modified line that he's running here. Now, the
Very
judges
good on
will
judges
allow
well.
you to
Ooh, he's
run
right
some
on the edge of the
slightly
track
different
there.
wet. And I think some of this is just Simon
Sets up
finding
good
the spot
for
that the car
for that
wants to
zone
see.
though if you're
When
late
we get into
at the
like
judges
these
wall.
non-grip areas, sometimes it's actually easier just to push it further into the wet sections of the track because it's a little bit more predictable than having the patchy sections. Now, Ken Gucci following behind, playing this very smart. You can see him trying to anticipate what's going on, dives in.
He gained so much speed there because it's dry in the center of the track. Shallow angle, the thing like gained an entire car length immediately.
Angle, but keeping the pressure on Simon. And then right here, you can see Ken start to dive in. Doesn't quite have the same grip that Simon was able to get, and then shoots it almost a little bit too wide. But Ken's a pro. I mean, he's been through this. He's seen worse. Ken knows how to deal with this. Now, we're going to swap him around. Hopefully, Simon can keep that momentum going. I think Ken's got some things in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, I think Ken with the fresh air, he's like I said, hopefully it comes together for him. This Toyota.
yeah, I hope he
GR86
lays down a
running the
sick
2J,
run right now. Even though Simon, I said, is gonna win this
It's just
event.
a lot of things
I hope
are
Ken just lays down a
comfortable with him, but
banger
as
and
he
he just
said,
like makes Simon look
still needs to
doofy.
really come together like Velcro. We'll see if he can stick it. Here we go. Ken Gucci out front. Can we kick it? Yes, we can. Here
Yep,
we go.
yep.
Ken Gucci, Simon Olsen. Chase him down. Field suspension.
Massage
GT
it in there.
radial. Now into that outer zone. There goes Goosh. Ooh, he
Okay.
goes in
Yep.
hard. A little bit of correction.
Exactly.
No grip at the walls.
It's the same thing that Simon did though.
Yep.
To Ken Gucci's new ride.
Simon's got better proximity
Yeah.
here though.
Outside zone. Look at
Uh-oh,
Olsen.
uh-oh.
Gucci's
Just the
good.
composure there, just waiting. He's in the waiting room to see if he's going to advance on into the finals.
pulls a gap.
Olsen
Yeah.
finishing 4th overall last year.
Oh.
Ooh, not the best line from Simon Olsen. He did have good proximity.
That was
Okay.
tough.
I think if we're outweighing mistakes, I think Gucci should straighten off out of outer zone 1 was.
It wasn't really a straighten though. It was just a really slow transition, if I remember correctly.
But I guess if we're not, I don't know, it doesn't matter anyway. If we're not counting 2 seconds more of straightening.
Out front, big whip initiation as he dives back in, gets that car into angle real early, holding it as long as he possibly can, comes through that inside section across those rumble strips, and then very similar to Simon, taps that wall, uses that momentum.
I see a possibility of it one
does
more
go
time
straight
here.
for a little bit.
Yeah, one more time.
Because Simon had better proximity through here, but worse proximity at outer one than Gucci. So it might be a wash.
Starts to pick up grip a little bit earlier than Simon does. Able to play with the grip of the car a little bit better, and that causes Simon to
Oh,
get
but Simon hits the clip.
not able to keep up with Ken.
It's a toughie.
Ooh, this one's gonna be
Part of that
close.
zone, so still have a little bit of work to do here. Both drivers needed to improve in both sections, but it looks like
Simon got it.
Bakshis and Olsen. So check this
I
out. So Simon
agree with
Olsen
that.
gets the victory.
So we're
So right now,
halfway there
so Olsen in
to the win.
finals. Ken Gucci.
Let's go, Simon.
Unfortunately, just given his position 16th, he will not podium, but a great effort from his team. He's finishing 4th here at round 1. That's a good points hunt for him. He'll be locked and loaded for Atlanta, the Gretty Monty's team on Kenda Tires. So, a great effort there from Threes Racing.
I know Kenda changed their compound. The Kendas, when they came in, were really bad. Supposedly they changed them. I guess the tires are really good now. I'm be curious to call some people and see what they say.
The boss man, Odie Bakshis, they come out scrubbing, and we got some funny communique from Lorette Nickel here, and it says that Vaughn's yelling, he didn't fly here for James to get 3rd. We don't need no stinking 3rd. He wants to get that victory.
So why did Vaughn not run the event?
Vaughn's only driving 2 rounds this year. Atlanta and Irwindale. He announced that a long time ago. He just registered for the whole year for some reason. I don't know if there's like a stipulation there. Who thumbs downed again? Where'd that come from? That's got to be on the. That's got to be on the laptop, like on the Mac.
Maybe.
For Gucci, smiling, and I think all things considered, this might very well be.
That was weird.
Just given him and his simpatico.
What is the tier list of FD tires?
take this as a big win. I mean,
Last year, the tier list, in my opinion, it was Kenda and Nexon were probably tied for like not ideal. And then it was, in my opinion, it was Vitor and then Nitto. The Nittos and Vitors were very similar, and keep in mind that's like a 285, I think, compared to a 315, and they were pretty on par with each other. So the Vitor has a really good compound, just didn't have the tread depth and the life that the Nitto had. So I kind of put those evenly, and I think the GT is the ultimate tire in the series right now, in my opinion. I think it's the best all around. It's a 295/40, but it's basically the size of a 275/45 dimensionally. So it's got a ton of side by and good forward. And when you pair it with a car with a lot of mechanical forward, it's like really killer. Like on all the BMW cars with trailing arms, it's super, super good. But I think the Kenda this year might be better than the Nexon. And I know nothing about the Kumo.
Odie Bakshis lead James the Machine Dean. Odie coming out of that start chicane. Windshield wipers are on. Again, rain intermittent here and there. Now coming into that outside zone. Odie brings
Dude, look at the idle.
bounces off of it. James Dean, you see him pedal back a little bit. That allows Odie to pull
Dude, you have to think ahead so far on this. You have to be transitioning before the lead car to make sure you're close to them. Because if you are transitioning a second later than them, they'll roll you.
Kind of a straight line approach, but had to do that going into that final inside clip.
That's rough.
So Odie
dude.
just has to make sure that James doesn't roll him from 1 to 2 and keep decent proximity, and he'll probably get it.
They're understanding what the car needs to do. I would assume by now both drivers and both teams have their setups completely dialed in. This is the best that they're going to be at this point. So Odie, good initiation.
Kumo is 275, so that's a thing. Kumo has a lot of different sizes. Kearney's on a 355/30/19. He's on the OE tire size for the ACR Viper. So they have up to a 355. He's the only car on it.
And James holding things together, holding on. I mean, this is not easy. This is not a situation anybody wants to be in. But both drivers have
LZ is on Vitor in the BMW.
You can see James almost hesitant to push the car forward as Odie takes a pretty decent hit on that wall. Doesn't disrupt his line too much. Uses that transfer momentum.
So, in my opinion, the old Nexons were like the SUR4 was a better tire than the new Nexon in my very limited experience and what I've talked to drivers about. But I have no firsthand knowledge. I've never used them.
The Beat Laboratory? Yeah. All right, just banging away.
There's Milstein looking good.
Yeah. Just trying to hear some of the chatter, some of the banter. And man, it's getting colder, wetter, and is it coming down?
It's
freaking pissing again.
Yep.
Golly gee.
Dude, yeah, it's dumping. Holy shit.
I don't know. So here we go. Looks like James Dean out front.
Get in there, Odie.
Transitioning. Who's going against Simon Olsen in the finals? Odie Bakshis or James Dean? James Dean out front.
Oh.
He knows how to drive.
Oh.
Nope.
Misses that back bumper. Oh, and Odie Bakshis counters.
Luckily, it's wet.
Hold on, though, because James did...
It's almost the same thing, but
it's...
James Dean.
I think Odie's mistake is too big at this
for
point.
sure.
Odie Bakshis, dragging
Yeah.
bumper on the ground, not on the
Yeah.
wall. Into that touch and go.
James got one more turn to get through, dude.
Inside clip.
Yeah, James got it.
God, that sucks because like if the grip was consistent, that wouldn't even be been a problem for Odie, you know. But it's so
Yeah, it's all over the place.
so unpredictable.
Wow, bro.
Wow, the most rain
Wow.
we've seen all day coming down now on
Piss.
to the fans.
Oh yeah, he was.
And taking a look here
He got
again,
pinched.
Jacob. It just started dumping here, man. And
setting it up for a very spooky finals here as the rain and the wind comes down. This is the first mistake that we've seen from Odie Bakshis all day. Just him being a little bit too
Dude, I will say,
kind of reeling him into a trap,
like,
saying, all right, I'm gonna throw it in
I'm not gonna
see if you can
miss
follow this. Odie knows
dragging
his
my
best,
brand new
overcommits just
for
a
the
little
year
bit.
FD car back home in the trailer, destroyed. Every single year, I show up to media day, and I rip media day, and I take the whole trunk off, and then I crash at some point during the weekend, and then I have to completely rebuild the entire trunk of the car in 2 weeks to go to Atlanta. Every single year.
And you're not driving it back here either. You're driving it straight to Atlanta from there, right?
No, I come home.
Yeah.
Do you?
I come home, rebuild it, and then go to Atlanta.
Got it.
Just because I'm like not too far from Long Beach, you know, I'm 11 hours or whatever.
Sure.
So it's not too crazy, but yeah, like, dude, every single year, second or third lap out, I blow the whole trunk off the car. I get pissed off, and I'm like, God damn it! Like every time,
Dude.
And then I drive through the weekend, and it just it just gets worse, you know. Like it proceeds to get just like a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. Then before I know it, I've almost. Did their FD stream freeze?
Yeah, maybe. So just click on the actual stream. Yeah, do that thing. It's a FD problem for sure. They frozen, dude. Oh, yeah, just leave
Dude,
it, bro.
the rain got in their live stream equipment.
You can tell because if you click on that, bro, if you click the full screen thing and you scoot up, you can see the chat still moving. So it's not us. Like this is directly from YouTube, so like that everything that you see right there is going to be on whatever YouTube shows.
How do you think the Achilles 123 would do today? The Achilles 123 was like one of the best drift tires I drove on. The only lack of the Achilles was it didn't really have a lot of side bite. It just had an insane amount of forward drive. I ran it all through Pro 2 on the S13 and had friends that ran it into Pro, and the 285 Achilles is like one of the gnarliest tires I've ever used in my entire life. I think it would. Do what? 96. Whoa! Dude, why is everyone coming here?
Everyone's like, "Whoa, where do FD go? FD's still frozen, dudes. We're trying to watch it too."
Dude, is everyone coming to us because FD died?
I don't know. That's gotta suck, bro. I think.
Damn.
Okay. Here's.
Dude, we made it to. Do we make it to 100 for a second? Yeah. Dude, sick. Oh, dude, the chat's going crazy.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys think so far? What do you guys think of this rain? Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how stupid it is to watch drifting in the rain at this level. But how much fun it is to do.
Dude, it's
In your own
actually,
car.
yeah, Jake hates rain drifting.
Why?
But he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I feel like I have to beat on my car too much because if I try to take it nice, the car just like tries to grip up and it's super twitchy. So if I just keep it on the limiter, it's good.
You just got it set up wrong.
I don't like that. Yeah, because it's always set up to be hooked up because of you.
Dude, 101 people hanging out. Yeah, well, you tell me, you're like, hey, I want the setup now. And then all of a sudden, you don't like the setup when it gets wet. We can change it.
Yeah.
But I have so much fun driving in the rain in my fun cars. But then driving the FD car in the rain, I'm just like, this is the worst time of my life.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's
I
such
don't
a
know,
massive difference.
I think it's also
126, dude.
Just getting it, dude.
Damn.
Oh my god, we have so many new people here. This is crazy.
Well, hello, everybody.
You're literally saving everything.
Hey!
We're the only FD related stream going on right now.
That sucks,
Oh,
bro.
damn. 137, we're climbing.
They still can keep the.
So again, we are
Oh, we're back.
online
Chris
right
Price
now on
says,
the
who
live
are you?
stream, and we are finding out that there is a winner and going into the finals.
All right. This
will
is where
be
our stream drops.
non-unanimous, 2-1. James Dean is going to the finals.
Okay.
James in the finals.
Dean versus Olsen.
Going to the finals. Dean and Olsen. I mean, this place sounds like it's packed. You guys are banana cakes, dude. Thank you guys. Round of applause for you guys, man. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, stream's been iffy this year for sure so far. I'm actually last year was such a good. There was no issues with the stream at all. Look, they're having sound issues. They're having everything. These poor
did their
guys,
sound?
bro. Yeah.
Their sound dropped out already.
Yeah, it's already out.
Damn.
So I want dude? What's gonna happen? Are we gonna be able to watch this final round, or are we just gonna hear about it?
We're gonna be the commentators
Because
for the final round.
it's 4 minutes till 6, bro.
I don't know if is it 6 or 7
7?
their cutoff. I can't remember, but I know like one year it was like they got to the cutoff at Long Beach, and as soon as like I know Andy was in the tower and he was freaking out. He's like, "You guys better hurry up the show." And the judge was like, "Well, we can't like short the drivers." And Andy's like, I'm getting fined up here. Like the city of Long Beach has to open the road. We're pissed."
This
So,
is like the situation where the boss is looking at you and he's going like,
Yeah.
"Listen, you need to drop down to 3 people for this, and you need 10 people." And they're like, "You
Right.
figure it out." You're like, "We're not gonna work. How is it?"
Yeah. No, it's super
Short
hard. I know
staffing
it
you.
costs a lot of money to close the roads in Long Beach, California. Like there's a lot of money down there in businesses that get pushed to the wayside for this event. But
Bro, so
cyber attack ?
it could be, bro. It's I can't say the C word on this podcast, huh?
Yeah,
not,
don't
not
say
the,
that.
not the bad C word. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, don't say that, dude.
Why?
Don't say the shmishmircy word. Don't say that.
Shmishmircy word?
Yeah, don't say that.
Dude, we there is one thing, the bird thing that we talked about, because you're like the birds aren't real, bro.
Yeah, dude,
they're not.
They demonetized it on. They
Yeah.
like removed it from my channel.
Yeah.
Does that explain anything?
No, it doesn't. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Are birds real, bro?
That just confirmed my thoughts. Stop talking about it. Do this things and get flagged.
No, just let's tell it, dude. We could turn this to the Formula Drift conspiracy podcast.
Oh, you said it.
Dude, who cares?
Dude, we're burned now. I care. I got to repost this and want people to watch it.
I can edit and beep it out if you want.
I'm here in Long Beach. You can tell how the drivers don't want to crash. Yeah, dude. No shit. They're so expensive. They're so expensive to fix, dude. Like,
Are they supposed to want to crash?
I use my entire year's worth of taillights in Long Beach every year, and it's like I'm just calling every wrecking yard, try to pick up the slack.
Oh,
Chris, I'm
we have something.
not driving this year. I put up a video on my YouTube not too long ago, and it kind of explains everything. Me and Austin talked about it. Some budgeting issues, some other conflicts. So. And come back next year. So.
Yeah, but also like you're not like, this is an example, you guys, of what we're gonna do year round. So we're gonna be as involved as possible. You're going to be doing a lot more content outside of just like your normal stuff. We're gonna make some vlog style stuff. Carter's here is gonna follow you to some Grid Life events, and he doesn't even know about it yet.
But Carter's coming to Grid Life with me.
He's gonna go to Grid Life. We're gonna We're gonna do some more creative content, like similar to the stuff where you were driving in the Sasquatch suit. That took us like 5 minutes, and that was just a local event. But
just good. Just overall, the last few years, I spent so much time building the car, running the team, all that kind of stuff. This is stuff you'll hear me talk about in that other video. But like basically, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to just put more effort into the socials. That's kind of the side of my program that was really lacking the last couple of years, and it's one of those things where I want to give you guys the best experience through what I'm doing and post some more for you guys to see. Give me some input on what you might want to see. But we're just gonna have a lot of fun this year. Keep drifting as much as possible. We're gonna do some off-road stuff. We're gonna
get creative, bro. We're gonna get creative.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cool things. It's gonna be rad. It's gonna be a different stream of content through my socials, whether it be Instagram, a little bit on the YouTube stuff. I'm not gonna be a full-on YouTuber by all means, but we're gonna have fun with it. We're gonna work hard, try to grow everything, and do the best we can to keep you guys entertained on the other end of this.
It's gonna be difficult though, because
might even be more work this year.
Really, it is. But I think that the fine lining here is the fact that James Olsen. I feel like they're gonna have to wait until
James Olsen in the finals.
Dude, I just did it back. Dean and Simon. 6 of them. Yeah, see, they only came over here because the stream was down. Yeah. I'm fine with it, though. That's fine.
Yeah, we dropped to 108.
That's okay, dude. That's okay. We've been partying here the whole time. You guys have been watching the stream, and we're also watching the stream on our stream. We're just giving some Travis Reeder insight on the stream of the stream that we're watching.
Chelsea Travis content? Possibly. We're going to try to meet up on the East Coast and do some stuff this year for sure. Yeah, let's crash our freshly built $200,000 drift car. Sounds like a great time. Every year in Long Beach, dog. 38 to 40 of us show up to do it every single year. Special kind of crazy.
But here it is now, it rearing its ugly head. It's been insane. The last 4 years, it's been pretty money.
Jimmy Dean in the finals.
Simon Olsen, James Dean, both these guys, you got Norway, you got Ireland. These guys know how to drive.
Dave Harris, wish I knew about this earlier. Dave, we are going to continue to do this throughout the year. Every FD event that I'm in town, we're going to be here at the Failure Podcast studio, and we're going to do this. So we'll be back. And I'm surprised this is going as smooth as it is. I said it before, but Carter's killing it. Awesome. Thanks for letting us use your space as usual. See how this plays out, dude. This is a shit ton of rain. This sucks. Sucks to watch.
I think it's going to be way more fun to do this in an event. Like, I feel like I'd be way more in it if it wasn't raining right now. Now I'm just like checked out. I'm like, this is, it's not drifting. It's like, who's not going to crash? Yeah. Well, that makes sense, dude. I also feel like
Yahoos, dude.
But that's the thing, though. Like when we watch FD.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, 945 Garage. Appreciate you.
As long as something that FD doesn't provide is a perspective.
Yeah.
And that's what you're giving right now.
I'm by no means trying to take away from the FD stream because they have their own production. They spend a lot of money on it. But if I'm going to watch this anyways, I might as well watch it with some homies.
There you go.
So.
And share it with the world.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, the new tree lights on the tower are sick. We didn't have those before.
Here we go.
Probably something Kevin cooked up.
James Dean, Simon Olsen. Olsen leads now coming down.
Come on, Simon.
Look at the puddles. This looks like a splash zone, not a drift zone. Going into that first outside zone. Here goes Simon Olsen spraying it.
Dude, it's just a pedal fest. Look at the roost, dude. Oh my god. Just a hydroplane from. Oh my god.
Wow, bro. That's going to be a toughie to mimic that one there, Simon. He was inside of your butthole again.
It's Austin.
What? He is. He's in there, bro. Dude, that was wild.
Yeah, so the amount of water that's coming off the tires right now is actually insane.
Think about, I actually completely spaced the fact that James's car was on fire like 5 days ago.
Yeah,
like it would be dope if he won.
Yeah,
like
that's
I want
an insane comeback for sure.
Yeah.
I want Simon to win, but the fact that like he's here right now is wild.
That's a James thing though. Like he fucking rolled at Irwindale,
and we had a broken collarbone.
Well, it's also an RTR thing.
Well, yeah.
as we come into our touch and go.
Those dudes did 80 hours worth of work in 24 hours to put that car back together.
That's crazy.
Track, diving in through that inside clip. Man, this is going to get wild. I have no idea how this is going to go.
So the move in this position is to put the skinny fronts on the back of your car, I think. I never tried it, but like
you think
putting
so?
the front tire on the rear would cut the water better, I think. I always had the theory. I just never had a chance to try it in this situation.
Dude, see, we should test this and film this.
We haven't seen this kind of rain in years. I remember
You're looking at me like that's a stupid idea.
No, we can't.
That's a great idea.
That's one of the best videos of him drifting a Subaru and just it was crazy.
Do you know how catchy of a YouTube title that is? What would happen in an FD competition if it was raining if you put the front tires on the rear?
That's a way too long of a title.
It is. you get my you catch my drift though, right?
Odie Bakshi's locks in 3rd place. And now we're looking for the winner. Definitely Brisk right now. So who do we got? Now it'll be James Dean leading. Simon Olsen. James Dean after quite a tumultuous week. The RTR Cam.
Merch, probably, at some point. We'll make some hats. Hats sound fun.
The cut into the 32. Remember, in just less than a month, we will be in Atlanta for round 2. Here comes James Dean, the AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD.
Dude, how many times I've hit that? Oh, what is happening?
James Dean trying to go to that first outside zone.
Dude, the brake lights.
For real, dude.
Here comes Simon Olsen.
He's in there. Attaboy, Simon.
Dude, this is so frustrating to watch.
What's going on?
Oh my god, dude. I've been there.
Here we go.
Looks like they're driving through a foot of water.
Dude, this hurts me
Dude,
so
this
bad.
is so
I have
messy.
so much anxiety
Oh
watching
my
this.
God. I need to see what happened to James on initiation. I was saying, so if you look down the straightaway on initiation, there's a cutout in the wall to the right where there's a road. And I've put the bumper of the car in that hole and blown the taillight apart on that hole and got myself in a really sketchy situation so many times. I'm surprised no one's done it this weekend.
Yeah. No, it seems like nobody really has.
Love it. James Dean out front, getting all that grip out there. Simon Olsen doing everything he can to keep up as they transition through that spray. James Dean grabbing the e-brake a little bit there, slowing the car down to the second outside zone. And
Simon's like, what happened?
Yeah, he doesn't have enough. Doesn't have enough wheel speed to keep the car loose, so it's gripping up, and he can't get the car. I know the exact feeling. My car's the exact same in the rain.
That drone operator was just the 3rd car in that tandem train, bro.
Yeah,
he was in. Are you ever driving and you see it?
Yeah,
like how close that dude is.
Yeah, I see him in my peripheral all the time. Damn, this is going to be tough because James was making a little bit of a mistake on the initiation, I think. But now Simon's like in no man's land on the inside about to pass him, and he can't get the car slowed down.
Right.
As they push through here, man. I don't even
Dude,
care
that's one more time. One more time, guys. One more time.
I think they're gonna give it to James, dude.
No way, bro.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give it to James.
Because like at the initiation though, James had to pull angle out.
And he shorted that. He was way late on outside zone 1.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's a hard call out. Just wait and see.
Tear collectively as a team, and obviously Chelsea took it all the way.
That is, do they not have the decel lights and stuff this year?
Oh gosh, don't do this to me right now.
Oh, that was on them. They're having technical difficulties. Okay. It's shitting rain.
Vernon may have blown away in the wind. We're not sure. We're looking for him.
Homeboy Soy is. On a side note, it's almost the main card for UFC.
You were close.
Yes, they're doing donuts. I'm assuming they have a winner.
Or they don't, and they're just doing this for fun.
Sopa would have turned him around.
Yeah.
And said head up to the front. So like when you pull off and Sopa points and he says you won. At the finals, he'll be like, turn around, go to the stands. We'll announce.
Got it.
At any point in the finals, if they're waiting, if the scoreboard comes up at all, it's always a one more time. Because they only announce the winner. So if they're waiting after a final run and the scoreboard pops up, like the judges board, it'll always be a one more time.
Yep.
No matter what. So I think they'll give it to James. What a wild event, dude. That's nuts. The fact that that car is running is actually insane because they rewired the entire engine. They rebuilt the car from the firewall forward. Every single thing was smoked.
That's crazy, dude.
Shocks, suspension, like motors melted down, intake manifold, throttle body melted, all the wiring was trashed, like brake lines, like coil packs, everything destroyed, and then all the body panels as well. And I know it takes like 40 hours to build a motorsports grade wiring harness like that, and Ray was over there just like whipping one out in Dean's shop, like he was online trying to find connectors he was missing. People were overnighting him connectors and like to get everything going.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Insane. So Odie got third.
We have seen so much things going on. Remember,
damn, I miss
just
being
under a
there,
month,
dude.
Join
This
us
sucks.
at round 2, Road Atlanta. Jacob, here we go. And our winner here at round 1, what started out as a dry event is now rainy and windy.
Get out of the
And
way.
your winner here
Oh, okay.
at round
He's
1,
clearing the
Streets
lanes.
of Long Beach AutoZone, presented by Type S, is unanimously James the Machine Dean.
Yeah. Good W, bro.
Yeah.
James Dean, after being on fire on Tuesday, and
Good
now
shit.
in the rain,
Good shit.
the flames are extinguished. RTR ready to rebuild.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's super dope, dude.
And the points championship.
Yeah, good for them.
heats up
Happy for that
after it
team.
literally
RTR's
heats up
obviously like
under the hood. Now cools
RTR's my
down,
boys.
and of course, second
They're the
place,
homies for sure. So stoked to see them get that one after all the shit they went through earlier in the week.
Make some noise, Simon Olsen.
It's cool for Olsen though too, dude.
Oh,
he
he
finished
will,
strong, and he's gonna finish
It was
strong.
a close
Yeah.
battle, Jake.
Started strong, you know.
Again, just
Yeah, him going into Odie's car was the best for his career for sure. He meshes with that thing super well, but either way. Yeah, good shit, dude.
Rock on, brother.
Hell yeah.
Well, how do we wrap this up?
Yeah, I don't know. Carter, you could probably cut the stream now.
We got you. Okay, well, you gonna say goodbye to your audience?
No, cut the FD one.
Oh, I thought he was just like
Yeah.
later, bros.
Yeah. Bye, guys. I'm out.
Sayonara.
No.
It's
But either
the
way,
other one. Yeah.
Either way, I really appreciate everyone that hung out here. I had a super good time. Obviously, it's not in the best of circumstances. I wish I was out there competing, but thank you, Austin, for letting me use your space. Thank you, Carter, for being on the 1s and 2s back there, making this work. I'm surprised this went as smooth as it did. Actually, I'm not, because you guys are all amazing. I had a lot of fun with you guys in the chat. Way more people showed up to this than I thought were going to, so that's amazing. But yeah, thank you. We're gonna do this some more. Jake, thanks for coming and hanging out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
This is a good time.
So
yeah, we'll get it. We'll hit it back. And for any events that Travis isn't here too, we'll probably still do it on our end.
Yeah.
I mean, we could still even do it on your channel. You're just not going to be on here. Sorry.
Right.
But
Yeah.
no, either way, we'll figure something out. And I don't know. Like I said, I think the biggest thing to come from this is nobody else is doing what we're doing, right? And this might be illegal. That's probably why nobody's doing it.
yeah, maybe it's illegal. Who knows?
But we'll figure it out.
FD will let me know. I'm
Yeah.
sure Andy will call me and be like, "Hey, you can't do that again if it's a problem." But
Yeah, but I don't think it is. I don't think that this devalues FD in any way.
no,
I think that if anything, we're still bringing people to the sport that aren't, and it's also going to help provide more insight and value to the fans. you
yeah.
know?
Either way, even if we can't do it live for some reason, still going to post this on my channel. If you guys missed the first half and you want to go watch and listen throughout the week, I'll have it up there. There's also the explanation of why I'm not driving FD, me sitting and talking with Austin. If you missed that, that's also on the channel. I appreciate it. If you guys go check that out for a little bit. Also, subscribe, do the usual stuff with this channel. I'm trying to build it a little bit. Not that I'm trying to be a full-on YouTuber, but this does help me, help you guys. We're doing more of this year, and I just appreciate everyone's support.
Rock on, dudes. See you guys later. We're going to watch UFC.
Later, boys.